Welcome to another Under the Influence Stories podcast, and we got a super podcast today.
You see all these media and visuals in front of you.
Yeah, there is a lot going on, a lot of testosterone flowing through the room.
Yeah, and I tried to cramp you in there as tight as possible.
Mm-hmm.
You could have made it a little tighter. We could have got real tight here.
Real tight.
Could have packed everybody onto the same seat.
Damn.
It's exciting. A lot of people haven't seen each other.
It's been a long fucking time.
How long do you think?
High school. I mean, I literally...
Bullshit.
I got married like 9 years ago and you were there.
Yeah, it's like
I seen him after I got married. Well, shortly after I got married for one night.
Hey,
Whoa.
I seen you at Menards.
One time.
I counted.
That was
I
before
counted.
the masks.
It was like, hey.
I ran into Josh, 2 years ago or something at Martin's.
Martin's. Yeah.
Damn.
Walking around with.
Dude, I just had to walk into a
Fun
liquor store with my shirt over my face. They said no.
Which
no.
liquor store?
It's the one in Syracuse.
Yeah. They wear masks
We
there?
picked up a six-pack. They're like, oh, yeah, unless you're wearing a mask, you can't come in here. I'm like, are you joking me? So this dude rips off his shirt and gives it to his sister so she could put it over her face and go in to get beer.
Wow. And you just went.
I just put my
Like
shirt.
this?
I was like,
That's all you need to do.
I wouldn't care if I had a fishnet stocking. I would have done that. I'm like, it's a mask.
Same effective.
It's just as effective. It's like I'm not walking into no bukkake scenes, so what does it matter?
The whole mask thing.
It's stupid, dude.
Zach, since you're a business owner, do you require a mask? In your
No, I
place?
tell people you're fucking stupid if you come in with a mask.
Okay.
Very good, very good.
Well, it's funny how the, what was it, the N95 mask they just released is not effective.
It's 80% effective, maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah, and
This-
then they
oh,
said
it's-
any mask that has the filters on it, you're pretty much just wasting money.
Yeah. So,
8%
where
of
are
my
we,
town doesn't
where are
wear
we
masks.
supposed to go with this? Like,
They just need to cram it up their cram holes and let it go. It's
Yeah,
stupid.
because everything's proven to be
I
like...
literally am
said-
staying off work because they're paying me $1,000 a week on short-term disability, and they want to pay me $15 an hour to come back to work. I'm like $600 a week if I work 40
That's
hours.
everybody's
It's not worth
mentality.
it.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm like, and I gotta wear a mask. I can sit at home and play video games all damn day. Not wear a mask, masturbate 34 times if I
Yep.
wanted to.
And you
And I don't gotta wear a fucking mask.
You made
I don't
your
gotta wear a
quota
fucking
and
mask.
got paid. They paid you for doing
I
that.
put in at least 8 hours of work. At least.
what would you look like if you masturbated 34 times a day?
That's
Well,
going
I did-
far.
You ever see
Back
that-
in high school.
I did 20 back in high school.
20?
20.
You ever see that
You did
Family
28.
Guy where Quagmire finds out about porn?
Yeah.
This guy's not listening.
I thought I was bad. He's got me here. No, I was right there. I don't remember what my count was down. I was
You
like,
said
man, I
28.
like the 10th
Dude. You
time,
told
it
me
doesn't
28, and
you're
that's a
just like
number I'll
shooting
never
blanks.
forget.
Dan, I remember when you would never do it. You're like, I never do it.
I
You
was
swore
16.
up and
I
down,
was 16 when I
never
did it.
do I'll never do it.
I collapsed in the bathtub. It like blew my mind.
Too much blood rushing from your head.
I was out.
Where
What
was it?
happened? It was on Thanksgiving Day when I was 16 years old, dude.
That's
Thanksgiving
something to be
Day.
thankful about.
So that's
That
what you
was
were
I collapsed in the bathtub. Like, are you okay in there? I'm like, yeah, I'm good.
You didn't even know what was going on.
I
You
just-
didn't know what was going on.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
It was
'cause
completely
most,
brand new to you.
I don't know, most guys, though, was like, what?
You were having
13?
sex when you were 10, dude.
Yeah,
so
you
it's
were,
not
you
even
were
different.
banging. You were
13.
banging.
You guys discovered that you
Dude,
could
it was
masturbate.
7th grade when
I
you
know I
told me
did.
you got
No,
sex.
I was a little bit older when I started like jacking it, but before that I was like humping shit, like pillows, just like just play out, just humping it. I was like
Feels
like,
right.
5 or something, you know.
But this dude waited till he was 16 for
Yeah, but were
his
you
first
humping anything
release.
though before that?
Oh no, it wasn't my
Oh.
first release, dude. I had wet dream every night, dude. It sucked. It was worthless.
Of
After I
course.
started masturbating, though, it was gone. Never had a wet dream again.
Yeah.
Dude, you know
Yeah,
what's
that's
really
what
fucking
happens.
It's the
crazy?
greatest thing ever. It's like I don't have to change underwear 3 times a day now.
Yeah. Gotta empty the barrel.
Oh yeah.
Good lord.
You got to get rid of the poison, man. You got to get rid of the poison.
How much
But,
top layer cum was on
Dude.
You ever take a black light to it?
You ever
jeez.
wake up in the middle of a wet dream and it's like, oh!
Hey,
I only ever
What the
had
fuck?
one.
like I said, I've
only
only
ever
had
had
one.
and I woke up and because I had like it was a pretty good dream. I
It
was
was-
like stuffing some guts, you know. But then I woke up and I'm like, oh, I'm all sweaty. I'm like,
All
what the
sick.
hell? And I'm like,
Why
smell
was-
like wait, it's got a slight chlorine smell to it. That's not sweat. Oh, it's jizz.
She goes, I'm all sweaty.
No,
From like
my crotch was sweaty. Not my whole body. Just
Well,
like,
after you touched it, you're like, what is going on?
from like the age of 14 till I started masturbating,
You're like,
I had a wet dream about every other night.
yeah.
It was that fucking ridiculous, and it started really getting old. It's like I ran out of underwear 3 times a week.
You just weren't pissing yourself?
Oh no, it was not piss.
Just don't wear underwear.
Fucked up.
Why would you
Ugh.
Quit wearing underwear and just blow it all over your bed like
Just
Brandon
everywhere,
Rarick.
man.
Give it
Yeah,
to Brandon
Uh-huh.
Rarick.
He says blow it over your bed and roll in it and go to sleep.
Because I just
That's
blow it
what I
on my
do.
belly and
That's
pull
what
my
I do.
sheets up. You're like,
I
what?
wash sheets like
Worry about that
once a
shit
week.
tomorrow.
Worry about that
Are
shit.
you wanting
I
them
gotta
to
take
stick
a
to you so
shower
you
at
forget
some
to
point.
When
put
you
them in the
can't
laundry
peel
on the
off
way
your
out?
sheets.
Now they only stick to you temporarily. After that, it just dries up.
That's
Right?
that's
Oh,
a story
man,
from Brandon
huh?
Rarick from high
Use
school.
them
He's
as
like,
socks
"Oh,
for a
yeah,
while,
what? Pull up the sheets and you're good.
That's
Like,
insane.
no.
Okay.
Good.
Okay.
Like I know what my towel looks like. I don't want my sheets to look like that. I want to
That's why
sleep
you
in
wash
them.
them.
Well, you can make teepees out of your towel. It's bad.
Yeah.
You gotta throw them away.
Like I'm not gonna wash my sheets every other day.
I seen
Can't
on,
do it.
It's like,
Wish they had for a
Oh, dude.
for
The
an
insertion.
office. They had a TP tent so you could masturbate while you sit at your computer.
What the
office.
fuck?
It was like
You just
this
put a TP over you and you
and
whack
there's
it.
this guy and he's just sitting here, Wish's still frame pictures. He's just like this, and there's a TP over
Dude.
his crotch.
Wish has some fucked up shit that you can buy, man.
I never
Like
get
a
anything
vibrating
from Wish.
fucking
But you
cocksucker
ever just
that.
go on there.
Yeah.
and
Have
check
you ever
it out?
seen
yeah.
the shit?
Oh yeah, I've seen it. Yeah.
Like crotchless panties. Like, why would she even want to wear panties
yeah.
that don't have anything but 2
I
lines?
think that's the
going?
least of the messed up stuff they have on there.
Yeah.
There's
like
some
crack
there's-
pipes.
I have seen crack
You
pipes
can buy
too.
crack
Yeah.
pipes.
You can buy
can't
old
buy a Wish crack
cocaine.
pipe.
Yeah.
You can buy those plasma balls that you touch, but they're anal beads. Like what the how? Why? and
Plasma
why?
anal beads? Planal
yeah.
beads?
Planal beads? Yeah, I guess that's what
Dude,
they're
have
called.
you heard of a cock cage?
What the
Yeah,
fuck?
Zach has
I got
one.
spiked one.
Oh,
I
that's
should-
exactly what I'm talking about. The spiked
Yeah.
cock cages.
Damn, I should have brought
I've
it.
never heard
Dude,
of
there's
those.
these things.
What is this?
No,
Now,
yeah.
I'll tell you what I know of them, and then since Zach's got one, we'll hear what they actually
Yeah,
are.
please.
But
See what really happens.
apparently, like if we're into like doing really cool stuff with each other, you put this on your junk before you get an erection, and then like I play around with you, and every time you get an erection, it goes into these spikes, and it gives you a little pain.
Why would you want to do that?
I don't know.
I
Cool
don't
guys
want-
are doing it everywhere.
Like,
Cool guy right here. does it. He's talked
Is that
about
what
it
he does,
numerous
Zach?
I love it when
times.
sex
I
gets
posted
so
pictures.
painful that I bleed a lot.
No, you don't bleed. It's just like extra
Spikes.
pressure on it.
Oh,
Not like
okay.
fucking.
So
That's killing
this
us.
cage, it's
They're
not
not
like
sharp
the
spikes,
harder
no.
you
I
get.
don't
the-
No, there's
that.
a few pointy ones on
Yeah.
there.
Fuck that.
The
So-
picture you buy, it's like the spikes only come out so far. You get the real thing that's like twice as long. So there's like
Like
no
the harder
room.
you get, the harder the spikes
Yeah.
get.
Oh my god.
That's fucking insane.
I heard that there was this Chinese torture where they would tie like a fishing line around your dick, and then they get some hot Chinese girl to play with it until it severs itself.
What the
Yeah, I
fuck is
fucking heard
this?
that when I was 12.
Well, that would be like how they get rid
Well-
of sheep balls.
We were listening to Limp Bizkit back then. Fuck that shit.
That explains it all.
Oh, you just conquered the world.
That was it, dude. It was Limp Bizkit.
No, we were
Right
doing
there.
some crazy shit. We'd do like night games and fucking things at night where we
That's
would
when we were
would infiltrate.
15.
We didn't infiltrate the school.
We
and
did
go
a
in
few
like
times.
the the ventilation systems and fuck with people that's in the hallways because you could see.
We actually did crawl through the high school's ventilation
Yeah.
systems.
Yeah.
and fuck
We were
with
up-
people.
you know where the
We're
gym-
underneath the shit.
You know where the gym
Oh, shit.
it was in like in West Noble? We could go at the very tip top and look down. We were just shining laser pointers at people in the audience, and they were freaking out and thought they were going to get sniped.
When? Like during like a basketball game or during like actual school hours?
We did it during. Well, it was.
Wow.
We were in theater, but we went through the fucking ventilation system and
We-
watched a basketball game from the vents
Yeah. And,
above it.
and it,
I
like,
got you.
yeah,
How
and
was
even
the
like
view?
you could do
The
it
view was
during
pretty
school.
good. It was really far away. It's
Was
like
it?
nosebleed seats.
I remember getting in trouble because I was in mass media. I got in trouble for playing Metal Gear Solid, and it was playing on all TVs in the whole school. And one of the teachers in science, they were going to put one of those laser discs in.
Yeah.
So we go watch fucking something stupid, and then all I see is Snake hiding on the wall.
I'm
And
gonna
I'm like, what the hell?
Hey, just be happy it wasn't midget porn or something, you know?
Yeah,
Could have been a lot worse.
I've done.
That would have been horrible.
Yeah. That's.
That would have been
I used to work
fucking
at
awesome.
Is
Village
vaping
Video.
okay down here?
Yeah.
Can we vape?
Do you guys
That's
remember the
Yeah, I vape.
our senior
Can I vape your vape?
Here you go.
radio
Vapey
thing
vape.
at the
Are
end
you-
of the year?
Are you
Oh,
tobaccoing
there's
over
cock
there?
cage.
Yeah.
Look at that thing.
That's a
is
fucking
a
real
cock cage.
thing. Why would you want to put
Yeah.
your dick into that?
I don't understand it either.
That's a fucking
Holy
cock
shit.
cage.
I would not even chance it.
I bought it for shits and
show
giggles.
Show the viewers. Show the viewers. Oh, is it too
That's
bright?
Larry.
It's too
Wow.
bright.
I'll tag a picture in it.
We'll put cock cages on for you so you guys can all see.
So,
the cool
what is
cages.
it supposed to completely annihilate your penicular
No,
region?
it's not supposed to annihilate. It's supposed to.
Supposed to bring you
people
pain
who
and
are into,
pleasure. It's like
pain and shit.
I had
It's
it on for
supposed
2
to-
minutes.
Pinhead
at
from
most.
Hellraiser,
That's
dude.
it.
I
That's
can
what you're gonna
handle
be.
more.
What
Would
is
you
it?
do
What are
tit
those
cups?
tombs? What are those like?
Would you
those
try
little
to get
caskets
tit
with
cups?
those spikes?
No.
Isn't that kind
No.
of the same thing?
Iron
Probably the
Maiden.
big
Yeah,
ones.
Iron
that-
Maiden.
Iron Maiden.
Yeah.
Give me Iron Maiden on your
Yeah.
dick.
Dude, I watched a guy on your mom's podcast. He was podcast. He was doing it, and he tore his pectoral muscle.
Look at this.
Because he cranked it up as high as it could go, and it just kept pulling, and he couldn't pull it off. So
Oh
he's
my God.
pulling it,
No,
and
no,
it's
use the other
pulling,
thing.
and it just.
Hard
He
cat.
said I had to go to the hospital and get it looked at least.
Owen's popping the top over
Fucking
there.
cut my finger.
What are you trying to do? Pop it with
You
your
have a
lighter?
Actually,
I can
think
do it with
might
my
have a
lighter.
bottle. If I have my keys, I got a
Did
bottle.
you get it?
This could be cool.
I got
This
started.
sounds like
I got mine off.
You got yours off.
I got mine off real easy.
Sure.
I just take it whatever I find.
Now, Dan, before you take another drink, the last time you were on our show,
Oh yeah.
I don't know why you didn't hear the whole thing. I want to see it all.
this
we're-
guy-
we're-
Oh,
we're-
yeah,
we're-
talking about
we're-
this.
this
We
was
can't
kind of
get
his
into
downfall.
What did I admit to?
Oh my god! I think we're
Oh,
gonna get to it.
jeez,
Uh-oh.
dude.
I don't even remember it.
Yeah, I
Alright,
know.
well,
Okay.
So I missed out on it. So
Okay, so
Yeah, go ahead. Oh, I'm gonna. Let's just say I'm just gonna paraphrase it. We just end up staring at your head for an hour.
An hour.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
you passed
talking
out.
to your
Well, dude, I had been up since 2 a.m. because I was working all day
You
that day.
killed
Wait,
a half
was
bottle
this,
of
was this
turkey
here or a video
something.
chat?
This was a
Video.
video
Oh,
chat.
okay.
So we for like
This
2
is
weeks we
redemption.
all get like we're talking back and forth. Hey, it's gonna be a great show. Dan's gonna finally be on it.
Yeah.
We advertise for the special guest and how special the night's gonna be. Fucking Dan gets on there. And
Trash.
we have this great conversation.
That was shithouse
Then we
already.
bring Owen in.
Oh yeah.
When you start noticing Dan slurring and
He's
getting
having a
the
decline.
bang, and he's just really not paying attention, and then all of a sudden, boom, Dan's out.
No.
You see Beth come in.
That's why
Wake up!
I'm gonna stick with a beer,
Smacking
and
the
I only
shit
bought
out
a
of him.
6-pack.
Speaking of, there's some cheese and
Oh.
crackers up here. You guys want some of this?
Yeah, there's plenty of food up there if you
I'll
guys
just
are hungry.
scoot it.
It's like, nope,
Into
boys,
glass.
he's gonna have to go. He's got low.
Well, then Tommy jumped in and.
Dan was fucking
what's that?
snoring.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh. Yeah, you were snoring like I don't know. What
Okay,
those
so you
numbers
just
That's
you just
My
broke your
boy.
collarbone too,
That's
didn't
alright.
you?
That's good.
What'd you do with your collar? What happened?
My collar. My
Collarbone.
collarbone.
Yeah.
what- how'd you
Broke
break
the
that?
shit out of that thing, dude.
Doing
Got a
what?
9-inch
Yeah.
scar.
Like
Holy
what?
shit, doing what?
Riding a mini 4-wheeler
Why were you
at
doing
35 miles an hour, and I was going into a turn. Well, it got real bumpy because where they had just cut down like all kinds of stuff in there, like land area, so it was real rough.
Yeah.
Well, when I hit it, I was turning right. Well, it was too small for me to be. It was like an 80cc 4-wheeler, for God's sake.
What are you doing?
It does 40 miles an hour. Why not? I was drinking. I was a little bit drunk. It was all good. I went, man. I got up to about 35, and I was going into a turn while the front end popped up, and it came back down, and it slingshotted me right into the ground. Like, shoulder first. They said when it hit, it was just,
Ooh.
it literally snapped just like that.
So you can raise your whole entire left
Well,
arm.
I got up and I flipped the 4-wheeler up and I tried to start it. I was going to ride it back. And they're like, if it rolled over, it ain't going to start. I was like, okay. So I started walking back up. And next thing I know, I couldn't move my arm. And I was like, what the fuck is going on here? I look down and there's like this big knock going up towards my face. I'm like, well, that's not cool.
Yeah, you're.
Shit.
You're
And then I go,
skeleton.
I was half drunk, so I was like, well, I'm going to go lay down and hope this gets better.
What? I'm just gonna sleep with broken collarbone.
Sleep it
So,
off.
sleep
Come
it
on.
I
off.
slept it off for about 4.5 hours. I wake up and I'm like, this isn't going away.
It's
This is not going away.
Oh man.
I went home and I slept the whole night through with a broke ass collarbone, and it was overlapped by, it was like almost 2 inches overlap.
Wow.
He said if I didn't get surgery, I would lose about 40% movement, around 40% movement of my arm. I was like, fuck that, bro.
Wow.
So,
You just cut it off. Fucking.
There you go.
fuck that,
Got a metal one
dude.
there.
I still had an arm. But dude, it did rip my pec
Arms.
muscle, it ripped
You
my
don't need
shoulder muscle, it ripped
damn.
everything from here all the way across.
So how long was your
I
recovery?
literally tried to bench the bar the other day, like a week ago. It was like 2.5 weeks after. It felt like somebody was ripping my whole tit off.
God damn.
And that was the worst pain I've ever felt. And then I was trying to get out of the pool the other day, and I just pushed up on the side of it to grab a ball because we were playing fucking 21 or whatever in the pool.
Yeah.
It felt like they just ripped every muscle from my shoulder all the way across off. And
Well,
for like
don't-
15 straight minutes. That's
Don't.
like, this shit is
ride
not.
on four-wheel
I can't even describe to you the pain that I felt. And that was like after the bone was broken. I mean, that wasn't that bad. The
Yeah.
day after surgery, though, was a motherfucker.
What were you on? Like, what were you riding in? Like some sort of like hilly terrain or?
No, it was just regular land, but they literally cut all the trees and stuff out of there so they would have more actual land to mow and whatever. While it was real rough terrain, but when it popped up, I mean, like I said, I'm a 190-pound person on a four-wheeler that's meant for like a 60-pound person.
Damn.
If we're lucky. But yeah, it does 40, so I was like, all right, I'm in.
Yeah.
You had me at 40, I'm
Fuck
going.
yeah, here we go. Let's do this.
But your weight,
Yeah.
nothing really took in a counter?
Oh, well, as soon as it popped up and came back down, I took a counter right into the ground.
Fuck, dude.
That was it.
What?
So how long ago did this happen?
This was a month and a half ago now. I've been
Oh,
off work
okay.
for a month and a half.
Oh wow.
Jesus
Wow, yeah.
Christ.
Yeah, it's been a son of a bitch. It's been boring as fuck.
I
But
bet.
What's been your guys' worst injuries throughout the years?
didn't you rip a pec
Yeah,
muscle?
I tore a tendon last year.
Well, I remember you talking
I never got it
about that.
reattached, so now my
Dude, my whole
comes
tit
out,
was
it's
purple
bigger.
for a fucking week and
So
a
it's
half.
like a one is bigger than the other.
Yeah, it sticks out way more.
Oh, I see that.
Oh, that is really deformed.
Oh,
Oh,
Damn.
Wow.
Ultra deformed
This was
tit.
shrunk because I can't really.
Did
work
you get a
out so
shot of
much.
that tit?
First, I wanted to see that. That's
You
crazy.
said
though.
that you could work chest. It said
Are
like
you-
the tendon was only there for like more like aesthetic views
I,
or things.
I
or
do
something.
light dumbbells. I might go 60s. It's
You have bigger tits than my last couple girlfriends. I just want you to know.
Well,
that.
same here.
Dang.
Are you kidding me? It's like, I'd rather touch my own breasts. They're way more
Oh,
amazing.
yeah.
And they're firm.
So,
Oh, and you had
Snyder,
to come from Fort Wayne,
What's
didn't
been
you?
your worst
Fort
injury?
Wayne to Goshen.
It was
pick up this
masturbating
fool,
related.
to back over here.
Dang.
How do you get
Well,
masturbated? I was masturbating a week or 3 days after surgery, dude. I was beating it 3 days after
I
surgery.
don't know. Like,
You can't stop that shit.
I'm not one of these people who goes to the hospital for like every little stupid thing. So
You don't
I'm
have to
sure
go
I've
to the
broken
hospital.
bones and shit like that, but I don't know for
Okay.
sure. I mean, I had bad bicycle wrecks where I was sure like maybe I broke ribs or something, but never went to the hospital, so I don't know for sure.
Okay.
My dog jumped on me and I karate chopped her head because it was an instinct, and I think I broke my hand. It was like
Seems like
3
a-
weeks of
a
pain.
situation.
I'm like, it shouldn't be hurting anymore after this.
This
But
is
She
over.
just jumped up in my face. I'm like, ah, you know, and that's too hard for a hard ass head.
What did it do to her?
Like I was
She's
turning
like,
it
"Oh,
broke. It cracked her
we're
skull.
playing.
She foamed at the mouth. Like, oh, it's time to play some
Bite
more."
him in the leg.
It fully cracked her skull. She was fine though.
I was just
Oh,
trying
yeah.
to split her down the middle. And it didn't work. But
Yeah, like when you turn 30, everything falls off. Everything just kind of goes bad, and you're
I'll
like,
be
ah,
30 I'll
I
be
break. This is the
37
first
in a
broken
couple
bone I've ever
weeks.
had in my life.
37 in a
At
couple
36
weeks.
years old.
Still young.
So
Yeah.
young. Yeah.
What happened?
Well, you're
I've fallen off of all kinds of shit, dude.
100.
Yeah,
My whole life.
I fall on bicycles.
39.
Dude, I've fallen off the top of slides.
Get back on, keep
I keep
going.
forgetting
Oh,
me and Zach
bleed a
have
little
the same
bit, whatever,
birthday.
but-
Like I would jump off the top of
Now, I
slides
just,
and
like,
like land and be like, yeah, I did all right. Fuck. When we were kids, me and this guy used to we would build shit in my dad's garage and then do roundhouse kicks off of
You
it
should-
and
You should
land
see
on
my
our necks.
sons Eric,
I have a
he's
problem.
got
Let's get back up
nothing
and go
but
again.
Built
Right.
weapons, melee weapons for the apocalypse. He's been building
Good.
constant. Yeah, it's
He's gonna
amazing.
need it coming in a couple months.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
It's coming.
Did you hear about? You guys hear about this Warsaw shit? Where,
Just from what you
No.
said yesterday.
Well, no.
The BLM garbage
Yeah,
that's going on
you
over
heard
in
about it,
Warsaw.
right?
Yeah, they're going crazy over there.
Well,
Really?
I thought it was
Yeah.
just some sort of rumor.
Like, I didn't think there was that many black people in.
No, they're like they're
No, my
like
wife said she will never move to Warsaw. She's like, we're not fucking with that shit. So
no.
Warsaw's off the list. Can't
Oh, you
go.
Well, a
guys-
lot of it doesn't
you
even have to do with
guys
black
moving?
people.
She's
It's just
black.
a bunch of white
Can't
people
go.
are just
No.
going ape shit for no reason. They're just rioting for the sake of it.
White people are rioting for Black Lives That Matter. I was like, what the fuck, dude? Just get your shit together, for Christ's sake.
And then they want to riot stores there.
And yeah, white people are rioting for so-called Black Lives Matter and then going and destroying, businesses that are owned by black people. I mean, what the fuck does that accomplish in a positive sense?
It
You know?
doesn't. It doesn't.
Like, you're really going nowhere with this. In
Right.
fact, you just
Really.
destroyed a black
It's
dude's
an
business.
endless cycle.
So, evidently, his life doesn't fucking matter to your dumbass.
Right.
You just put this all in context here with a whole bunch of F-bombs.
That's
no,
very fucking
those are my
fucked.
sentence enhancers.
Fuck
Yeah,
the fucking
sentence
fucks.
enhancers.
Yeah.
Do you guys assume that? Which way do you guys think this whole thing's gonna play out?
I think it'll eventually just kind of fizzle out.
I think after November,
I'd
the
love it
masks
to
are
turn into a
gone.
civil war again. So I just want to go on a killing
Do a
spree and
civil
kill
war.
liberals.
Yeah. Okay. So
I think we
first
should
off-
actually go with Civil War. Who are we gonna be? We're gonna go against the liberals? I don't have a problem with that, dude.
All these anti-American, just whatever America stands for, these liberals are just, they're just rioting for, they're rebels without a cause, basically, just, annihilate these fuckers.
Well, yeah, it's
Kill
really
them all.
annoying when you're like giving that much bullshit to the government, like you fucking assholes and all this stuff, and then accept the unemployment check. And
You know, I
It's
grew
like-
up hating police,
Listen,
dude, but I
there's-
would never, ever fucking fund them
Yeah,
ever
you need
in
the
my
police.
life. They're needed. They have to be there.
okay, so the police say that they do this reform to the police,
And they
What is the
defund
next
them.
version of police?
That's gonna be
They've already said
what
it's gonna be
comes in.
fucking.
It's gonna be what comes in. It's gonna be the UN bringing in
no,
all
the new
kinds
version
of
of the
shit.
police they're saying is gonna be psychiatrists and therapists and shit. They're gonna be the
Bullshit.
ones that people are gonna call, and they're gonna go out there and handle domestic violence.
No, they're
They're
talking.
like,
no,
hey,
what-
hey,
what-
What's that job? Nobody
Let's
wants that
talk.
job.
Let's talk about this, guys.
300-pound crackhead decides to throw him through the roof.
No,
what
I
he's
know, I
talking about
realize.
though is who's going to replace the police after the police are gone.
That
when
too.
all that's gone. It's going to be the UN is going to
Civil
bring in their
servants.
own fucking
No,
I'd rather
but
have
what Tommy's
black
saying,
label police.
what
I'd
That's
rather
what it's
have
gonna
Judge
be.
is
Dredd
exactly
running around
what
everywhere.
the
Really,
green-
I really do. Like
That'd be
just
more
that
effective.
version. Yeah,
Right.
I mean, but then again,
They're going to
uh,
bring in their own fucking black label police, and that's how it's going to be. And you're going to be run down because
Robots.
that's how it
Robots.
is. If you don't listen, bye.
robots,
If you don't listen, bye.
robot drone police.
Ready for Hunger Games, dude?
Yeah, let's do it.
Won't the
I mean,
police just
but-
be like on your phone? Aren't they already spying on us? Like, aren't they already able to just see everything?
If
want
you
to
have
do?
a
Like, there's no
5G,
need for a person
they
to be
can
in
watch
college?
you through your phone on everything you do. If you have 5G,
Who's
if
they?
you're in 5G,
They've been able to
CIA.
do that with
But they can
Xbox,
actually-
PlayStation, all that shit, all the
but
time.
they watch you through your fucking shit. If you're on 5G, like you can literally say Uber,
Hmm?
and they show up at your house.
You ever wonder you'll be talking about
Why?
something?
I was thinking
I
about
need to
it.
Google that, and once you
I've
Google on
thought about
some
shit,
of the
dude, and it
search
pops up on
results, it
Facebook. I'm like,
includes
fuck
what you
you.
just
But
said.
we're the dumb shits
Insane
who keep
shit.
buying the products that they keep putting out to get better. Oh,
Sometimes
the
you need
newer
a double
phone.
ended dildo, dude. It's not that big a deal.
But
It's
that's the thing.
it's the it's
Right?
the idea of our
Sometimes you
dependency on the
have to
social
You never know when you gotta use one.
like we're so dependent on social media that all comes with it. You know, like
Exactly.
hey, if you want
Everybody
to
is
be able to be
dependent
so
on it.
connected, you
I
want
want
to be
it.
so connected.
I want it to go-
We'll have to
I mean,
connect to
there's
you.
gr-
You know,
Hey,
There's good and
if
there's
this
bad
shit
of
all
the
went
whole social
down
media.
and was gone, I would be okay with it. Fucking call me on my phone.
But phones will
Nah,
We'll
don't
meet
call me.
up.
Text me. Yeah.
Just
I don't care
text
who
me.
you are.
Rather than,
I only pick up the
hey,
phone
we're
for my
we're
parents.
only gonna talk on
That's
this. Let's talk on. Let's actually get together and fucking communicate.
yeah.
Because we haven't done that since what 1998. Nobody's really got together. Oh, MSN Messenger. We're gonna MSN Message,
They took out.
and then
Hollywood
we're gonna start
Connection.
this, and
Yeah.
Hollywood Connection was done, dude.
Once that was gone, society fell.
I miss Hollywood Connection, damn it.
That was when everybody had an
Back-
actual
back
connection.
in the day, it was somewhere to go. That's
It was
all I
somewhere
know.
to go to watch some creepy guy get a blowjob in the back seat.
Yeah, I was the creepy guy.
I went there one time with David Manuel. And like Tekken 2 had just dropped on the arcade,
Oh, yeah.
and he was kicking everybody's ass, and some Mexican dudes were gonna fucking stab him over it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So nope, I was done.
Hollywood
I did.
Connections was
I
a
did
cesspool.
Tekken tournaments.
A
and I got
cesspool of bullshit.
Very salty people. Very
But it brought everybody together. But technology itself, if it wasn't for social media, I mean, how would we have gotten in touch with each other? Any of us, you know?
Yeah.
So there's good.
Phone
and
calls.
there's
Because
bad.
John Mace was not
Yeah,
gonna
but
get together any
They
kind
haven't,
of
like,
fucking.
they haven't seen you since high school. How would they get your number?
Did you show up at the 10-year reunion?
10-year reunion. There's no fucking point in
Channel
10
8.
year.
Did anybody do it?
Was
No,
that
they
Channel
did.
8?
Was that it? Yeah, we were there.
Were you there?
Why
I
were
was
you
in the
there?
military at the time.
You were a
He
grade
was
above
held
us.
back
No,
a grade,
he got
'cause-
held back and he
You
graduated.
graduated with us?
Yeah, I slept a lot in class.
I remember that.
I went back one semester.
I didn't know that made a difference.
School so much.
Dude, I slept in every damn class,
I
dude.
still haven't used my diploma. I still make more money than like most of these motherfuckers with fucking college degrees. So.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Zach, I never even knew that, dude. I never even knew that any of this had happened. Holy shit. That's
I was
awesome.
kind of the other way around. Like, I got to my senior year, and I'm like,
I remember you always talking about masturbating in school, but that was all it was.
What would you say?
But go ahead. I'm sorry, Jeremiah. I
Yeah,
apologize.
take turns, Dan. Let's do this. Come on, let's do this right, guys. All right,
Well,
man.
Well,
Raise your hand.
I was
Raise
the
your
other way
hand.
around. Like, my senior year, I was like, fuck school. I just want to get out in the work environment, get a job, do whatever.
That was the biggest
And then
mistake
probably
ever.
about 2 weeks, me not going to school on my senior year, because I was 18 then, I could do whatever I wanted. So I was like, fuck it, I'm going to get my GED, I'm going to drop out. Fucking Miss Kavanaugh calls me, he's like, hey Jeremiah, I just haven't been going to school. I'm like, yeah, so fuck school, I'm 18. She's like, well, why? Why don't you come in and talk to me about it? I'm like, I hate school. It's fucking stupid as fuck. You have me do all these like retarded ass fucking classes and bullshit. And I'm just, I'd rather do something productive with my life than sit around just doing bullshit. It's like, well, I was looking at your your credits. I didn't really take a lot of bullshit classes. I took like good classes. And it's like, you know, you only need like 2 credits to graduate. But she's like, you have to have 3 classes to graduate. So you have to take British Lit, English Composition, and Government. Or like those 3 are required. And I had to take those, but I already had 38 credits, but I had to take those 3 classes. She's like, come in, let's talk about it. So I'm like, all right. So I come in, she tells me all about, what's going on, and I'm like, wait a minute. All 3 of those classes are just 1 semester. You're telling me I can come in my senior year at 8 o'clock in the morning for 3 periods till 11 o'clock, and then by Christmas I'm done? She's like, yep, you'll have 41 credits. So I'm like, well, that's fucking easy enough. Fuck, sign me up. So I did.
Win.
Yeah.
So I
Fucking
did-
A,
I did
bro.
7 semesters for only half the fucking
know.
half the day.
Dude, I graduated with 49 credits, for Christ's sake, man. I should have quit. Like, shit.
Like me.
It's a smart move, dude. That was a smart fucking move. You only
That's
need
what I did.
41? Why the fuck carry on?
I had so many credits in senior year. I think I took 1 class, and the rest was all study halls and UTs.
Yeah, I had study halls.
I was just like,
my
show
senior
up,
year
do
was
one,
filled
and it was
with
ICE,
study halls
so
and
like,
UTs, man.
you literally
I
just
went to
went
school
in,
for
filled
2
out
hours
what-
a day, and then I left and went to work.
Oh, I was in senior
That was
classes.
my life.
At the I was in senior art classes when I was a freshman. So they put me in fucking senior art. So I was in art with your sister, your wife. When I was just there, even Sparks, Jeremy Sparks was there, and I was just this fucking little freshman with all these seniors around me. And then I had to keep going with art shit, so I ended up doing like 3D graphics.
Like, I can outdraw you, teacher. Piss off, bitch.
Well, because after art 2 and senior art, you got CAD, you got 3D graphics. I did 3D graphics and mass media. So
Yeah, and
Yeah.
after all that shit, didn't you end up going to school to like Westwood up in Chicago or something?
no,
Troy
I'm glad
Hustler,
I did
dude.
it. Troy and
Troy Hustler and Troy Ritchie, dude.
Richie.
really?
What? Didn't
My brother ended up going there too.
They said it was a sham.
It was a sham.
Yeah,
Yeah,
everybody
there was
I know
a big-
I
it
went
was
there,
like-
didn't graduate. They're like, fuck this shit.
Yeah, I think my brother dropped out of there.
They came in. They showed video games of StarCraft. Like, this is what we do, and like, you know,
Right.
give us $100, and then you're in.
StarCraft?
StarCraft
It's a
the video
shit show.
game. And then they leave, and then
Better
Troy's
get something
telling
better
me
than
all
that.
about this shit.
But
Like,
back in the day, it
dude,
wasn't.
we
a
got
shit.
StarCraft was
roaches
great.
in your damn
It was
dorms.
the Star Fox.
It was
No
just
shit.
run down, and I'm like, okay, my mom had put money down on it,
Mhm.
and then I said no, and then they didn't give us our money back, and I felt like either I dodged a bullet.
They were
and
already
got-
fucking you.
Yeah, they already fucked you at the beginning.
It's like, we're just gonna give it to you
What
right up
about
front.
the,
Oh,
what
you
about
like
the
it?
actual,
Take
like,
it. And
curriculum,
it tastes
whatever?
good.
Was it anything you could like use or do? Or was that
you
kind
got
of like
basic
7
programming,
to
you got basic
Yeah.
programming and stuff like
Jack
that, but
Panera.
it's incremental. When you're learning how to program a video game, dude, you have to learn the language of programming first before
Right.
you could even get to
Oh, for
a
sure.
square on the screen, you know? So
There's so many different languages too. So I mean, you know,
yeah, C#, there's
This is
Visual Basic,
actually my
there's
favorite
tons,
one.
Python.
Is this TKO?
but- yeah, it's nuts.
Oh shit!
I don't know. I didn't want to do that. It was a sham. They all let me do that. I just started working. I started making good money. I got out of high school. I went to Silicon Plastics, and I just started working swing shift. I was a fucking dead man. This guy drugged me around because I'd only have 24 hours of sleep. I mean, 24 hours a day off because you're like 2 days a second, 2 days a first, 2 days a third. And then you have.
That was a fuck show, dude.
Yeah,
I
that
did
was-
that for like a week, and I was like, "Fuck this, dude. There's no reason."
I was
for
a
it."
zombie all the time. It was terrible.
And then when I started working on it with you, we were both zombies just walking around Fort Wayne like, hey.
Yeah, Fort Wayne. Where you? He lives up there close to where we live. Like
Okay.
I live in the Coventry area.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like where 69 and 24 come together, or they call it Jefferson sometimes.
Going to
Yeah.
Huntington there.
Yeah. Yeah.
We were-
You where you live at?
Rudisill. Rudisill and Fairfield.
It's a very dark
Is it,
area.
like, north,
South.
east, or
South.
They don't got much lights out there.
I'm like 2 minutes from Electric Works. So I'm like 2 minutes from downtown.
Oh, so you're more like south central. Okay, I'm more like southwest.
Yeah.
If you were to be stabbed, it would be in the kidney.
right.
Right.
That
yeah.
kind of country.
Found a
Well,
dead body.
when I was down there like looking for
Whoa,
apartments,
this guy's
I went
checked.
down in that
Whoa,
area
whoa, whoa,
because they were cheap or whatever, and I'm like,
Did you guys just see
I'm
where
staff being
Dan,
white.
you're
I mean,
right
I got a
over there,
good tan
fuck.
now, so I might
Right.
blend in, but you
Right.
know, then I was a little bit too white to be in that area.
what did you say?
Oh, they found a dead body like 6 blocks from my house.
Oh, okay.
I live in a good neighborhood, and still, it's
I
like
thought you said
6
they
blocks
found
from
we
my
only
house.
find one dead body a month.
That's only one dead body. Damn.
You will find a close dead body.
When we went on our honeymoon to Vegas, me and my wife, we went down the second to the last day we were there. We decided to go down to Old Vegas, and we were dumb, and we were like, let's walk it. Fucking ridiculous. I don't care what the weather is out there. Do not walk it. It is way too far. Anyways, we get down to you guys know, it's the real popular one, the little wedding chapel that they've had in movies. It's like got the drive up one.
Yeah, sure.
So we're walking right by that, right in the front door. And I'm like, hey, haha. I look down. There's a fucking dead body with 3 pigeons pecking at her fucking head.
Holy shit.
Like, she was dead. So we're debating for like 2 minutes. We're like, do we tell somebody? And I'm like, well, it's Vegas. I'm pretty sure this happens on a regular basis. So
Lay down next to it,
somebody
take a
might
selfie.
know. Oh, it was
Get a
so
selfie with a
horrible.
dead
You
Yeah.
didn't tell me this. I don't remember you telling
Yeah,
me this.
because I've tried to forget about New Vegas for the old
When you
Vegas.
saw this dead body, like,
Did you
when
poke
saw,
it?
like, did you poke it? No.
No, the pigeons were.
Did you at least take a stick and stab
What
it?
did it like look like it died from? Like, was it like an obvious gunshot wound? Or
No, there
something?
was
it
no
a drug
blood.
overdose
I think it was
or
a
something?
drug
Overdose,
overdose because there was
okay.
no blood.
So it wasn't like they were stabbed to death or
No,
anything. or
but she was
shot.
just like, oh, laid out like this, and just pigeons just boop, boop, boop.
So people probably walked by her and didn't think she was dead. They probably just
Yeah.
figured
No,
she was.
exactly,
sleeping.
probably.
Had she been filleted, though.
No, I didn't get
So
it.
I went out to Vegas on military orders, and we went to Old Vegas.
Okay.
And so we were walking the strip or whatever, and all of a sudden, like, 50,000 police officers show up, and they start freaking sectioning off the area. and I think it's called the O Hotel. It's like kind of brand new.
Okay.
And so, like, they're pushing everybody off to the side. They're like, get out of here. I know there's supposed to be a concert here in 5 minutes, but that concert's not going on. Get out of here, get out of here.
Right.
Screaming at everybody. So we're just standing there like, what the fuck's going on? Finally, my buddy goes up to the cop. He's like, so what's going on? He's like, there's a dude up on the top of the parking garage. And we're like, okay. He's like, so he killed his girlfriend in the hotel room.
Yes.
Shot her with a .357 Magnum, point blank range.
Boom, headshot.
And then went up to the parking garage, and he's threatening to whoop. As soon as he said that, dude just jumped right off.
Oh my god.
Since you've been down that way, you guys know where they have the Mafia Museum?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, so there's this like real long alley to walk down to that museum for the main entrance. While we walked past to go to some the old Horseshoe Casino, we looked down that way because it's right across, and we seen someone getting mugged. Like, there was a guy, he had something. It could have been a knife, could have been a gun, but he was pointing it at another guy up against the wall, and he's just like pulling shit out of him.
Damn.
We're just like, let's get the fuck out of Old Vegas. This place is like, it's crazy. They got circles on the sidewalk, and that's the only spot they can, ask for
Perform.
money and
Yeah.
perform.
Weird.
Yeah.
Wrong
But I
side
love
of
it,
town.
dude. I loved Vegas. I would move there in a heartbeat if I had money. Man. Oh.
I'm not really the gambling type, so I don't understand.
Well,
like, maybe
it's
there's, like,
not
shows
even
with
just the
food,
gambling,
I'd be
yeah.
interested in that, but probably I've never
Oh,
been
for me?
there. But
I-
Thank you.
It's the best food in the world.
I got this shit called Kong. And it
What
was
is it?
It was Kong. It was a
Kong,
THC
yeah.
oil vape.
I'm not
This
into that
thing-
shit.
Okay, but just hear me out.
Back
So-
in high school, yeah, but no drugs for me.
This shit had me so ripped. And
Yeah.
then my wife got some gummies, and she could only take like half of one.
Mhm.
I was popping 2 of them at a time, and they were like 200 milligrams a piece.
Mhm.
So I'm just getting ripped. We go to the Beatles show, and before we went, we stopped and got our tickets, and I told the old guy working there, because he's like, I've been out here for 35 years. I'm like, okay, get me the best seats that are available. He's like, okay, but they're up. And I'm like, all right. So I go and sit in our seats. They're like 3 rows from the very top.
Yeah.
15 minutes into the show, fucking people start crawling out of the ceiling. At first, exactly. I'm freaking out, and I look over, and the guy sitting next to me with his wife, he's freaking out, and I'm like, are you high? And he goes, yeah. I said, okay. He goes, is that real? I said, I think so. And he touched it. He goes, it's real. It's real. But it was an amazing show, and just like going to all the different spots, they had a steampunk whiskey bar that was fucking cool as shit. Everything in there was steampunk, from the bar stools to the bar itself, and all these different whiskeys that you go out here and you get them. It's like $35 for a little shot of it. But out there, $5.
No shit.
You get, or whatever you want to give her.
Wow.
Some of the casinos, I was drinking that Eagle Rare. I was drinking that for like $2. I'd tip her.
No shit.
No, I was
Drinks are
getting
free as long as
As
you're
long as
gambling.
you're
Oh, yeah.
gambling,
I was
it's
getting
free.
smashed off of it, and you just sit at a slot machine.
Oh,
and it's
yeah.
mostly just watching people.
I would go. I had $20. That's all I had. I would go to one bar. I put my money in, and they would give me a drink, and cash out, and I'd leave, and I'd go somewhere
Yeah.
else, and I would sit down to give me another drink. I got drunk for free by pretending to play. Then I eventually.
I think I got a whole bucket of Coronas at a Vegas casino, and I think I tipped like $2.
Yeah, it's insane.
And then as soon as I drank them all, she was right there. She's
Yeah.
like, "You want another one?" Hell yeah! Well, here's $5 this time. Like,
Yeah. As long as they keep you in there drinking, they're making money.
Yep.
Even if you're not giving them like big tips, they're still making
Yeah,
money.
I guess they figure if they get you drunk enough, you're like, oh, fucking, I'll spend some more.
I'm
money.
really
I
gonna
got
give
this
you a
shit."
tip now.
Some places, but
It's gonna get real soon.
like we stayed at
It's
the
gonna hit. It's gonna hit real soon. I'm
we
not.
stayed at the Excalibur, and like the people who'd been there for like say 5 to 10 years that worked there,
Yeah.
they were super nice, man. They were
The
like,
Excalibur.
okay, don't go to this one because they're kind of shady over there.
Gotcha.
But she's like, if you really want a good time, go to New York, You'll love it over there.
Have you ever been to Fear and Loathing?
Dude,
Take the ticket.
That
Take
was-
the ticket.
Take the ticket.
Take the ticket.
You need it.
Take
When
the
we,
ticket.
when we all hit 60, we should do a Fear and
okay.
Loathing.
Just
True.
get an RV though. We
Yeah.
have to get one of them old tiny.
We need an old school fucking shark, dude. The blue whale.
Oh shit! With the
Just like Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas with a drop top.
that was a funny ass movie. That was a funny ass movie.
That's what I was kind of going for there.
I guess so.
Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas.
But I don't think it was
I've seen that
meant
in
to
at
be
least 10
funny.
years.
Aw.
I think
Holy
it was
Jesus.
more of a.
Yeah, I don't think maybe it was meant to be, but it was still fucking funny.
Oh yeah,
It was
Get
a
some
great
fucking golf
movie.
shoes in here. Yeah.
His fucking he captured Hunter in his essence.
Yeah.
He
Somebody's
did actually.
It
He
was
I was right smack dab in a lizard orgy, and somebody was giving these fuckers alcohol.
dude, but that I mean that goes off of. You can go into conspiracy theories off of that with the lizard people and
What?
saying
Lizard
about
people?
it.
What the fuck are you talking about, man?
there's
Yeah, aliens.
conspiracy
The lizard people.
of the lizard people.
I know
The
exactly. what you're talking
reptilians.
about. But that
Yes.
was
Yeah, the reptilians.
The
yeah,
reptilians.
that was
Was there
just a
three-
segue
there's
from
three
hell.
parts
I'm
of your
like,
brain,
whoa,
and one of them is
lizard
reptilian.
people.
And adrenochrome is all
Yeah.
wound up into the same big old shit show of.
What
It is, Dan.
1998.
What do you think about
Tell us
fucking
more.
It is.
the government
Adrenochrome?
going, hey,
Yeah,
well,
you don't
we
believe in
did
that?
have
Oh, I do, I
files
know.
of
Oh, okay.
UFOs. Here
Oh.
we are.
The way you
What
were
do you think
saying
about
it.
that?
I'm here for the kids, dude.
It
Fuck
was
that
no different
shit.
to me
Okay,
than
good.
just seeing other
Fuck.
stuff for the past
Fuck, bro.
30 years.
No.
I mean,
No. You got me on the
The only
I
difference
watched
is the
X
gov-
Files growing up, so I already knew the truth.
No,
We're so
not
dead.
that. Like I
Send
mean,
me
like actual like
14
documentaries and
emojis.
stuff
Yeah.
like that, and just other things. And then
What
you know,
if it
like
was
you
all
have
eggplant?
My
Bob
dad
Lazar
just
or
sent me
whatever.
14
At first I was a
emojis.
little bit like, oh, Bob Lazar's full of shit. But then he's like, you
Was
know
there any
what?
squirts or eggplants?
You know, he was way ahead of his time saying, you know, that gravity is waves, not, you know, particles.
Yeah.
And then now they're like, oh yeah, it is waves, not particles. And then like element 115, which is like ununpentium, I believe. And he was right about that. And I mean,
So
I think
on
he's
the whole,
pretty legit.
so yeah, I think he's legit as hell. I think
I
he
mean,
is.
At first, I was like, I don't know, because let's see what happens. But then they're like, oh, well, he doesn't have any credentials at what was it, MIT, and that other place that he worked. But then,
He was on
there's
a
all these
call
like
log.
hidden places or hidden like documents that the government didn't get to destroy. They're like, oh yeah, there's Bob Lazar's fucking number in there,
Yeah.
and then also newspaper clippings.
He came
of Bob
on her
Lazar
face.
has a
Fuck
fucking
him.
I don't know Honda Civic or something powered by a jet. He works at fucking Los Alamos, whatever the fuck it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so it's like, they went through there and wiped all his shit out. He's telling
And
the
they
truth.
gave him a job. Like, it's documented he had that job, right? So
Yeah.
if he had that job, like, he didn't just get that job from working at McDonald's. So
No.
if there's
Exactly.
no records from before then, he had that job.
And in
rocket
that
science.
newspaper article, it
Well, he
says
worked at, like,
that
Los-
he worked there.
Yeah, he essentially
was
worked at like that Los Alamos place, or whatever, and then from there, that's when he went to S4. Like he didn't work like directly at Area 51. It's sort of like a subsection where he was working on like that.
But he could get out
He
to the
beat people
flight deck.
off before they came in the door.
He could get out to the flight deck that's in Area 51. He had clearance to go out. He had
And it was a different
videotape,
section.
but it's where they kept
The UFOs.
Yeah,
he kept
but-
it. Yeah, he saw him. He touched them. He worked on like it's like this mass, like sort of like anti like gravity
Yeah.
thing or whatever.
But
Yeah,
what I'm saying is like what got him in deep trouble inside that where he was working was that he went out on the flight deck. He brought people with him. They recorded some of it, and then they were encountered by the
No, that
policing
was
agents.
after he was shit canned, because what happened was, because he had to have like a secret life or whatever working for
Yeah.
the government, his wife thought that he was cheating on her, so she went out and had an affair. The government was already like bugging her phones
Yeah,
and seeing,
tapping them.
and went like, you know what? You have to have like a stable relationship to work for us, and now that yours is fucked up, you're fired. And then after that, he told his friends like he's like, hey, I know what time, like on Wednesday, it's a good time to come out on the highway and sit out here and watch the UFOs do their test shit or whatever. Like the government tests the UFOs, so he wasn't actually on the base; it was off base, but they were still watching it. But then he did get in trouble a little bit, but they
I
chased
thought it
him
was
away
off
or
the
whatever, but-
bridge that was on base to where they went
I'm
out
just
into
saying,
that cannon area.
Like with
No,
all of
that
this
must be something
information,
else
it's
or
like
whatever, but
it's
Well,
you're starting
do you
to
think
get
about the
pieces that you normally
Tic
wait
Tac?
Like
Wait, hold on.
sorry,
sorry.
go ahead. Ooh, shit, we just got
We're-
crosstalk.
Yeah, I got totally like I heard like a little bit and a little bit, and then it just.
Okay, what were you saying?
It all ran together.
This is our first supercast,
It was
so
a
this is insanity.
clusterfuck. It was a clusterfuck of talking.
And Jeremiah started talking about aliens and Bob Lazar, so it piqued
Well, you
my
brought it
interest.
up, so I just went along.
Oh, I
with
love
it.
I love this
Well,
stuff.
what I was saying is like all this. We're
Uh,
getting little pieces of puzzle everywhere, and it's like,
Mhm.
how do you not deny it anymore? You can't.
Yeah.
You-
Well,
are
it-
we
it-
just
what-
slowly getting fed this so we can actually be desensitized
Right,
when they
well,
fucking
the-
You
finally?
slowly got
Well,
fed scat porn.
it's that old saying:
That's
if you
what
put a
you
frog
slowly
in
got
boiling
fed.
water, it jumps out. If you put a frog in cold water and slowly heat it up to a boil, you'll kill it. You know, it's
Yep.
the same concept. You were saying, Josh?
The Tic Tac UFO
Yeah.
spotted by the Air Force
Navy,
people, yeah, the Navy and all that.
Navy and Air Force, yeah.
So what do you think about that one?
Well, it seems pretty legit. I mean, they just released it now, but that was back in like 2004, though.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
They're investigating that. I thought. I just read an article
Yeah.
saying that they're actually going to like look into it and interview the pilots and everything now.
Well,
It was on both
Rogan
coasts,
already
right?
interviewed
LA and
the
Commander
one guy.
Fravor.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he already interviewed him, and he was the one telling him, he's like, whatever it wasn't what should be here, and it was going along with something that was in the water at the same time. So that always brings me to the idea that there's an alien race in the water.
Like Atlantis.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I mean, think about it. How
Deep
much
Star
of it's
6. Wait.
not discovered?
But are they mermaids? Is the real question.
No, there's
No.
no mermaids.
Fucking mermaids.
I don't-
Why can't they be
Fucking
mermaids?
I
Dude?
wish
They're
they- I
aliens.
wish
They
they
should
were.
be.
I wish
I
there
hope
were.
They
but-
should fucking be mermaids.
Someone
They
needs to
should
find
swim
one.
like
I'm gonna
fish
rub my
and be
wiener
like.
on
They should be fucking mermaid.
Well, it's gonna be like Futurama when they did
Oh.
it. You know,
I don't watch that, so you have to enlighten me.
Okay.
what they did was they had like the lost city of Atlanta,
Yeah.
and like they had the
Atlanta.
Coca-Cola factory turned all the people into mermaids over so many years. Okay, so
Okay.
Fry,
Yes!
one of the guys in it, he falls in love with the mermaid,
Mhm.
and they're getting ready to do some things, and she's like, oh, he goes to kiss her and like he's like, where do I put it in? And she's like, no, I lay my eggs and then you come in
Jack
and put
off
your
all over.
sperm in it. And then the next scene he's just fucking running away from her. Yeah. So I don't know if a mermaid's gonna let you rub her wiener on
Well, I could just rub it on her, just like or something. I mean,
She's got a mouth.
Yeah, she's
This
got
is
a
true.
mouth,
This
yeah.
is true.
And a dorsal
She-
fin.
well,
And
she's
a
got to
dorsal,
poop
we're gonna
somewhere,
do
so I
that.
can put her
Let's put
there.
that
There,
dorsal
it up
there
in
you
that
go.
She's got to
Hit
poop
that
somewhere.
dorsal fin.
Wow.
Get
Listen
her
to
in the
this
shitter.
conversation.
Yeah.
Where it went? Where did it go?
Fucking hell.
It went straight to south.
So Zach, are you ever a guy who thinks outside of the UFO spectrum?
I'll watch that shit sometimes.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Any
Ancient
anything
aliens.
Ancient aliens.
Ancient
Fucking what's his
aliens.
name? Giorgio? Who doesn't love that guy?
I'm not saying. I'm not
I'm
saying
not
it's
saying
aliens.
but it's aliens.
Definitely
Dude.
Do you guys ever watch that new one with what's the fucking dude from Star Trek?
Picard?
Picard,
Are you talking about
No, the
Captain
actual
Kirk?
guy.
oh, you're
Yeah,
talking about
William
William
Shatner.
Shatner.
Yeah, Shatner's
Yeah,
new,
I seen that.
Show he's got out about the paranormal and
Oh my
aliens.
He's like
and-
unsealed. Is that
I
what
can't
it's
even make
called,
sense
or
of
just
shit.
something
No,
different?
I think it's newer. I think that was
Okay.
one.
Newer.
Okay. Unsealed's an
I
older
watched
show, I
the
think.
first episode of that, and I couldn't stop staring at William Shatner's eyes. They were bulging out of his head.
Oh,
because
what is that called? I was watching that a couple days
Oh,
ago.
I think it's on like Amazon Prime. They might have it on there because I think I was watching something like that too. We have with William Shatner.
We'll
on
pull
it.
it up here.
Yeah. Come on.
There we go. We
You
got Mr. Reference over here.
Yeah, you got it right. Look it up. I need the.
What was on here?
Oh man, anybody
Psychic
watch
work.
the new Unsolved Mysteries?
Dude, we're not looking
Yes,
for
yeah.
bullshit,
Yeah.
man.
I
Okay.
watched that
Dude, it was
episode.
horrible.
All right,
Yeah,
thank
I-
you,
oh.
thank you.
What is it?
It was horrible.
Yeah.
Oh,
It was
I
The
think
new
I
good.
had
Unsolved
the show.
Mysteries.
No,
Okay.
I-
It was like
getting
4
it.
episodes, and they only did one. You know how
Yeah.
the old Unsolved Mystery was like 8 different things they were talking about?
Robert Stack.
The new one is just one. They just concentrate on one story, and it's an hour long.
And it's
goes
just
the
dragged
whole-
out.
And it ruins your whole life.
Horrible.
Yep.
There was maybe 1 out of the 8 episodes that was actually halfway
None of
decent.
it was the UFO. or
Because the host
paranormal
is
one.
dead. If he was there, it'd be a
These
little better.
aliens,
Yeah.
butt fuck these people.
Oh yeah,
And
what was
this
his?
happened, and then,
Damn,
oh,
what was
here
it? He
we
was
are.
like, I seen him in Caddyshack once.
Did it happen? We don't know. There's a lot of semen and a lot of shit
Semen.
everywhere.
Semen happened.
But
But
we
ever
don't know
since
if it happened.
ever since that came out, they brought all
Okay.
the old ones back.
For
I
that
used to
William
watch
Shatner
those when I
show,
was a kid.
it's It's The Unexplained.
The Unexplained.
Yeah,
I watched that. I actually like that
I have
show.
seen that. I have watched it.
He's
It
got
is
some
actually
pretty interesting stuff in
I think
it.
it's pretty decent.
Well, him and what's his name? Dan Aykroyd. Dan Aykroyd made
It would have been a comedy show.
a whole alien show that he filmed like 14 episodes and it never got released
Really?
because they came in and shut it down once he started talking about the Skinwalker Ranch. He did a whole episode about Skinwalker Ranch.
I've seen a few episodes about that, or just like documentaries or whatever.
Yeah, but this was like a whole show that Sci-Fi was going to do with
Yeah.
it. So he did like 14 episodes, getting ready to release them and
Yeah.
start making money off of them. Well, he went to release film the Skinwalker Ranch one, and when he was getting ready to go, he got a call from the producer, and they're like, "We're shutting it down." And he never got to go out there and like
Gotcha.
do it, but like he had a whole thing on like back in the day. Was it the Hills story? The couple that were an interracial couple back in the 1940s or 60s.
60s, yeah,
Yeah,
60s.
you know what I'm talking
yes,
about?
Yeah.
Okay.
Barney and
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
Barney
Yeah.
and fucking, what is her name? I don't know, this girl, but yeah, Barney and something. And yeah, they were like driving and they got abducted and they went home or something, and there was like 3 hours of like elapsed like
Unaccounted for time.
unaccountable time. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And she came up with the model to finish the NASA's model for this galaxy that they'd been looking at and trying to map it out and everything.
Mhm.
And she had it in her.
Right.
She had to go through hypnosis, and they brought it out. But
Yeah.
she's seen a fucking. She says she's
Yeah,
seen
yeah,
an
yeah.
alien map.
I remember that
Yeah.
because here's the thing, like it wasn't the same as what NASA had. But then
Exactly.
like if you flip it around, because you know she had the image in 3 dimensions, NASA
Exactly.
had 2 dimensions. When they flip it around, they're like, oh shit, she was. How the
Yeah.
fuck did she know this shit?
Exactly. But then
So,
they
yeah,
said,
yeah.
"Oh no, it wasn't an alien abduction. It was a hallucination."
She's
And when they
Gun
put
Queen.
Barney in
Crack cocaine.
hypnosis, he screamed in terror because when they were on the ship, he was getting all the experiments done to
Yeah.
him and shit.
Yeah, I
real
saw- I
fucked
saw
up shit,
that.
man.
So the real question is that if you stand in front of that green screen, does your head not show up?
Yeah, it's
I
hard to
get
disappear.
an image on there, yeah.
You
Yeah.
get an image on your head?
Yeah, and I can disappear my head too.
Yeah.
If
There's a,
to
there's
go
a
to
whole
it.
hey,
there.
there's a whole
Dude,
episode where I'm just
you
a
guys
floating-
Balls deep.
You
I'm
guys
just a
don't
floating
understand
head.
how
You put
2
that-
hours before this started, me and Devin were down here. We had this thing arranged in so many different areas. We wanted to use the green screen at first, but then we
Wanted
were
to
like,
use the garage first.
we couldn't get it figured out to get all of us in there. I mean, look at these monsters.
You gotta get a little bit deeper.
These guys are 2 people. in
They're
person.
pretty damn big, actually.
I would say so, yeah.
Zach's shriveling up though a little bit.
Quit
Coronavirus
shriveling,
made me
Zach.
lose weight.
Whoa!
That's okay. We still
You,
love
you
you.
can't be
anyway.
the unused
We love you
penis
big
that
or small,
runs away.
Zach.
You know, I love Zach's COVID tips. Those are the funniest
Yeah,
shit. He'd
what-
have one.
I
on
do
his-
see
he had
those
one
every
on
week,
his-
dude.
Yeah, he had a couple. He
What
had a bra,
started
then he had the
this?
top one, the bottom one, and I'm like, Jesus, it's gonna keep going. Episode 13.
What
He's like
started
wiping his
your
ass with his mask.
fascination with this?
With
Besides
coronavirus,
obvious.
because
Besides
it's
that.
fucking overrated bullshit. So I just like to make fun of people.
Right, yeah, just everyone's
Yes.
flipping out about us. It's like, fuck
Yes.
you.
Like people are shocked. I'm
Fuck
like, I tried
everybody.
catching it on purpose. I did.
Oh, I remember you posting about it.
Hey, I'm a fucking diabetic, and I have no immune system, and I have never caught it, and I don't wear a fucking mask anywhere I go. So this is bullshit.
You should get it.
This is all.
You should
I've
get
tried to get it. I have tried my ass off to get
What are
it.
you doing?
No,
Like,
this guy literally
No, no.
did.
Yeah, you run around licking.
You
your
got
butt.
it?
Yeah, it attacked my lungs, everything. If you lay down, you fucking start having like weird ass breathing attacks. Get up and walk, you're fine. Lay down again, attacks you. That's secret. Just keep
But like
walking.
he purposely went out like,
But-
what you
I
didn't wash
think-
your hands.
Oh yeah, I'd go stores. I'd just go home.
I
and
lick
start grabbing
doorknobs.
food.
Fuck
Okay,
him.
but-
Yeah, like he legitimately
No,
like,
but hold
went
on,
out
but-
of his way.
But back to your breathing problems. If I remember correctly, years and years ago, I thought you told
Huffing
me
dick
that you
just-
had some like underlying asthma problems, like mild asthma or something.
Yeah, doctors told me I had asthma. That's what it was.
So you think maybe like that's why maybe you even had the breathing problems?
Maybe
like
you
that?
should
Because
stop
maybe if you
eating
didn't have
meat.
asthma or even a mild form, that you wouldn't even been affected by it at all. You wouldn't even know you got
Maybe.
it.
In my factory job,
That's
it's just
crazy.
pure fucking junk I'm breathing.
Maybe
Yeah,
don't eat
same
weed.
here.
That's-
Dude,
15
maybe
years of that.
maybe you should go.
That's not
vegan.
the only reason to wear a mask. Like, prevent yourself from that bullshit.
I gotta start this.
Coronavirus.
Maybe you should go vegan, dude. You don't know.
I'd rather die.
Yeah, I can't- there's no way I'm not eating.
Same here. Same here.
I remember
That was
like
perfect.
2 years ago, I asked Zach, I was like, hey, I'm trying to lose some weight. Should I just, stop eating as much meat? And he's like, no, you should eat more fatty meats. You should
Yeah,
start
I
Actually,
up
out
that.
a lot more.
You should fill your mouth.
I need
with
to lose
meat.
some weight real quick, so where's the bathroom? Because I got shit.
Oh, I will show you exactly.
All right. Every podcast we have with
Outside
Jeremiah.
then.
All right, well, we're going to go on a break. How about that, guys?
There we go.
Why?
Everybody can
Let's go on a
stretch their
break. We're
legs.
breaking.
Break time.
You guys are eating
Watch.
cheese and
Yeah, he is. Oh, man. I like them big. I like them chunky. Yeah, I mean, I got the fucking PlayStation. I think what I got in here. Oh, PS2 stuff. Oh, what's down there?
You got it all.
I don't have it all, no. I want the original Atari. I used to have it, but I never fucking found it.
You still wanting to possibly go out to that show next weekend?
I'll have to see what's going on.
Yeah, just let me know.
That'd be
It's
cool
at the
as fuck.
Holiday Inn on Great.
Yeah, I know which one.
Yeah. think
I saw
it's
you
okay.
post that.
Yeah. Really easy to get to.
Can't get
And you go in with me, you don't gotta pay anything. That's what they told me. They're like, well, you're crewing, you don't gotta pay. Like, awesome.
Yeah, I think I took Beth there one time for Mother's Day buffet banquet thing.
It's a nice place.
Well,
I didn't
yeah, it's
know
like
that-
right there by like it's the Holiday Inn, the conference center, and then there's like another hotel at the end, right?
Yeah. It's actually like 3 minutes from my work. I didn't tell them that. I told them I have to go. I can't work next Saturday.
What are you talking about?
I got asked by a indie wrestling thing to go and do their commentary.
Oh, okay.
And they want to do a podcast before with like 2 groups of the wrestlers and then this a motivational speaker, Zach Burnside.
He's a midget.
Yeah.
Luckily
And he's a
midget.
cop in Fort Wayne, and he came out with the New Day at WWE. So he's been around a bunch of different places. So I'm kind of excited to interview him, but I think I'm going to do it more like about his motivational speaking because that's what he's there for. So I figured I'd keep it in his realm. But I'd like to talk to him about cop stuff. That would be so awesome. He seems pretty nice though. I got into an argument with that Chet dude from that wrestling.
Dude, I am not even gonna tell you my opinion on that dude.
He means well.
I understand he means well, but when I made the reference of dick riders, I was aimed at him.
I kind of knew. But I didn't draw any attention to it.
Oh my god. I tried to watch the interview with him and Tony that you did. I got like 5 minutes into it and I was like, boy, they're spitting a bunch of bullshit. And I stopped watching
Yeah.
it. Still gave you the thumbs up, but
Yeah.
I couldn't get into it anymore.
Oh.
I really tried, man. I mean, I'm one of those people that tries to keep my options open and my mind open, but I was like, nope, done with these two.
When they get going like that, it does get under your skin, but then there's sometimes when you have that comedic gold with them when they're playing their character, because when he did that one, he was just being himself,
Mm-hmm.
which, you know, we've learned that we're probably not going to have him on as himself anymore. But what are you going to do?
Yeah.
I do like Tony, though. Tony has come around different ways of thinking the longer this has gone on, especially being in downtown Detroit.
Mm-hmm.
And like at first he was all about defunding the police, and then like 2 weeks ago I seen that post. He was like, man, I'm sorry for saying that. He's like, I think that's totally ridiculous now. I've done my research.
Yeah.
Bullshit. Fuck them. Right in the butthole.
That's where you want to do it.
Well, sometimes you need to go there because I'm like, well, I don't want kids, so.
You can have an ass baby. You giggle, but you can.
I've heard of it.
Yeah.
Just leak out, get into the wrong
Yep.
hole. You're fucked.
Especially yours, man. You probably got like Incredible Hulk sperms. They come shooting out.
They just start like punching through the anal barrier. Oh, come on!
I'm in the wrong hole.
Where are supposed to go? These boys are going hard.
Prepare your anus, Zach. Oh God!
The toys are ready.
It smells like Fireball. The rest of us call it cinnamon.
Oh, speaking of cinnamon, anyone here ever have Goldschlager?
Oh God!
Fuck
Oh,
you.
How about Chad Ritter's place? Oh my God, we used to drink that all the time there.
How
And then
about-
Rumple Mints?
Oh!
Every like weekend, like, are you ready to rumple? Oh, Zach, you've experienced that too.
What did we not drink there?
There was a.
Well, Rumple Mints is like the main thing though. And then like Matt, he'd get so fucked up on it all the
Oh,
time.
he would get really fucked up.
Were you there the night? Like, Ritter had Aaron Heater was staying over. There was me. There's a couple other people, and I think Schaefer. But anyways, Aaron had to take a piss in the middle of the night.
Who did?
Aaron Heater. So she had to take a piss. So she goes into Chad's bathroom, and you remember how it was like double doored.
Edsel?
Hey,
Ritter.
Jesus,
Are we Edsel?
fucktard. No.
Oh, I didn't mean to ask that.
Well, don't just come in the middle of a goddamn conversation. Anyways, so she's in there taking a piss, and we hear her yell. So Ritter thinks like she's in trouble, and he goes to open up the door, and she's like, "No!" And she falls forward and hits like a wall or something. Puts a cut on her head. Oh my God, that was so funny.
Oh,
Ritter
those are
thought
good.
we
My
killed her.
favorite IPA.
Have one?
Oh, well, thank you, sir.
Oh, I'm offering myself up. It's gonna get nasty in here now.
No, there was a
Zach, you don't want a beer?
there was a
good.
drink that I used to
Yes.
make
I always see you
Yes,
talk
you'll
about
work
it. I've
tonight.
never seen you
for the
drink.
assholes
Yes,
that
work tonight.
when I
work?
bartended that thought they were badasses and was
Yeah.
called Two Hicks and a
What's
Stick
that?
chasing turkey down a gold
T.I.
shaft.
Jesus Christ.
Used to be Millennium.
So
Oh, no shit.
yeah.
What was
Yeah.
in that?
Two Hicks, which is Jim and Jack,
Uh-huh.
a Spick, which is Jose, chasing a turkey, Wild Turkey 101 down a gold shaft, Goldschlager.
That just sounds like a
It fucking
shit.
sucks. So I learned it because I went up to Michigan and I was hanging out with my cousins. They're like, "Oh, we're gonna go hit the local bar." So I thought it was like the local
Parts
bar,
of
like in
machines.
town, and we're out in the middle of fucking
Gets welded,
nowhere,
that's it.
and there's just
Oh,
a
really?
bar
Yeah, easy shit.
kind of like
sitting out in the middle of like
That's a different department.
150
Okay.
acres of nothing,
I just-
and these people had bought it
Pieces
and
together
converted it
machine and-
into a bar.
Yeah.
So that was the bar. You
All
couldn't
that
even
weights
tell
welded.
until like you got in the parking lot. So we were there, we were drinking and stuff, and all of a sudden the bartender comes up and he just fucking slams his book down in front of me. And he opens it up and he's like, "Sign." I was like, "What the fuck am I signing for?" He's like,
that shit.
"Sign." And I look at my cousin, I'm like, What's the fuck going on? Like, you fucking Michigan hillbillies, what the hell's going on, right? He's like, "Just sign it." And I was like, "Okay, fine." I was
Thought
thinking
you
like
were
maybe it was like an out of town, somebody from Indiana visited here.
Yeah.
So I signed it, and all of a sudden, the female bartender comes up and she puts a shot glass down in front of me. I was like, "What the hell is that?"
There you go.
And he's like, "That's the drink you just signed for." I was
Sign
like,
it closer
"What?
to
Is
you.
this gonna freaking cost me a shit ton of money?" He's like, No, it's on the house." All right, cool. What's it called? He's like, "I'm not gonna tell you." Why?
You have to
He's
sign
like,
your
"Because
life
you're a
away
bartender
first."
and you'll figure it out. Just take the shot." And so, when you get a shot, you do one of these and you try to sniff, and they're like, "No, you can't smell it either."
Oh.
I'm like, "Oh, you sons of bitches." So here it is. I'm like, fine. They're like, "Oh, pussy. Oh, you're a pussy. Fine, I'll do it." Freaking pick it up, slam it back, and then, like, my cousin's like, "Your face just went white."
Oh.
He's like, "But you're a champ because you swallowed it and you didn't throw up right away." And so I'm like, gagging and dying. I think I'm gonna have a heart attack. Finally, I get enough, and I'm like, "What was that?" And they're like, "Oh, that's two hicks in a stick chasing a turkey down a Goldschlaf." I was like, "That is more fucked up than like a Four Horsemen or any other shot I've
man.
ever made for somebody."
Four Horsemen's hardcore.
Dude,
too.
the 5-star general was the worst I've ever done, and I literally almost vomited off.
What's in that?
It's a glass, a shot of Jose, a shot of Crown. It's like 5 different shots of hard liquor, and you just take it in one foul swoop, and it ruins.
We used to pour the bar
Everything.
mats out.
They call it the
In
5-star
cups.
general. It's all the.
Oh.
So when you bartend and at closing time, you always have those assholes that are cheap, right? And they'll like scan the bar, and if you have a drink that's like they'll fucking just pick it up and drink it.
Ugh.
So we
That's
would get
gross.
sick of it, and I was working at the Frog, so we were doing like shit ton of money
Yeah.
Friday and Saturday night. So our bar mats would just be full of like mixers and alcohols and beers and whatever we opened on them. So that's what we would do. We'd take our bar mats and drain it off and throw some ice in there and then set it out on the bar. And then go about cleaning, and then you would just see random dudes just come up and grab it like, I got a free drink.
That's so filthy.
Oh, it's horrible.
filthy.
Like just smelling the bar
bet
mats.
That's
is
worse than
horrible.
drinking
would-
juice spit, dude.
You would get so many felonies in today's
Oh,
day
yeah.
doing that.
Yeah, you would, wouldn't you? Because like you don't. I mean, would it get bacterial in it? Would
Oh,
it be
yeah.
gross and start molding?
It would have your arms. And
Oh, you
everybody
cleaned it
else's
every
arms,
night,
yeah.
but it was just sticky and
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
just
yeah.
talking like over.
Oh, yeah.
you know, and who's to say Tommy didn't sneeze a little bit? You know,
Spit
maybe.
in it.
Yeah,
Right?
or he was talking some spit about,
He squirted
and
a
now
little
you're
bit.
drinking that
Oh,
because
my
you thought
God.
you were getting a free
Yeah.
drink. Way to go,
Yeah,
buddy!
Alcohol sanitizes it. You'd be alright.
Yeah.
You'll be fine.
You gotta pour enough
Insides.
alcohol on it to sanitize
some
it,
grape
buddy.
juice and
Right.
orange
Oh.
juice. You're getting some vitamin C and shit.
We got
There
it.
you go.
Yep.
We got Dr. Jeremiah in. Flew him in
Mr. Dr.
straight
Professor.
from the CDC.
That's right. Zach too.
Shit, he might as well
Oh,
just
yeah.
be
And he
there.
ain't wearing no fucking mask either.
Yeah.
I feel like he probably has just as much common sense as those guys do.
Look at Fauci. He can't even throw a baseball. For
If
God's
you go
sakes.
anywhere in my town, the only place you see people wearing masks is the grocery store. Everywhere else, no one gives a fuck.
I walk.
I
into
know. I
Walmart
stopped
every
at the
day
gas
and I see
station. and They
everybody
looked at me like I was a
masks
fucking
on, and I'm
retard.
like,
I pulled my mask down because I'm out in Elkhart.
This is a
I
small
cannot
town.
go into a store without wearing one.
Gotcha.
Like so, I mean,
Fort
and this
Wayne
is
is
mine.
kinda
I
that
just
way.
pull it down.
See, like the one liquor store I go to, mostly, like the first couple days they had it, like no one was wearing masks, not even the employees. And then I went in there one time without a mask, and they're like, "Oh, you gotta have a mask on," and then everyone was wearing masks
Yeah.
after that. So I'm guessing like someone came in and
Oh,
made
yeah.
a big deal about it. So like, masks are fucking stupid. And I know I could probably, if I try to get away with not wearing one, but my thing is, I wear one just to keep myself out of jail because some fucking bitch is gonna fucking come up and start like getting in my
Dude, you
face and
can't
doing
put
this
it
shit.
on Facebook jail,
Or
bro.
like
just
that,
'cause
you
you're
know?
in there
And I'm
every
gonna
day.
grab that cunt by her fucking scrawny little neck and give her a fistful of equal rights in her fucking jaw, or some fucking
Right.
tough guy wannabe hero. Same thing.
Here's
you know?
what's crazy.
So-
I like the mentality China uses. It's just a polite thing. If you're sick and you have to go out,
Right.
you're the one
You would be
wearing the
vol-
mask.
if it needs to be
But-
voluntary or whatever, yeah, that's perfectly fine. You know, if
Yeah,
they want it
but
to be
it's just
voluntary.
it's like that's their idea of being polite. Hey, I don't want to get anybody sick because I am sick. I'm sick. I'm wearing a mask. But
So
here
they
it's
don't
making
cough
it
and
a
sneeze all over
It's
the
like
big
place.
the
blanket
whole
statement,
scarlet
hey,
letter.
everybody wear a mask at all times for what the fuck? Or what's next? You know, like what would be the next thing that you
You have
guys
to wear a
try-
condom every day. Can't even leave your house without one.
What is that word?
don't know why. Condom.
Oh, my alarm system's going off.
Yeah, Owen must have showed his wiener upstairs.
He's downstairs.
Is he? Well, maybe he.
Rolling a J Bowser.
Oh, what? So, let me ask Tommy. I have had this theory, and you know what, Zach? I need your input on this too, because you're more sensible out of a lot of us. When I asked about the whole idea of taking like the National Guard and going in and having them take over for the police, because what we don't need is to defund the police. We need to actually put more money so we can get better training and all this. I know we didn't really get to have a discussion on it because it went into a whole nother different topic on Facebook, but what's your guys' idea of something like that happening? A 6-month stint of like the National Guard or whatever military can come in. They wear the police uniforms. They do their training, because we spoke to some people talking about how the military goes into a place, let's say Iraq or something. Yes, they have to take over and control the situation, but they also have to distinguish between civilian and threat, right? So they seem to have a pretty good track record with being able to do that at a better pace than your average Joe who applied for a job just because he needed to feed his family. Someone who doesn't really maybe want to be a cop, but it was a job that he applied for. You guys got any thoughts on that? I know it was a mouthful, but
I do.
okay.
I know I'm not one of the group here, but no, seriously, like I think actually, I know cops that were in the military. They have so much less of an attitude problem than these punk ass, goddamn worthless piece of shit, cocksucking piece of shit, worthless goddamn
whistles
city
in high
fucking
school.
cops, city ass fucking cops that just get fucking their police job just because. I need to make a name for myself. I've been picked on. I'm gonna fucking bully people. I just want it for the fucking badge. I'm gonna fucking strut my fucking shit because I'm a fucking cop. Fuck you, pig. But then
I agree with
cops,
that 110%.
especially
110,000%.
right on. And it's a lot, so much so with like city cops. But if you ever had to deal with like Indiana State Troopers or any state
It's not an
troopers,
issue.
it's not an issue. I mean, they ain't gonna fuck around. They're gonna fucking bust your ass if you're being a piece of shit or fucking doing something illegal. But there's no attitude. They're almost like robots. They're very straight to the point. Yes, no, they're not like trying to bully you or intimidate you or fuck around. And I notice a lot of people that are state troopers are in the military, and even like some, like, not all of them are, but there's even like some like county sheriffs that are in the military. But
There's a percentage.
yeah, but you notice like people that are in the military and then go to the police or whatever, they don't have that attitude problem.
They can distinguish how to treat people rather
Right.
than not.
They're there to do a job and get shit done without I'm gonna pump my chest up and use my badge and gun to bully you and fuck with you and all that, all the bullshit.
Fair
that comes
enough,
along with it,
fair
So,
Now, if you're being a piece of shit, it's understandable.
right,
You're
Yeah.
gonna get treated
for
like
sure.
a piece of shit.
Yeah.
But if
Tommy?
you're being a normal fucking human being and just, sorry, sir, here's my shit, here's this, let's just.
Right, because
But
like,
that's
I
like
get
what
pulled
he's
over
saying.
by like many times, like by like a state trooper, they'll ask me like, "Hey, you have anything in the car?" I pull you over for going 75 to 55. Like, hey, I'm not, you got me, whatever. I can't bullshit. My
I was
way,
going home fast, bro.
Right, I was in a hurry. Like, all right, understand. You have anything in the car I need to know about? No, not really. And then that's it. Like, but and looking here, they're like, you have a taillight out, or
They damn near
not even a
sideline
taillight. You have a license plate light out. I need you to step out of the vehicle. Oh, what are you doing this for? What are you doing that? And then they want to interrogate you like you're a fucking terrorist or
Yeah.
something. Like,
Like, I need to put 3 fingers in your bunghole to make sure you're
right.
not holding
I'm on my
anything
fucking
inside.
way to work like a mile away. Come on, fuck off. So I don't know. And then,
It's typical.
Tommy?
I went on my rant. You guys have the floor. I'll shut up.
Oh yeah, my old lady's got your girls. Just letting you know, she just took them to Dairy Queen.
Hell yeah. Fine with that.
For the third time, Tommy.
Tommy Salami.
So the one thing about the National Guard is, and a lot of people don't realize this, is that it's actually state run. So everybody always complains about Trump calling in the National Guard, and he really doesn't have any power over that. I mean, he can, but really it comes down to the state first. Do I think that the National Guard should get involved? In some instances, like Milwaukee
Chicago?
or whatever, Chicago, stuff like that. But the problem with those is they're all democratic cities, right?
Yeah.
We all know that. And look, okay, so there were 2 different plans set forth by the Trump administration. One was for like going in and protecting federal buildings, and the other one was like to help control crime. And the mayor of Chicago allowed him to come in to help control crime, but then everybody bitched and complained and threw fits and ended up outside of her house or something protesting her because she said that Trump had done it without her approval, which was a complete and utter bullshit lie. So in that instance, like if you have a city that can't control their crime rate, yeah, let them in.
Yeah.
Like Seattle, they should have been in there freaking busting ass a long time ago.
Oh,
As
yeah.
soon as
Agreed.
Shaz or whatever
Yep.
set foot,
Absolutely.
that military should have been in there and cleaned the streets.
Yeah, because that just showed all these other idiots
Yeah.
that they could get away with it.
Yeah, and I mean that's what we're seeing in all these big cities now. They're just what Chicago got rioted again 2 days ago, and
Look
they
at the
looted.
cities they're looting and rioting. It's all Democratic.
Yeah, that's what I'm
cities.
saying.
It's all Democratic cities.
They're-
It has nothing to do.
They
with
just see this as what was it? So Chicago got looted like 3 days ago.
Yeah.
The Magnificent Mile, which we all know is like super expensive stuff, and they were robbing like Chanel stores and Nike
Tesla.
stores and everything.
They-
And then the BLM movement says, "Oh, this is our reparations."
coming to Warsaw.
So that right there, like, they should go in and clean house.
Yeah.
Because Chicago's going to end up like another Gary. And who was I watching? I can't remember, but it was a black Republican. He was like, I lived in this really predominant white neighborhood. I was like one of the only black people in there. And then the prices went down and more black people started coming in. White people moved out. And now look at it. It's a freaking ghetto. He's like, when stuff like that happens, the money leaves. And then people bitch about the way that it is.
Yeah.
So, yeah, they should go in, they should clean house. When it comes to defunding police, like, they need more money. Obviously, if you want
That's
them to have
never
better
gonna
training and everything,
Yeah.
then you need to give them more money.
I always
Defunding them is not the
I
answer. I
absolutely
mean,
do
look
not
at,
hiccups like that
you can just look
all.
at the stats. Like, Chicago's crime rate, murder rate has gone through the roof since they've been talking about defunding the police. New York just dropped, like, $1 billion out of their budget and crime. Like, I was watching this video, this dude was walking down the street, broad daylight, holding his 5-year-old daughter's hand, and a car just rolled up, shot him dead in the street in front of everybody.
And
Is that guy
when-
caught? Nope, because nobody snitches. Like, I hate to say it, but that is a case of you better snitch, because this dude just got shot in front of his little girl, who's gonna remember that for the rest
What
of her
about that
life.
little boy that got shot?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just
I mean, fuck.
Well,
dude.
he's white, so it's
This
okay.
world's
if he
going
dies,
to
he's
shit.
White, you know.
Oh yeah.
bullshit.
But yeah, I mean,
Doesn't matter what colors.
they don't realize, like, everybody wants to scream about how it's martial law and stuff, but they don't even realize, like, what martial law is gonna
Right.
be like.
They don't have a fucking clue.
They have
Yeah.
no idea. Like, you didn't even experience it yet.
Yeah, like, oh, I got shot with a
Let's
rubber
really
bullet.
try
Look
it
at
out.
all these fascists,
Right,
and
right.
Trump's trying to become a dictator. No, it's just stop
Well, I
being
wish he
fucking
would.
stupid.
I wish
Your
he would.
gun
Just
doesn't
go in there
clean,
and
you're being
fucking
stupid.
Yeah.
You know what I was kind of hoping for with the whole Area 51 when they were gonna storm it.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, you know since
Oh, like
since
Naruto?
since it wasn't a storming, I was kind of hoping that when Portland and Chaz started getting all crazy, that they were gonna be like, okay, so since everybody was disappointed that nobody stormed and we didn't get to show you the cool weapons we got from outer space, check this out, and they just start
Right.
zapping them.
Testing them out on,
Yeah.
on Portland. Yeah. I see something similar to that on Facebook, actually.
That would be so awesome. Zach, you got any opinion on this one?
Go balls deep.
Got a crack in my mouth. Give me a second.
Oh, every time I ask him.
Yeah, they're those.
I prefer the term Caucasian.
No,
Can you
fuck.
stop using racial slurs?
What was the question about stupid
Like-
people?
No, like what's your opinion on the idea of defunding the police? We know.
First of all, what police brutality is what 0.003% of the problem.
Yeah.
Right. You're only seeing the
That's
bad
more
out
than
there.
the coronavirus problem.
Mm-hmm.
But I think the world it's not overly populated, but it's overly stupid. We need to reduce it down to 1 billion. Shit'll be good.
Honestly, I think more of the colleges out there and the not being controlled on what they're teaching or what their professors are putting out there, because a lot of this stuff is, I mean, from what I've heard, is younger people in college just spewing rhetoric that they hear from maybe a teacher who doesn't have to worry about not getting fired because they got tenure, so they could say their actual viewpoints on things, and that's something that they're being taught. And because their parents are paying $50,000 every semester, oh, I'm getting a higher education. Guess what, motherfuckers? You ain't. There is no education you are getting. with that. Just like Zach said at the beginning of this, he makes more money than most of these people who have college
I
degrees.
got a degree in liberal arts.
Yeah, like what the fuck?
I tell
Exactly.
my daughter, don't go to college.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was something I was going to
Technical
ask you,
school's the
because
way to go.
your daughter's older.
Yes.
She's going to be
I went to technical
getting into
school
the
right
whole
after-
college
right after
years.
Army.
Yeah.
Dude, I got paid.
You're
to
saying
go
no?
To college. You
don't want her to go?
It was
She don't
a
want to go
job.
either.
Well, that's a
Yeah, I have a college degree, and I'll push the trades all day now.
yeah.
I mean, it was waste. I mean, I have a business degree, but I'm working at a freaking trailer factory because here in northeastern Indiana, freaking business degree doesn't get you shit.
Mm-mm.
It gets you $600 a week for working 70 hours a week.
See, and you're like, you're like, okay, I don't know what I want to really do because I have this. See, I have a degree in information technology
Yeah.
and network systems administration, all this other shit like that.
Yeah.
But how prevalent is it here in my local area rather than
Yeah,
in
in
Fort
order
Wayne?
for you to make
Yeah.
for you to make money on that, you need to move to like a high density area like Indianapolis or
Well,
something
yeah,
like that.
Right.
but I worked in Fort Wayne at Frontier. I was an engineer. And
Yeah,
then,
you probably didn't make all that money. If you need to make, or if you want to make like real money, like six figures, you need to go to like Indianapolis. Something
oh
like
yeah,
that.
yeah,
Denver.
yeah. But
Big city.
so like, at the moment, I'm working. I'm just like Tommy too. I'm working at a mobile home factory, right? I build everything up to the electrical system in the house every day, and I'm still fit as a fiddle. And what my angle is like, well, what if I become an engineer here? I know my 3D CAD. I know my server access. I know how to, basically help network and engineer these homes in a certain way that I would engineer network systems. Because I've worked all over the country where we just created these nodes of getting internet to the people that don't have it, at least 10 megabits per second. And it was just a big giant Connect America Fund is what it was called. But now
Hold
I
on.
have that degree, and you're like, I have to have my angle on it at least.
Gotcha.
Go ahead, what you were saying.
You said you were working for Frontier, right?
Yeah, at the time, yeah.
Is that are they wireless? Or are they like everything? Or do they run like fiber optics? Are they wireless? 'Cause I've had
Yes,
Frontier
pretty much.
before, but it was just wireless. So is Frontier like strictly wireless, or they do like a little bit?
It
of
started out.
everything,
It
or-
started out as a regular old telephone company over T1 lines, like old
Mhm.
fucking pick up your phone. But now they got more pairs out there, and you can do more things with it. Now they started working fiber to the home, so they started giving you fiber optic speeds to your home.
Okay,
So you're
it's
saying
not just
gigs.
wireless anymore? Because before, like, I
Wireless,
thought it was
but you're in Fort Wayne. There's different ways of you getting it, so they can give you your wireless over, radio frequencies. But I don't see how that works. They're going to try to do all these 5G towers and everything like that. But I mean, when you get internet in your home and you have a Wi-Fi router, that's wireless to you. It's not wireless to them. They're still wiring to your home. Okay, I have a
Okay.
wire coming to my
No,
Frontier.
see, I had that's what I mean, like wireless internet. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I had wireless because I think like it was like LigTel, but LigTel was using Frontier or whatever, from what I understand.
Yeah, they were
and it was
partners.
wireless. It was wireless internet. Like they had their tower like I don't know, like 5 miles from my house, but
Mm-hmm.
then they would run wireless internet
Really?
to my, and I had a fuck, I can't remember how it was set up. I had like a router or something.
You would have to have a modem.
Or yeah,
for-
modem. Sorry,
yeah.
modem, and it pick up the wireless signal from.
The
Yeah, because
tower.
I had an antenna on top of my roof or whatever. Yeah.
Well, okay, so you
This
had
is
a
in Kimball,
wireless
though.
node to your home from their antenna tower. That's. I mean, you're not gonna get too fast of speeds with that.
Right.
But
Well, this is
still.
also like. Oh, fuck, that was 15 years ago.
Well, shit.
So I wasn't expecting like
Yeah.
super fast speeds back then, but I didn't know if like Frontier was like focusing like on just trying to like make everything wireless. We could run it that way, so they wouldn't have to like waste time like digging trenches and running
Oh,
fiber
you
optics.
rarely have to
or,
do that. They
like-
use existing networks. You take these nodes and you plug them into your existing networks, and you're actually duplicating speeds through already placed lines.
Okay, gotcha.
So it's pretty cool.
Okay.
But
Well, once we get the neurotransmitters in,
okay,
we won't have to worry
That's
about
all-
that.
That's all wireless.
That'll be fun.
Sounds good.
I can't wait.
I'm down for it.
Elon Musk.
My penis.
Ooh.
Maybe like the Google glasses that failed horribly.
You're just like,
Oh yeah.
dude.
I will not touch your real tailpipe, but I'd have to ask you about this.
Oh my God! You found it. I knew somebody in there would locate that.
Split second.
with Ruger Hauer. Hey, this son of a bitch ain't even unwrapped.
I watched that a few months ago.
It's amazing.
Yeah, I love that
It
movie.
was great. Check it out. It's fucking Ruger Hauer at his finest.
You know he passed away recently, right?
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, like it hasn't even been a year, I don't think.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is one of the oldest, coolest movies. It looked like Venom. The guy looked like Venom in it. But it is just what it's from the future. He has to fight this fucking monster that's murdering people. It's
VHS still
It's
in its
fucking
wrapper.
VHS.
Hasn't even been opened.
I found it at a yard sale.
Yeah.
You gotta be in on this, dude. You gotta get him.
Hell yeah.
anything sounds
Hell
better
yeah.
than Cracker
That
Mouth.
sucks that he died.
Pretzel
Damn,
mouth.
Ruger Hauer's a
What the fuck
badass.
He's like 75, I think.
I got pretzel mouth.
Might as well.
Shit.
Yeah.
Might as well.
Probably died of COVID.
But
You know, like, up in there.
I got a lot of his movies. Might have been right before COVID, so it probably was.
Yeah, might have been. Good stuff.
Then he wasn't marked as it.
I can't believe we found that in there, Dan. He was in my garage rummaging through all my goods.
So what's your guys' favorite go-to cheesy
Josh actually handed it to me.
80s, 90s
It happened.
action movie?
80s, 90s action movie?
Oh yeah. What's your go-to?
I
for like a-
got so
The
many
Matrix,
80s movies.
Speed.
This guy is always supposed
Speed
to
is
buy 80
underrated.
movies.
Sandra Bullock.
Speed?
I jacked
That's your
off.
action movie?
I jacked off to Sandra Bullock. So
I'm not
it
talking
counts.
about
Have
jack-off
you-
material.
Have you jacked off to Sandra Bullock?
Probably when I
Okay,
was younger.
then.
I remember I jacked
Okay.
off to True Lies, where like she's in there dancing around or whatever.
Jamie Lee Curtis.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I jacked off to that.
What the fuck?
Jesus.
No, sir, dude. That's not even real.
Wow.
I
That didn't
jacked off
happen.
to that.
Wow. Well, I mean that's not as bad as like I guess sometimes when
What's that? Oh,
Showtime played their late night
was trying to
stuff
be
back
on
in
the
the day,
low.
like Red Shoe Diaries. Oh, some of that stuff was horrible. That's what
Skinamax.
made it- Yeah, HBO and all.
Jamie
that.
Lee Curtis just brought everything to way too real for me. I can't even imagine
He had
how
wet dreams about her.
anybody would
Who was
masturbate
she
to
married
Jamie
to?
Lee
Who was
Curtis.
she married to?
I don't even know. I don't think she ever got married.
Oh, she's married.
I never even thought she was that hot. I just in that fucking movie where
Isn't
she
she a
danced around I'm like,
hermaphrodite?
Is it because her hair's
My
all
teeth-
slipped back?
Bang!
I don't know.
He didn't have internet then, so
Yeah, I didn't have internet.
Hey,
back
hey,
then.
remember when you were fucking trying to
I fucking
download
hope not.
something and
I
then
hope
somebody
not.
picked up
That'd
the
be too
phone
weird.
in the house and you're like,
I hope
fuck.
she's not.
Or you're on the internet and trying to talk to somebody and somebody picked the phone up in the house, you're like, fuck. Those are the
Is
days.
she?
I didn't use
Well,
the internet
was she
that much,
accused
so
of
I don't
it?
know.
By
Well,
you?
that's-
says-
this
Did you
is
just
like
accuse her of
right
that?
when-
Listen,
like
you're gonna
MSN,
go to hell,
Messenger
man.
back in the day.
Yahoo.
Oh my god.
Yahoo,
Actually,
Messenger,
she-
ICQ,
ICQ.
She was born with both
It took me forever to
I used
understand what that
MSN
really meant.
Messenger, but I had
Yeah,
cable
balls
internet.
in.
Oh, okay.
She had testicles underneath of her vagina.
Damn.
So
Okay.
I jacked
AOL.
off to a
Listen
girl
up,
with
everybody.
testicles.
You can watch
That makes
this.
my dick sad.
You can watch this podcast many times and get 2 different podcasts out of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, it's a combo deal.
It's
I
a
think
com-
it's good if you're
because
watching
you can listen to 2 different things going on at once.
Oh, my
Holy
God.
shit.
Is one as good as the other, though?
Oh, I don't know. You guys were talking
Let's
about
find out.
vagine,
Mine's the best.
ball
What?
sacks or something. I don't know. You had some sort of you guys had pictures basically. Were you looking at pictures over there?
We're starring
No,
Pretzel
we-
Mouth, though.
Okay, so
Sorry.
Owen
Wow.
said that he masturbated to Jamie Lee Curtis.
No.
No, me.
No,
I
you did.
I did. In True Lies. That was
Okay,
me.
in True Lies.
Sandra Bullock. I said Sandra
He said Sandra Bullock.
Sandra Bullock.
So, I heard
She is hotter about
a story a long time ago, about 2 to 3
She
years
is
ago,
hotter, man.
that
Don't do that.
in Hollywood
Celine Dion.
there was this rumor that Jamie Lee Curtis is a hermaphrodite.
it's not real.
It's not real, no.
No.
But that's what I was asking them, and then we researched it and looked it up. But we
Yeah.
thought it would have been hilarious.
What, like, wasn't there like another rumor, like somebody like with a gerbil? Oh, what the
Yeah,
hell?
what's his name?
Bob Rorman.
Richard
No.
Gere.
Bob Rorman, dude.
Richard
Richard
Gere.
Gere.
Yeah,
Gere.
Richard Gere.
Richard Gere was a rumor too.
Gerbil in the poop chute.
Yeah. I
He
mean,
kinda looks like a faggot, so I don't know. Maybe.
Probably
Wouldn't
won't.
surprise me.
He does have that long, flowing, wavy, gray
Wasn't he
locks,
married to Cindy
dude,
Crawford for a long ass time?
hmm.
For a while.
Who, Richard
Dude,
Gere?
Yeah, I think so.
That's
No.
a cover story.
Yeah.
Was Richard
like
Gere
penis on
married
the
to
side.
Cindy
I was
Crawford?
that. I was
Julia
married to
Roberts.
my pet store owner.
Yeah. For 4 years.
So best cheesy action movie. Where we at with
Yeah.
Oh,
Like,
that's
back
where
to
we're
that.
at.
Yeah, yeah, all right,
Someone
all right,
told
go
us
back,
our
all right.
Jackson.
That's the
Since
true
you brought it
lies.
up, he needs to answer that shit.
Yes,
you brought it
I
up.
know.
Alright, Speed.
No, okay, you're
Speed? What
He
about
said
you,
It's
Dan?
not real, dude.
Go
Matrix.
down.
Matrix?
Matrix, dude.
80s?
That's
90s.
not 80s, 90s.
90s,
You got it, and
90s
it's not
Matrix.
cheesy.
That's not
That's a
cheesy.
multi-million-dollar movie. There's no cheese to it.
There's no cheese to that.
Cheesy?
Cheesy
Yeah.
action movie.
I guess the Predator, dude.
The Predator? That's not cheesy
It's
either.
cheesy
You
now.
jacked off to the
Ah.
Predator?
It's cheesy now.
I never
No,
jerked off
we
to the
did
Predator.
what you enjoy to watch, not
oh,
jack
That's what I like to watch. I like the Predator, dude.
That's the fucking mouth.
Okay.
I like the Terminator 1 too.
It had Mark Wahlberg in it, and he was
Fear.
an assassin.
Fear.
No, he's an assassin with this group.
That's a funny one though.
I can't remember the name of the damn
I
movie.
know what movie you're talking about.
Yeah, and it's
The one guy's always like working his forearms.
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
always
yeah,
being
yeah,
off.
yeah. The hell is it called? I have to look it up now. You guys go.
What you said? I know. Oh, I'm getting an image now, but
Yeah.
I can't think of it now.
Have you been to a Wahlburgers or whatever?
No.
The big hit,
I've
dude.
been to one.
The big
Good.
hit, Dan. Dan, you have won Double Jeopardy. Good
I don't know
shit.
what that is.
The big
Sit
hit.
there and work your hand because all I do is masturbate. It
Yeah.
doesn't matter.
That movie was underrated. I loved it.
That was a great
At
movie.
the end,
It
it ends
was.
up at the video store. The big hit with Mark Wahlberg. You have to watch that. Well, now you have to watch that, or you won't get in.
You have to watch it
All right,
naked too.
What about you, Josh?
You gotta watch it
Mine,
naked.
Yeah, your cheesy
Uh,
80s, 90s movie, whatever, action movie.
The
my
big
action
hit.
movie would have to be probably Under Siege. I really enjoyed
Steven
that.
Seagal.
That
Steven
is
Seagal.
good.
I
It is
understand
cheesy, yes,
The
but
that-
most graceful
yeah,
of
yeah.
Batman.
Did you jerk off to it?
I did not jerk off.
There's a scene you could.
Not once.
I,
You didn't beat up the Seagal?
No.
Dude,
What the fuck?
Speaking of Steven Seagal,
You beat
before
off
we
to
go
that.
any further, have you guys ever watched his Lawman?
oh,
His real job?
One time.
it's painful. Yes.
You know how like he goes up to like any type of race and he like imitates the race and stuff.
Yeah.
I was
Yo,
listening
what up, bro?
to these guys talk about
Be
it,
cheesy.
and they were saying that when Bobby Lee met him on like a set somewhere,
Yeah.
all he did was say Namaste and bow to him like the whole time. And Bobby Lee's like, I'm Korean. I don't even know what Namaste means. What are you doing? It's just funny. that
He tries to be
Steven
like so
Seagal-
like cultural.
Exactly, like, he'll-
Appropriate.
appropriate, right?
Yeah.
But he's like doesn't have a fucking
What's
clue
up,
what he's on
cuz?
about,
What's that
dude.
fighting
What you
step
guys
he
getting
does? It's
into
like
tonight?
It's like Taekwondo or something.
What you doing
like
this
Yeah.
evening in here?
It's some
Nugget?
useless like one that they.
But yeah, I
Right.
mean,
Nobody
he got
does.
fat.
Yeah.
He's really nice.
Yeah.
He's got big,
Dude,
right?
he
but
goes
now,
he goes into police departments and trains
I know.
people.
I know.
Could you imagine being a cop and being told, "Hey, Steven Seagal's gonna come in and train," and then he walks in and he's just this lumpy, fat mashed potato guy. He's like, "Someone tries to hit you, go like this."
Right.
Yeah, I wonder if he does that during sex. Like she goes like that, he goes, whoa, and she just goes doggy style randomly. Like, what the fuck? Is
Well, what's funny is like he actually is so badass, but I can't remember who it was, but somebody in the upper like classes of MMA challenged him to a fight in the ring, and he's like, "Oh, I'm not gonna do that." I don't know why he would say it. I think he's a really good friend of mine. I don't know why he would say that. Like, I
Him and
only
Van
fight,
Damme.
huh?
Him and Van Damme.
No, this is way. that
I know
was
they were
MMA.
supposed to get into
it.
Yeah, but no, this is somebody like
With all the
fairly,
charity
like,
fights
recently,
going on,
maybe
they
like
should.
15 years
Was
ago,
this
10 years ago,
the Tito Ortiz?
maybe or something.
He
I don't
trained
know.
Anderson Silva.
But anyway,
Did he?
Yeah.
Steven Seagal pushed
One
out
fight.
with a whole list of fucking excuses why he couldn't show up to the ring, and he's just like, and then he's like, I don't fight by anybody's rules. I fight by my own rules. And I was like, shut the fuck up.
I guarantee
Steven
you,
Seagal,
Chuck
you
Norris
fucking-
wouldn't have fucking said none of that shit, dude. You just fucked him up.
Ooh, in a real
We got-
fight?
we ca-
Wesley Snipes versus, let's say, Jean-Claude Van Damme. A real fight.
Real fight?
Real fight.
John
What's his
Claude.
name? Jean-Claude.
You think
man.
Jean-Claude?
Yeah.
John
me too.
Claude's actually trained.
You're right.
Jean-Claude's actually
Wesley
fake.
Snipes is movie trained.
Yeah, but
Kind of like Jet Li.
true.
sorta.
That is
Exactly.
true.
He's
Okay.
movie trained.
Like if you're gonna say Jet Li and Jackie Chan's gonna whoop Jet Li's ass
Exactly.
every day
Jackie
of the week.
Chan will do it.
Even Jet Li admits it. He's like, yeah. He's like, I'm not
Yeah,
kung
yeah,
fu,
yeah.
whatever the fuck.
Exactly.
He's like, I'm just doing
It's
it for
movies.
movies.
Yeah.
I would have so bet on Jet Li though, dude. I love Jet Li.
He was.
Oh, he's good.
No,
He
he's
was
great,
good.
but if you were gonna fight,
Okay,
if
how
they're
about
gonna
Jason
fight-
Statham? Like he's
Oh!
trained, right? He's trained.
I don't
isn't he?
know. I don't know that.
I'm not 100% on that.
Statham is, yes.
is he military?
Military trained all the way
I
around.
don't know.
Really?
No, Statham is part of Jackie Chan's group.
Is he?
Yeah,
Well,
I'm pretty
he's
sure
Like
he was.
stuntman. Like
Yeah, he was
stuntman
like.
beforehand?
Yeah, if you.
Well,
I
then
think he's
he-
been in a couple of Jackie Chan movies or one of the martial arts guys. He was in it. He was like a background character for a long time.
I also think that he does do MMA training though.
Yeah.
I think he
Oh, probably.
legitimately
I seen him
does.
kick the cap off the
Yeah.
bottle. I believe.
Yeah.
He kicked the cap off the bottle with a spinning back
Dude,
kick.
Kevin James does MMA.
That's
He's a big
right.
fat
I've
ass.
seen that.
That was a good. He's pretty good too. And that movie he made about it was pretty respectful. I like
That was.
I'm
but
like, yep,
Zookeeper,
that's a movie that I'd watch.
He can take that and shove it.
I don't like to.
Who was Zookeeper?
No, you don't want to know.
What the fuck was this?
Don't ask.
Kevin James.
It was the one with the talking animals,
Oh.
right?
I believe so.
No.
Where he's trying to get the chick or whatever, and then all of a sudden the animals start talking to him and shit at the end.
I never paid attention to it.
I never
The
seen that.
Zookeeper? Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Never paid attention to it.
Zookeeper.
I'm
Never even heard of it.
lately, It's
Maybe I'll-
I go to work.
I don't even watch movies
cause
anymore,
as much.
really.
I cause as much havoc as I can at work psychologically. Then I come back home and try to just unload.
What were your two
Decompress.
action movies?
Oh yeah. We got these three here.
Yeah, your three.
I already told you mine. Mine was the big hit.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Big
Oh,
hit.
yeah.
Tommy, you?
Shit, dude, I don't even remember most of the 80s and 90s, to be honest. Probably any. Dude, I was into like Bloodsport, Jean-Claude Van
Dude,
Damme and
that's
stuff.
perfect.
Bruce Lee,
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Bruce Lee to me though, he was more serious when he did his movies.
Yeah.
I don't know if he knew his ultimate day was coming soon, but that
Yeah.
dude could act though.
Maybe Highlander. That was a good cheesy one. That was
Highlander was great, dude. That's one of my
Cheesy.
favorites.
Cheesy,
Conan
yeah.
the Barbarian.
Highlander.
Yeah.
Highlander, bro.
Hey,
Yeah,
the
right on,
cheesiest-
right
I've seen
on.
Red Sonja.
Let me get my
I watched that a few weeks
and
ago.
touch it with your feet.
Arnold's in it.
Dan and I used to have this thing with Beowulf guy. What was his? You know what I'm talking
Christian Lambert.
about? Christian. Yeah. It was the cheesiest fucking action movie ever.
Dude, he
Called
did so many
Beowulf.
backflips. It was stupid,
He
dude.
would-
Like
he-
47
he's in a
backflips
sword
and
fight,
land
going
it.
After it. And
It's
he
like,
does
how do you
backflip, kills a
how do you
backflip,
do
kills a
47
guy.
backflips and land it?
Guy knocks the sword away. It's only 1 foot away. He does 17 backflips to get to the damn thing, and it was just so.
It was literally every time he fucking had to do something, it was a backflip.
Yeah.
I've never seen
Like,
it.
yeah.
It was,
Dude, it was
Mortal
cool
Kombat
until he
all
did
the
your
time.
47,000th backflip.
Yeah, he
and now
was
it
great
sucks.
in Mortal Kombat.
Mm.
Christopher Lambert.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right on.
Wow.
Oh shit.
I am
Zach,
high
I guess
now.
you said wait, what was it? You said the
For the 80s movies,
80s,
80s,
90s,
90s
cheesy.
action.
I am an 80 movies whore. I just
All of
Can't
them,
get
pretty
enough of
much.
them all, pretty much.
All of them.
Oh, yeah.
Gotcha.
I just like the way they all fill me up.
So now you.
I
they
don't
take
really
me
get
back
it.
to my childhood, pretty much.
I don't
They fill
really
me
get,
up
like,
so
the whole,
much.
Like, cheesy movies, but like one of my favorite, like, it's not 80s, but 90s action movies of like all time is Event Horizon. That's like one of my
That's a
all-time
great
favorite
movie.
movies.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
love that movie. I watched that so many millions of fucking
That's the very
times.
first movie you watched, isn't it?
No.
Oh, I thought you didn't have TV till you're like, what, 16 or some shit?
Yeah, but I've seen a whole bunch of movies before.
Oh,
that.
okay.
What the
So,
fuck is that like?
Like, this guy didn't even know what Alf was. It's like, what the fuck's that?
I still don't.
Dude.
I guess I didn't really miss out
Wow.
on much.
No, you
You didn't miss much, really.
No.
You did.
No,
That's
it was
right.
it was good shit. It was
It's still-
What the hell's
sustainable.
that noise?
Is Dan? Are you
Dan's
about to
beeping.
detonate?
dying?
No.
Jesus.
Explode.
Dan is
Sorry,
about
I
to
gotta check
detonate.
my shit.
You're like
Oh,
a
yeah.
gremlin.
How often do you have to do that? Is it like once an hour or something? Or
What are you gonna do?
Holy
Oh, you just put your phone to
I
it?
probably should take some insulin.
I have never.
Yeah.
shit?
I don't know why you're looking at me. I don't,
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
have
But I'm good.
I
I'm
make
good.
it
I'm good right
inside
now.
I know where
I'm
it's at,
actually.
Dan. I know where it's at. I'll
No,
go
I'm
get
good.
it for you. I will throw it on you. I've
So
seen
you don't have to even poke yourself. You just put it up to your arm.
Well, no, I have a sensor in my arm.
Oh,
But
is
I
it
mean,
stuck in
This
there?
is how I This is how
Is
I
it-
test my
does
blood
that hurt?
sugar every.
you feel it?
Okay, it goes in with a needle about that long,
and
and
you
then
just-
the needle pops out, and then it leaves the catheter inside. But
God damn.
Why don't
it's
you
a
just-
whole lot better than just pricking your finger every time you
Why
gotta
don't
test
you just
it
learn how to
37
make
times a
sugar
day.
in your body?
Dude, it was not my decision.
You need snickerdoodles?
No, I need
baby girl.
insulin doodles.
Yeah.
Actually, I need to insulinize.
Do
Is
you
it
need
have too
heroin?
much or too little?
Do you need to smoke a little bit of crack cocaine?
Yeah.
Like, fucking, why not? I
do it.
don't understand
I
why
do.
we're asking
I'm
all
just
these
putting it wherever the
questions.
hell I want.
I'm not diabetic yet.
You're not
I'm gonna have me a
diabetic.
Snickers.
You gotta have a snickerdoodle.
Jeremiah, the
Snickerdoodle.
last time I remember even partaking in any other substance with you, do you remember this?
Yeah, you're like sitting by the wall, rocking back and forth, going, "It's not the alcohol, it's just the pills."
Do you remember what was playing on the fucking the radio?
No.
It was
Not the alcohol.
it was the Marilyn Manson Charlie and the Chocolate Factory thing.
Oh my god.
When he was like the rowers keep on rowing, and I guess whatever I was saying and whatever was saying there, you were like, "Whoa!" and you ran up the stairs and just ran around the house.
You shut up first.
Alright, hold on, Dan's gotta poke him.
Okay, Dan, you gotta do
Dan has
this.
to give him some
Yet
insulin
again.
so don't die.
Sugar has killed another.
Look at this. Look at this. We have
Alright, we're
a
good.
recorded
We're
good. You
insulin
good?
shot.
God damn it,
being
dude! I could
administered.
not
That's a
listen to any
first.
more of
That's
that
a first
because
for
I
the
was like,
show.
I'm crying. I was laughing so hard.
Dude.
I don't even know why.
Okay.
Why was I laughing this
remember
hard?
that, but I just remember like you like took a whole bunch of like
Quit it,
pills to like
Josh.
keep up with us all, or whatever. And like, we had so much alcohol, a whole bunch of shit. And you're like,
I took like 10 of those yellow jackets because everybody was like, "You got to get on our level."
Right,
Those
right.
things were so important
Oh,
back
dude.
in high
They
school.
were
They were so
important.
important.
yeah, because like many things were like for pussies.
Like,
oh,
fuck
we gotta
that,
do
dude. We
that.
did methamphetamines. We're
You
cool.
gotta do like the yellow jackets.
We had
And
what's
then
her
we had,
name
like,
almost.
Black Widows, I think.
Oh.
We had some of those.
Oh,
I know a bunch
God.
of people just took Dramamine all the time.
Oh,
It's like,
fuck that. But it,
That is
no,
a problem.
anyway, like he was so fucked up. I remember like you were like fucked
was
up for
so
a long
dumb.
time and like
So
I remember
dumb.
one, I just
It was
remember
the
like
worst
sitting there
time
like we
ever.
were like rocking
It
back and
was
forth.
so
Oh, it's not the
horrible.
alcohol, it's just the pills. And then, like
rather die.
we were like I remember we were like really
Dude,
stoned.
Charlie
And like we were
and
looking for
Dick
Matt
mixed
Romine's
together.
arm or something.
It was the worst
that, 'cause
thing
It fell off, or he told us
ever
that he had his heart in his
ever
shirt.
done.
We're looking for his fucking arm.
I wore Matt
literally
Romine
ruined
as a
my life.
backpack once.
What?
I wore Matt Romine as a backpack once. I fucking
Oh,
twisted
fuck
his
that.
arms. He's pointing this
Yeah.
way. I
Uh-huh.
twisted his arms in front, grabbed his lanky ass fucking
Uh-huh.
legs, and grabbed both of his limbs. I have all four of his limbs, and I'm running with the Matt Romine on my back,
Why are you doing that for?
so I can smash
He's
him
like
into the
6'8".
freezer door.
He's like 6'8".
Yeah.
Because it's
We
even
had a fight
possible.
at Dairy Queen. We were fighting at Dairy Queen. So
Oh, okay. I
he
got
ran by me and slapped me with his those paddles he's got
Yeah,
that
like-
are at the end of his fucking CDR.
19-inch long fingers.
Dude, I'm walking around the corner from the kitchen. It was just one of those distance slaps. It was like a block.
It's like,
Oh,
you
the
fingered
slap.
my
So he
butthole.
got me. So
Quit!
I hit him or something, so he's chasing me through the fucking kitchen, and there's this wet spot on the floor because Chris Rand doesn't know how to turn the water off in the sink. So it just goes over. He was trying to make put all these these peeps into the sink so they would just become a gelatin. Because that's what we did there, is fucked around. But there was all this water on the
It
ground.
was kind of a
And I'm
fuckery.
running. I grab the side pole and I swing around it, but his big ass fucking Jolly Green Giant stepped on the water, slid into the freezer.
He was the only kid with a size 16 in our
Yeah.
grade, for God's
That's
sake.
when I
He's
jumped
like,
on
hold
him,
on, I got a
smashed
clown
him,
foot.
turned him around, and I wore him like a backpack, and I kept smashing him into the freezer. And we broke the sink, and then an Amish family came in, and we had to serve fucking 12
Shit,
chicken
All
yeah.
right,
kebabs.
sober face on. How can I help you?
Oh, we're destroyed,
Yes.
too. My hat's fucking sideways.
What is it that we have done that disturbed you?
That's bleeding.
Were you able to get away with crazy shit at McDonald's when you worked there in high school?
No, nothing like that because there was like too much management around. Like
Yeah.
at Dairy Queen, it wasn't nearly as much.
Yeah, they let
management.
high schoolers just take
It was never any management. It was never any about
the
management.
Right. No, I never.
It was the greatest
we had
times of our
fun,
lives.
You know, we did crazy shit, just silly shit, or whatever.
We
nothing
used
like
to keep
that.
a case of beer in the freezer on the weekends just in case there might be a party that started.
No.
Like, you
Oh,
ended
yeah.
up work by
After hours
11
going on.
o'clock.
A lot of after
Well,
hours.
see,
On the
I
roof.
had been at McDonald's for so
Your
long.
brother
I had a
shooting
lot
people with
more
fucking
responsibility.
slingshots?
That
Yeah.
was me.
Oh, that's
So-
you. I
Well,
think
they
he
gave
shot
us
someone, he told me.
responsibility. They just
I gotta say the name
Well,
on
We're
here.
like,
not
ah,
going to incriminate
No.
anything here.
It's kind of if it didn't go well, it kind of come back on me. So I sort of had to like. I got paid way more than everybody else, so I sort of had to keep a.
well,
Yeah.
if there was an issue that
See, dude, I
arise-
never would have seen this guy in high school. The way that you acted, it was Cobb and Cobb, and everything was Cobb. And I'm like, there's no way. Dude, he is so damn responsible. It's stupid.
Only when I lived that, you know. Holy shit! Only when I had to be, though, you know.
It's like, yeah, fuck you. My life matters to me. But in school,
Yeah,
fuck everybody. It
Yeah.
doesn't matter. I hate you. I hate you. Eat
Yeah.
my mom's dick. It was everything every day. And I'm like, I just never seen it at all. Holy shit, dude. That is fucking badass.
I think we need to
That is
finally
badass.
get the story of what made you start the Cobb religion.
Okay, well, how it all started was back in 7th grade.
Yeah.
Fucking so was good. Yeah.
Brandon Rarick was involved. Go figure. Okay. It was in 7th grade. We were in Mrs. Wecker, you know, like crazy alien fucking nutcase teacher. We were in her health class, and Brandon
Just to
Rarick
grind her
always
vagina on the corner of
Right.
the table.
She taught sex to
Right.
like everybody, right?
Yeah, she did.
Sex to
We all learned
everybody.
She's like, yeah, this is how you grind your ass on
What
the
was-
table.
What was
What the
her
fuck is she
helper,
doing?
Miss Hagen?
Yeah,
Probably.
I think so.
I don't know that.
That was the gym teacher, Miss
She didn't
Hagen. It
have. Yeah, she did. We didn't
Yeah,
have-
was
I had
Martin
both of
Hagen
them.
and Watts.
Yeah,
I don't remember. I always remember her though.
Wechter.
I had Wechter and
Wechter. Mrs. Wechter was the health teacher.
yeah, but
she
then
was
she had an A,
filthy.
a helper.
Well, she was never around when I was there.
She was
I
always
was in
grinding
my-
her snatch on
Huh.
the fucking corner
Maybe they
of
got
the
rid of him
table.
when you guys went through.
It was
All the time.
For all I cared.
Well, we
But yeah,
when we
anyway.
were in middle school, when we got up into that where we got her, we were in the new part
Yeah.
when they added on to the middle school.
Yep.
Yeah.
Did you have her when they added on?
No, I was still in the
old.
The middle school got added on when I was in 9th grade.
A freshman in
Yeah.
high school.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they just had her in the class when we had her.
Yeah, it was
Okay,
all
so-
Miss Wechter, and she would
Shut
literally.
up.
Shut up.
Well, you know how many
Shut up
people
over
have been
there, you.
requesting this story?
You requested
Everybody
it.
wants to know.
Everybody.
No, it's okay. You're okay.
Because Miss Wechter used to grind her snatch
this
on
is
the
the
fucking
Cobb
corner of the
origin.
table.
She did.
This is the
We
Cobb
already
origin
got that
story.
part.
This is
Cobb
Right.
origin story. This is the Cobb origin story, Dan.
All right.
So,
Give me the
Brandon
origin.
Rare, I was sitting beside him, whatever, and he'd always like write Korn, you know, that band, Korn,
Yeah.
on his folder. And Korn this, Korn that, and I didn't know that it was a band
Is
or
this
even what it
Ritter?
was. I'm like, what the fuck is this Korn shit?
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, it's a band. I'm like, why the fuck would they name their band Korn? Why not like fucking beans or potatoes or whatever? And he told me this story. I don't know how true it is, but at the time, this is what Brandon Rare told me. He's like, members of Korn were at this party, and they're telling this joke. I don't remember how it all went. This joke about some gay guy fucking another dude in the ass. He had diarrhea, and he shit all over the guy's dick. And he pulled it out, and at the end of his dick was a kernel of corn. The other gay guy turned around, and, like, started eating it off together. And everyone at the party was like puking, like, "Oh, that's so fucking sick!" So they just go around saying "corn, corn, corn," and then that's how they got their name. And I'm like,
Cobb.
"Oh, so you had some corn on the cob." Or whatever. So ever since that moment, Cobb mean dick. And then we just start like saying "cob, cob, cob," and then you know you couldn't get away with drawing a dick on the board. So
Yeah.
instead of that, you just write
Draw-
"cob," like. And then I said it, me and him said it so many times, and I said it so many times that it just kind of became my nickname or whatever, you know?
Yeah.
And then
But
In
dude,
8th grade, hold on. And in 8th grade, it really exploded. That's when I joined football. And
Yeah.
all my friends, like Clay Sprunger, fucking
All
you guys,
hung it in there.
Scott, Juan Pedrosa, all these guys, Brandon American, Savage, Pat Frey, all these guys, we're all in there. We're always having these Cobb jokes and stuff. And I remember we had all these like Cobb names. Like there's a guy, his name is Zach Mead. I can't remember what his
dude.
Cobb name was, but like we were coming up with Cobb names, and Gail Bard was there, and they were just like, "Hey, you're Amish Cobb." He's like, "No, I'm not." Whatever, and it just fucking sucks. Everyone's like, "Ah, you're Amish Cobb." Clay Sprunger was like Royal Cobb and Jules,
Yeah.
and I was Sir Cobb-a-lot.
Sir Cobb.
And we had all these Cobb names, and then someone brought a corn cob into school. And
Oh.
fucking put it up on the exit sign, like in the gym or whatever. Like,
yeah, I remember that, dude.
people like bow down to it and shit. And like we're having like a and it wasn't like just me and like 2 or 3 other people. It was like 30 fucking people.
Oh, yeah.
That would go every day to hear you talk about a dick.
Listen to the second bleachers.
Yeah,
Always
it was to the bleachers, and then we started to come up with like
It wasn't called.
It wasn't called. That's why they banned it.
Yeah, they did. They
I want my
had
little
all
dog
Cobb
your
talk.
We had like Cobb
Cobb
commandments
call.
and stuff like thou shalt not have a gay Cobb, thou shalt feed Cobb like once a week, or thou should feed Cobb pussy, something like this, whatever.
Oh.
And then we started having these sermons, and then there was that group called Pride. It was like an anti-drug
Yeah.
thing, and they're like, we don't know what this Cobb is. What is it? We're afraid it's a religion. Oh, we must ban this Cobb. So they got together with all the teachers and stuff, and they banned the word Cobb. You couldn't say Cobb, or you'd get like ISS and shit. And they,
Oh, really? It went that far? Jesus
That's
Christ!
why everybody
I didn't even know about it.
was,
I wonder what happened to
It
the
turned
word,
into
for
a
God's
secret
sakes. It was
society.
insane.
Yeah.
It was
It
nuts.
really did.
yeah, it did.
It went from being Cobb all day long, every day, to
Right, yeah, you couldn't say it.
what's going on here?
Yeah.
You would go.
Why is everybody so fucking quiet about
Oh
it?
yeah.
Dude, you would go into that
Cobb.
gym after
Nope,
lunch
nope.
thinking you're going to play a basketball game. You turn a corner and there's Jeremiah in front of
Oh yeah.
40 kids going, Cobb, thou shalt not do this. And you're like, what the fuck what did I walk
And
into?
he set it up like he was like he actually had a slideshow in front of him. He's like, all right, I'm just gonna get up here and I'm just gonna let you know exactly what all the commandments are. And
Yeah, like
it
bringing
was-
Cobb, like we put Cobb, like
Yep.
I'd bring Cobb, like be pointing and doing like demonstrations and stuff,
Oh, yeah.
how to properly hold it and all this stuff, and we put it like on top of the exit sign or whatever, and then we'd force people to bow down to it before.
You remember
Yeah.
Marsh let us continue it on the bus. To and from games.
Fucking
As
Marsh.
long as we kept it on the bus.
Uh,
But other than that, we're not allowed to talk about it. Oh,
Why,
man.
but I remember it happened.
now boys,
Could you imagine being on
Mr. Martin. Now
on a
boys.
school bus with a bunch of football guys,
Put
maybe
your Cobbs
9:30,
away.
10 o'clock at night, and you got Jeremiah in the back just telling everybody what he's going to talk about tomorrow at the sermon of the Cobb. Oh, it was fit.
I had my own Cobb cult.
You remember,
Yeah, everybody died.
I think it would have been,
We're cool.
Zach, you were probably in high school.
I was a grade ahead of you.
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
really ahead, so he would have been in high school.
You remember the class that we had in high school where me and Jeremiah were with you? And,
English?
yeah, and we all three sat next to each
Yeah.
other. And there was one day you come in with all these CDs and you're just like, I don't fucking want them anymore. And you started handing them to me and Jeremiah. There was a Metallica one in there. It was Reload.
Uh-huh.
And me and you got into an argument about it.
I remember this.
Oh, man.
Oh, continue. Go.
I told you because you were like, Metallica's the best band on the planet.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, man, they're not. And you were like, who do you like? And at that time, I was like, Pearl Jam. And you were like, what? Fuck that shit. He's like, Metallica would kick his. Zach just sat there and was like, I'm just gonna watch these two fucking fight about this, dude. It got to a point to where me and you were screaming. They kicked us out of class for it, but we were screaming about Metallica and Pearl Jam in the middle of class, and the teacher's trying to teach, but it's not being successful. All because Zach was doing something nice and just giving away CDs he didn't want anymore.
I don't remember that. I do remember. I think we were in Mr. Mayhorter's what was it? History class, world history or some shit like that, U.S. history. And I remember because like back in high school, I was a huge Metallica everything.
Oh, yeah.
And then we started talking about like Guns N' Roses a little bit, and you're like,
Start-
"Oh, Slash sucks, fuck him," and we got in a huge argument about
Just
that.
right,
And
Axl
later-
Rose
then
off
later-
all the chalkboards, dude.
Right, or Metallica, Axl Rose.
Mr. Mayor would be like, yeah, that was Jeremiah.
Yeah.
That was Jeremiah. Axl Rose.
Oh, hold on. Wait, no, that's Mr. Mayhor.
Mr. Mayhor, yeah.
Another, yeah. I was thinking of another instance, but yeah. Well, okay, Mr. Morano. You guys remember
Mr.
him?
Moreno,
Yeah. All right. Well, I had him in class, for like 1 year, and then like later, one of my other friends, since he was a year younger than me, he had him in class too. So I'd get to school a little bit early. We'd be hanging out next to his room or whatever, and he'd always go out and like do other like teacher stuff, just like I don't know, talk to whoever administrators or whatever before school started. 'Cause my friend had him like first period. So I'd go in there and I'd like draw a whole bunch of dicks on his board and shit. He'd be like, "God damn it, Jeremiah!" Like he knew it was me. So and after that, I got a little bit more sneaky about it. So then I would go because he always had his projector screen down because he'd always be giving a lecture or whatever. So I'm like, well, like the projector screen came right down in front of the chalkboard. So I'd go in there, go behind the projector screen, draw a whole bunch of dicks and shit behind that. So after he's done giving his lecture, he'd like pull it up and penises everywhere. Stick figure porn, like some guy like fucking some guy like fucking another stick figure like bitch or whatever, bent over and stuff. Then finally he'd start looking behind the projector screen, whatever.
You remember Friesner's class? Bryce Hatz
I
got
never
us in
had-
out in the
I never-
hallway.
I never had Friesner.
I
had
no, it was
Friesner.
our freshman year.
Friesner?
We had English
He was a
class
good
together.
teacher.
Bryce
Who's
Hatz.
history? Wasn't he?
No.
Maybe he's a different English teacher,
What?
but Bryce Hatz is drawing dicks constantly, like every
Yeah.
day. And the
He was
fucking
a
teacher
cock
seeing us, he
drawer.
sends like all three of us out in the fucking. I think there's a fourth person out in the hallway.
Dude, Mr. Friesner was
That
history.
sounds familiar, but I've
Yeah,
never
he
heard
was
of
eighth
Friesner.
grade.
Maybe it's a
No.
different
He was
teacher.
eighth
This
grade.
Mr.
Yeah, eighth grade
Mr.
history.
Friesner was 8th grade.
Oh, okay, then
yeah,
who's
yeah,
the-
he was like history or something. I never had him.
Who's the ninth grade English teacher? He's an old bastard, lived with his mom.
Harding.
Harding, that's it.
Yes,
Harding.
yes,
Yeah.
that's it. I remember. Yeah,
Stuttering Harding.
Harding. Yeah.
Were you there when he wanted to
I never
fight
had
me?
him either. I had Crowder.
Everybody said Harding was a
I had Mrs. fucking
No.
Rivalbus or
Dribble piss?
Dribble bitch.
What did you
as
say?
they called him.
Miss Haig?
Called her.
Miss Haig. Miss Haig. That's who I had.
Oh my
was
god,
Miss
I
Haig.
remember Chad Ritter and Miss Haig fighting.
Oh,
They just
yeah.
scream
All
at
the
each other
time.
all day
Daily.
long. All
Yeah.
day long. And it
I
was-
never saw it, but I heard about it.
And
yeah.
Ritter, I would. Okay, I'll be in class. I go, hey Ritter, let me see what you're drawing. He goes, look. And Miss Haig looks up and sees Chad always fucking talking, screams at him, and he loses it, throws his shit, throws his fucking desk. I'm tired of this shit. Go to the office. I'm fucking going, and he just leaves. I'm like, dude, I just want to. Whatever.
Let's see a picture.
Fucking eighth
I
grade
just wanted to see
teacher
a
took his
picture.
magazine.
Yeah.
I just told him to go to the office where he's like, fine then, I'm fucking taking your projector. Just starts leaving the room with the projector.
We need to get him on this show.
Ritter?
He has a lot of good
Ritter?
stories.
I met him again. Hell, when
Ritter's
I
a
was-
whole different ballgame now, dude.
Yeah, he's
He's
got.
a whole different
Yeah.
ballgame.
Yeah, he got.
Oh, he still has stories. Though. I bet
Oh, yeah, he does.
I know he has
He
stories,
still has
but
some good
the
stories.
man
There was when we
Take
had
him over
Lurch
there
on
if you
here.
want. That way you
Travis.
have
Travis? Yeah.
Yeah, me and Travis had a story about hanging out with Ritter one time.
Oh, that's gonna be good.
We did me, Travis, and Ritter would always find weed, and we would smoke it. Well, one time
We all did that in high school.
we go to Ritter's house and we smoke it, and his parents were gone for the weekend,
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden
Yeah, you want
he starts having a heart attack, and he's like, I need to call my parents and let them know what I did. And me and Travis are just high as shit watching Cheech and Chong, and we just look at each other and we go, no, we got to get the fuck out of here. And he's like, no, guys, you got to stay here with me. I got to go to the hospital. And we're like, okay, yeah. So we get him into his room, get him laid down, fucking book it out. We're going to my house. And the whole time Travis is like, he goes, what if he actually fucking dies, man? What are we going to do? I was like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Let's get to my house. Just get to my house.
Where to go?
And we get back to my house. We call his house. His dad answers and goes, I don't know what you fucking did over here, but Chad's dying. You two are not allowed back here. And like 2 days later, we go back.
Right.
He doesn't remember us and all that stuff, but
Oh yeah, Don was cool as shit.
oh, Don was
Yeah.
great.
I went to Walmart with him at like midnight with him. Maybe you. He gets on the one of those you put a quarter in it and it goes like this. You know, it's just one of those, he gets on it and he was riding it and he put a quarter in and fucking tipped the whole damn thing
I'm there
over
for
on
that.
top of him.
We've been to Walmart a bunch of times, but I don't think I was there for that
yeah.
one.
And then when we walk out, he starts talking shit to some guy that's walking away, and then he comes up in his face and just like it made Chad sit and go, okay. He had like another 2 dudes with him. They were gonna beat his ass because he said something stupid. I'm like, the hell, man? What did you get
Chad
into?
was known for just yelling whatever he wanted
Oh,
out of
yeah.
a window.
And I'm guilty by association, so they start coming after me too. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? I didn't do shit. I just walked out. Yeah.
There were good times though. Driving
yeah,
around,
For sure.
Slipknot blaring.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Slipknot. Yeah, that's after we moved past Metallica. Slipknot all the way. Oh God, I'm dying.
Yeah, I went there for that.
There's a gauntlet of shit in there.
They love Slipknot. I
Yeah.
will say that.
Yeah, I know. Wait till this.
Owen, tell us one of your fun stories.
I just redid the whole front.
About
top
carrying a
tire.
keg down a certain time.
That story
butthole.
sucks.
Yeah, we do
That's a
kick
funny
shit
story.
around. Oh yeah.
Dan and his.
He broke a
Fucking
tooth. He broke a
elongated
tooth, man.
Feet.
No,
Holy hell.
I'm trying to move the microphone.
That is a
What do you guys think
worthwhile
about
story.
this? This is pretty fun, isn't it?
I like it.
Awesome.
I like it.
Just chilling, like the old days.
Need to get this man
Tap,
to
tap.
exit.
Tap,
Is
tap.
it on?
It's on. It's ready to go.
Oh,
Tappy tap tap.
tappity McTapper.
Get your shit together,
If you
man.
guys could take one bit of technology and go back to high school with, what would it be? And like you get to redo your
And
high
not
school,
vibrators, dude. You
back
can't do that.
everything goes back.
A sex
4
doll.
years.
A sex
Those
doll.
are already
I
around
may
for-
borrow it.
Yeah, those
I would
were
take a
around
sex
for a
doll
long
back to
time.
high school, and everybody
A
could borrow
real
a sex
doll?
A sex
A
doll
sex
on a
robot
like.
sex doll.
Oh, you would never leave your room. Man.
I would do it, and then I would let my friends borrow.
No, you would
Yeah,
not.
you would have.
Be like,
There would
hey,
be
you
a
guys-
No, you
line
wouldn't.
outside of your room back then.
There
just
would
waiting
be.
to bang at
Maybe
a
outside my
sex doll.
house.
Are you getting rid of everything that's in there?
I
Actually,
would charge
got
for
more.
it.
I know what story I
Put
want
it
to
all
hear.
down here in the small one.
I want to hear the story, Owen, from
I would
when
never allow it because you would be using it too much.
when in high school.
I'd be like sex doll.
It's a sex doll. You're not jerking off in it. She's jerking you off.
Maybe. Have you ever had one? I haven't. I don't know. What do you
Wait a
think
minute.
it is?
I'm asking for a friend.
What do you think it does? Tim?
Wait, what's the question?
Well,
here?
the
I
old
would go
dolls
with-
didn't move. You got toys now that'll do it all
Well,
for you.
fully
You ever think
vaginal
that would
sex
go
doll.
crazy?
Which is a real doll.
You know, malfunction and
Things
drop
happen.
it off?
Oh no, I have one.
Yeah.
I dropped it.
In the ass.
She prefers it, yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ, you too.
No, I'm not going for no ass shit, but
What?
I'm talking about you have an actual doll that. Where would you go with? What are you talking about?
Start off on the mouth. Start off there.
You can't start in the mouth. That's
Look at
bullshit.
It's easier this way.
Yeah.
That's a lie. That's garbage.
Nowhere.
Start off
Nobody
on the
starts off in the mouth. Nobody.
Okay,
Nobody.
Okay,
Wait,
so I think we're on to the next.
mouth?
No,
Question
we're
was-
on from this one.
If you could go back to high school with any form of technology that you have now,
Now,
what would you take?
and they're saying Owen said sex doll,
Robot.
Like some advanced
robot
ones.
sex doll.
Sex robot?
I'll just
that's
take-
hard to be.
She can fuck anything then. It doesn't matter.
A technology, or it could be anything. Can it be anything? So I'll just
It
take
could
Could
a
it be just
anything
like
that we-
knowledge?
I'll just take a fidget spinner back and see where that goes.
Okay. If you could take one bit of whatever that you have right now and go
Stocks. Like Google,
I was-
Netflix.
E-smoke.
When it didn't exist.
E-cigarettes would be probably
back. We got to
Google existed. You buy it for like a fucking $1 back
Right.
then.
Google, Tesla, Amazon. Yeah, for sure.
Tesla wasn't shit back then.
No.
Tesla just split.
That's the point.
They
What?
split like 5-1 on their stock. You see that?
What?
10 to 1.
When?
Split like 3 days
Hold
ago. 3
For every
days ago.
for every 10
Yeah,
stocks, you
we
got
have-
one.
Yeah, we have stock market gurus in here.
Yeah.
I'm not very. Hey, listen, I'm not very keen on this. I'm not,
Yeah, so why
not
don't
a
you,
money
uh,
mover.
the ones you
like
know
that.
what-
Adams,
I'm a
Adams
money
Beer
maker,
Company
but
is
I'm
up
not like that.
10 times since like April.
Why is that?
This
3 times. 3 times.
It's
There's-
still
their
the
beers
same.
ain't even
What's
really
the
that
most
good.
you've made
How
on
many
it?
stocks
Would
did
have
you own in
30
Tesla?
now.
though?
1600.
You
0.
put 10
Yeah, see,
grand
that's why.
in on Boston.
Tesla split, so it was like for every.
Yeah, but it ain't showing a split on there.
No, it
Yeah.
isn't.
Maybe it hasn't
It's
happened
not
yet.
showing a split.
Oh,
it's still
yeah, it just
$1,600
is.
a share.
They just announced it only.
Like a couple days, like almost.
$1,600
I heard
Like
about
4
it.
days ago
I
or
heard it's
something.
supposed to be
For what?
5
It's
I
like,
wish
yeah,
I wish I would
5
have invested.
10 to 1.
When I started investing through Robinhood, it was $700 a share for Tesla. Now it's $1,600.
Oh, I know.
What app are you using? What are you using?
Robinhood.
Robinhood.
That's the portal or program.
What's the
I'm
most
using
you've made on stock fund? Like you're just having fun with it.
for. Like 100%.
Really?
Doubled it. But it was with trust funds like MFA Financial and Redwood Trust Funds.
Okay.
Trust funds were the most I made money on. A lot of people for day trading. The most popular one that me and my friends would use is Norwegian Cruise Liner because you can fucking buy it at like $14 a share, then it goes up to $16 a share, and then back down to 14. So you can make like my younger brother, he made like several thousands of dollars off that. And he cashed all his shit out and fucking bought the lot right next to him, whatever.
Wow.
So he only did that for like 3 months
Yeah.
and made enough money to buy the lot next to him.
How about you, Tommy? Like what's been a good turnout when you your strategy?
I started like a year and a half ago with $40 and I'm up to like $340 now. Just between buying and selling. But I bought into what the hell? Not Nvidia, the other one. AMD
AMD or ATI?
AMD when it was like $20 and now it's up to like
It's
$80.
like $80 now because you told me like when I was talking to you about that investing and stuff. You said it's like 50 and it was like
Yeah.
50 for a long time and it just went whoop right up to
Yeah,
80.
because
Like, holy
they just
shit.
got the deal with Xbox and PlayStation,
Yep.
so they're actually expecting it to hit like $150.
Well, a lot of cross plays going on right now.
Yeah.
So that's awesome.
And I, right when pot stocks got like super big, I bought into a bunch of those.
Those
And then as soon as
fucking tanked.
those have tanked.
Because when I first got into investing, that's the first thing I went for was pot stocks, and I'm like, oh, this is a dying fucking trend.
Yeah.
Everybody left the bandwagon, so
You
I'm
make
like, fuck
you
that.
do that. You do a lot of stock.
I have a guy. I have an Edward Jones guy.
I do too.
Like-
I
So
put
you-
$200 in a month, and I make $100 a month. That's every month. So that's what it is.
yeah.
Cool.
I have an investing
Cool
guide, but I
story,
use
bro.
Robinhood as like for me
like fund
trying
stocks.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have my own 401k or whatever, my own investments,
Yeah.
like long-term investments through Fidelity, and that's like slow growth, like low risk, long-term shit.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
then Robinhood's just for shits and giggles.
Wow.
So I actually lost a lot of money because, well, I didn't lose, I didn't gain any money. I'm still about the same, like $6,500. That's what I invested. It went whoop right up to about $10,000 on June 8th, and then whoop right back down. And it's just been up and down, just fluctuating, just minimally or whatever. So I'm not.
Yeah, I just got approved for partial stock buying.
Oh, through Robinhood.
Yeah, for Robinhood.
What?
And then I,
makes me want to dip my toes in it. Like I haven't.
dude,
really
seriously,
just
just
do
throw
it for like
40
$500
fucking dollars in
$500
there.
bucks, you know?
Yeah, or
Easy
like
money.
I did $40 and just started investing in small like $2 shit and
Yeah.
wait till it hits like $250, sell it off.
Especially like
Friggin-
fucking oil. Oil is like so cheap. Like in oil
airlines are
companies-
fucking cheap.
No. Oil is like airlines are like like
15
to
bucks.
$20, $25. Oil is like $1 a share. But then if you look back like 5 years, it like goes up to like $3 a share or some shit. So like when oil prices start going back up, you could fucking triple your money.
Damn.
So
Yeah, and
Makes me
then-
wonder what I want to invest in. Like, it's like we have all this like new technology coming out. You got Elon's Neuralink and all that shit that's going to be added because now there's like subdivisions of what the Neuralink is going to support. So you're like, okay, well, if I try to invest on this rather than investing in the initial product, try to invest ahead. You know what I mean? Like, what would they be needing in the future or something? That way you have an early jump on it.
Well,
But I don't know. I'm not, like I said, I'm not too.
Yeah,
Have you
they're gonna
done-
be,
have you dove into
investing-
trade
and
options?
It's gonna like
Data.
I've done shit
Data
a little bit here and
storage?
there.
Really?
Right now, I just got everything set up. We're just automatically pull money in my
Anything
account. I
with
don't even look at the
sense.
fucking shit
How-
anymore.
yeah.
Anything with
I
cash.
like
Here we
Equation
go.
Power too. I think would be a good one.
That's the thing about it though. With investing, everybody thinks that you have to like invest in Google or fucking Netflix
need to
or something.
insert
All
this
these
into
stocks
your
that cost like
anus hole.
$500 for one share.
Why are you so
Everybody's like,
aggressive?
"Whoa, I don't have that much money to spend," and you're like,
Oh, he stopped.
"Stop going after that shit."
Exactly. People are
I
like,
grabbed
oh, you
it.
need to invest in like
Grab it,
Amazon,
grab it.
Google, or
Racist.
fucking Tesla bullshit.
Yeah.
Like, no, I have made 100%. Like I said,
Not racist at all.
Tesla went from
I like
700
black
to
people
600. That's
just
like
as
about
much as anybody
Yeah,
else.
see, like,
100%.
I wanted to buy
I bought
Tesla.
like $2
Oh,
stocks.
is everybody else
Like
like
$4
that?
Yeah, I
stocks.
wanted to buy Tesla when it was like
We know we had
$175, and I didn't jump on it. I was just like, so stupid.
Right, hindsight is 20.
Well, that's interesting stuff.
We're not gonna get
You
into
can make the
it
same
right
amount of
now.
money
It's the
with
same
both
thing,
stocks,
like
$2 stocks.
Robinhood's the
I
perfect
prefer
way to jump
Brazilians
in.
to
Put that over there
Test
in the
to
thing.
see
You
how
just give me a Brazilian.
like,
just give me a Brazilian.
How savvy you
I'm
are.
not
Yeah,
really
like, I
Brazilian. You
talked to
ever.
Jeremiah about it for a while, and he finally jumped in it. I wasn't expecting him to throw that much money in there, but
Well, I had a bunch of friends. Well, once you started talking to me about it and gave me like actual real advice and stuff, I started talking to my coworkers, or one of them said something to me too. I'm like, oh wait, what? And then they started showing me shit or whatever, and then you showed me some shit. I'm like, oh well, goddamn, take my money. And then my younger brother, I guess he got on it before me even. I said something to him, and he said, oh yeah, I am, and he started showing me shit or whatever, and then
yeah, and see,
That's
I've
what got
had
me into
friends
Norwegian
jump on
Cruise
there,
Line.
and they like throw $20 in there, and they buy some like really cheap stocks, which is fine.
I need a
But
lighter,
it's
bro.
like the minute that their stock drops and they're gonna lose like 5 cents, they freak out and they sell everything off. And I'm like, look at that stock now. Like one of the stocks was like $1, and it dropped down to 95 cents, and she sold
That in
everything,
your-
and now it's up to like $4.
right.
I'm like, how much are you really losing by throwing 20
Put that
bucks
back
in?
in
Yeah,
your
you're not
fucking
Investing in a
walls.
couple different things, and then
It's a low
oh well,
risk,
if it drops, if it drops
high
down
reward.
to $10, then oh well, you lost $10 or whatever. But
Right.
What's
You never
been
know.
the biggest riskiest one you guys have invested in?
Hookers.
Heckers. Dirty.
I haven't really invested in it. I
Yeah.
research shit.
I had like 35 different stocks that I was invested at one time. Oh,
I think the one that I can't remember the name of it, but I bought it at like $7, and I think it's at like $5.75, and it like hasn't gone above $6, and it pisses me off every time I look at it. I just
I'd
want to
say-
sell it and take the loss and
Right.
invest it in something else.
I'd say probably.
It didn't work out, I'm sorry.
Across the board, anything healthcare related, because that goes fucking low, and then it fucking skyrockets. Like shit will literally. I watched it jump fucking 400%. I even invested in one as it was going up, and then it went bloop. They like pump and dump that shit all the fucking time.
Wow.
So you got to be like, you can make a shitload of money on medical shit, but you can also
You gotta
lose a lot of
invest at the
money.
right time.
Yeah.
And you gotta get out of
Do
it.
you
right
guys
time.
get like that little bit of an adrenaline rush when you see it kind of peak up?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. Because
Every time I open my app and it goes up, I'm like, hell yeah, hell yeah.
I just got 4 boners. I can't get rid of them.
I got thousands of dollars invested in, so hell yeah.
Yeah, mine goes up like,
Oh shit.
mine goes
So
up
now
$4.
do I hold
I'm
back,
like,
you know?
today was a fucking good day. $4, yeah.
That's awesome though. I mean, it's cool. Zach, you mess around in stocks, right?
It all comes on my account automatically. I only look
Do you
at
go
it.
balls
But I
deep?
mostly do like shit for dividends, so I'm
Yeah.
just get paid.
So you just do 401k shit then?
no, I don't
No,
do 401k.
he invests,
I don't,
but
I don't
he
do
looks
401k
for
at
the-
all.
Then
He looks for the dividends. Like Ford pays out a
you said
dividend.
it comes
Yeah,
out of
like-
your check automatically for what?
I just
it goes straight into
yeah,
the
it just goes in
account.
those accounts. I got like E-Trade, Robinhood, Stash. I got quite a few different ones. Acorn.
Oh.
Yeah, he's got like 10 of them.
Well, do you have any new like ventures coming up?
No, coronavirus fucked all that shit up.
Yeah.
Like I was gonna try bringing a restaurant to Indiana. That was in Colorado.
It's still there. It's just
You're
putting it on hold.
yeah, it's
basically.
what everything's at 50% capacity still. It's like
It's
Yeah,
a shit
it's
of
like
fuckery.
Restaurant. What
So
kind of
it's not like your ideas have been like completely fucked. You just kind of just
yeah,
pushing it back
like they
for
emailed
couple
me a few
years.
months ago. Hey, you gonna do this? I'm like, look at the economy. No, fuck off.
Not right now.
It's like I ain't gonna invest $500,000 in something.
What kind of restaurant?
It's top secret.
Is it top secret?
Yeah, not
I
really.
thought I wanted the scoop.
Balls deep, Devin.
got
Balls
food.
deep.
That's
Top
a good idea.
secret.
Oh, restaurants with foods in it.
Yeah.
It's top secret and balls deep at the same time.
What would be like
Can't even fuck with that shit.
a company would be like a dream company for you to kind of invest in and do your thing with? if you could?
Just win the lottery.
Just
Yeah.
win the lottery?
Balls deep.
Same here, yep. I
Invest in
try, I
balls
play
deep.
every now and then.
But still, it's like I don't want to be one of those
We're
bums
coming
where I
out
just
of everything.
do nothing. Like I actually want to do business, so I'm staying fucking active.
Yeah.
Like I got my gym. I'm not even there half the fucking time.
if you
like
win
I
the
lose
lot-
members or people. I'm like, whatever. I don't care. It's
Yeah.
like it's money.
You know.
But I mean that whole
No.
I
You
don't
said,
care
if
attitude's
you
kinda
win the
got
lottery,
me
you
far.
still do all that shit?
Yeah, I'd still open businesses, stay active, all
Fuck
that shit.
that. If I won the lottery, I'd be like hanging out at my house. There'd be plenty of shit to do around the house. I'd mow my lawn, trim my bushes, clean my fucking pool.
Yeah,
I pay a
once
guy
a
to
week.
mow my lawn right now, so
I don't mind mowing though.
I like
I'm
mowing.
outside. I'm
Love
absorbing
mowing.
the sun. You know, I'm
Love
staying
mowing.
half black. You know, I mean, I'm keeping it real.
You are keeping it real fake.
But you wouldn't
have your superior melanin.
Yeah.
You are black, dude. You are black.
No shit.
You're
This
damn
is-
near
This
black.
is not a joke. At work and even at the gym, I get confronted like people, like mainly like black people. They'll come up to me like, "Are you mixed?" I'm like, "Nope, I'm 100% Caucasian. I am German with a little bit of English. I just have a really good tan." Like, "Oh, I thought you were mixed." And then like at work, there's this one line that I used to work on, and I was walking past it to go like talk to the supervisor for something about like vacation or something, and there's like 3 black guys I used to work around or whatever. Like, hey, come up here. Hey, hold your arm out. So I go up there and I hold my arm. They put their arm up next to me. I'm exactly the same color as the 2 of them, but I'm actually darker than the other black guy. I'm like,
Oh
man,
my
his name is
God.
Marcus. Like, Marcus, you're not doing a very good job being black. You know? I'm not joking. And they're like, always knew you wanted to be a brother. Welcome to the brotherhood, man.
Hell yeah.
What the fuck?
But
That's how I'm not ashy, motherfucker.
Yeah.
That's how I'm not
But
ashy.
you see
That's nice oily skin. It feels good.
we
What do you got? No.
we tend to
But no, like as far as like my tan goes, like some of it's from the sun, some of it's from the tanning bed. I actually used to be a lot darker before the coronavirus hit. 'Cause I used to go to the tanning bed a lot, but I actually take injections to help me with tanning. It's just like an injection, just like an insulin injection. You just pinch your belly fat, just boop, just a tiny little bit. It's called melanotin 2. It was designed like back in the 80s.
It makes you a nickname.
Well,
It has monkeys in it. It's a vaccine.
well,
the truth.
Melanotin 2 is like it was designed to keep like fair-skinned people, you know, like gingers, from getting skin cancer. Because if a ginger goes out in the sun, you get toasted, you get burnt. Tan skin does not get cancer. Burnt skin gets cancer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the melanotin 2 helps turn the ginger or the fair-skinned person brown so they don't burn. Okay. But it became kind of like a designer drug, if you will, and people started using it just to make themselves tanner. And I'm like, hey, that's pretty cool. So I started using it too, and it helps out. So
Yeah,
I like
not
being
Phil.
tan, I like being brown. So
He's
here
brown
I
as
am.
fuck, dude. I thought he was
Do
a
you-
black
do
dude
you
when I
burn?
came
Do
down
you
here. I was
ever
like, holy
burn?
shit.
You ever
I
burn?
do burn, yeah.
You
I
do
actually
burn?
got burned so bad. I had blisters all over my body when I went
Oh.
to Florida when I was probably like 13, 14.
Holy shit.
So this helps me from getting burned.
Well, like lately. That I didn't mean like back in the day. But
I mean,
like,
I
do you
see
ever
it.
get burnt lately?
Very slightly. Just
Huh.
very, very minimal.
I'm pretty burnt.
So
I haven't
I'm not.
done tanning bed and stuff.
I was.
I'm not claustrophobic,
No.
but I don't feel like just that's.
Well,
But his
my
pink
problem.
shirt
That's not
sets off his
something-
brown toned skin like crazy.
Whoa.
Please
No,
touch
like,
me.
I used to work at a place. Gerald Wynn, you worked there. I
Yeah.
worked there
Yeah.
for 7 years on third shift. I never saw the sun. I never went outside hardly. And I turned white for a while, but then after like a few more years, I turned like gray. I looked like death. That was my nickname at work, death,
Death?
because I was like gray. I looked like a fucking cancer patient. It was like, I don't like looking like that. Plus, I like my vitamin D. It makes you just feel better or whatever. So, yeah, I like my tan.
No,
I'll keep it.
We all agree that gingers are
Brown
not
power,
humans.
black power.
Gingers are definitely not humans at all.
No, they're not.
They don't exist.
They don't-
I
They're
feel
not
like
real.
I feel like some night we just should do this again, but it's a poker night. It's just poker. You guys like
That'd be cool.
you guys like Texas Hold'em and stuff like that?
Yeah, I like Texas Hold'em. Yeah,
I
for
don't
sure.
think I've played
game of poker in forever.
I know.
Me either,
It
but I play.
can't be like
I like
a-
Texas Hold'em.
A 6-hour Texas Hold'em.
Why?
I just don't like it. We
It
can go
does
like
take a long time.
What's
Usually,
your-
like,
2.5 hours max.
So
Yeah.
what's your
Yeah.
aversions of
Just
not
because.
wanting to hang
We'll
out
play that
with
and then play
your
some, I
friends?
don't know, Monopoly. There we go.
oh no.
No, just the
Whoa!
We can hang out
I
forever.
hate
That
Oh,
could make a
poker
good
game.
fucking show.
I
Just
hate
the
Monopoly
poker
though,
game.
Oh,
because okay, I like
Just
it, but
the
it's
game.
very long and drawn out, and then it
He's a
becomes a
married man.
cutthroat fucking thing at the end. Dude, it's like
Yeah,
Fuck
man,
you, Zach.
well.
I'm trading
So you're all
I'm
married.
trading you to my
Yeah.
Kentucky, and my Indiana for your park
ruin
place,
your own
you
damn
know,
lives.
and I won't have to charge
You
you
know what
taxes the
Coles
next time that
have?
you land on my shit, you know, and then it becomes these
Funny food.
fucking factions everywhere,
Bunny?
and then the factions split up and start.
Everybody
No.
fucks everybody in the end,
Oh,
and then
yeah, oh yeah, at the
somebody's
end.
got to win.
Mm.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Oh, Dan's doing the cutthroat. What's up?
That's Garbo.
What's Garbo? Monopoly?
Mm-mm.
What's Garbo?
Did you answer the call?
Uh oh, got drama.
I
Almost
texted
did.
back. I texted back. I have to answer.
Whoa.
Whoa!
Like, don't call me unless I call you.
No, this was.
And that's how this rolls.
Just say you have my call you.
Look at this guy. Look how ballsy he is. No screen protector, no fucking phone protector. Look at that. He
I
is
have a
hardcore.
crack. I got a crack.
You
Yeah.
do
I
have
never
a
had
crack.
one.
Dude, I just got a new phone. It's that
It was an
S10e.
accident.
And then I got this badass case that you can't fucking hear through. That's
If
a
you could
problem.
fight any animal in the wild and win, what animal would it be? I'm not talking dog or cat or shit like that.
Mouse.
I'm not talking mouse either.
Smack. Bopping field mouse on the head.
I guess the one that, like, when you say that, the first image that comes to my mind is that one YouTube video where that kangaroo is attacking the guy's dog and he goes up and just punches it in the face.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
So kangaroo?
I'll go with that because I don't have
Okay.
a
Oh,
better.
Mike's
will
like
not
with
fuck with
the
kangaroo.
horror
I
movie
always told
character.
the story. They used
Uh-oh.
I want to fight Chucky.
Okay.
I would just toss the shit out of that little fucker.
We'll go with this. Okay.
Yes.
Well, that's
Yeah,
great that you
yeah.
bring that up because I believe in the past episode when we had a discussion of
Wait, did we already talk about this?
the
No, we
roommate.
do. Oh,
We
yeah.
did a roommate one.
Oh,
Oh yeah,
okay.
yeah, we
who
did.
who would you want as a roommate? What horror
that's right.
person as a roommate? And
I said Chucky.
He
Chucky
said
is a
Chucky,
roommate.
so you're gonna
if
kick
we
the
got
shit
along,
out of his
we
roommate.
got along. I
Yeah.
want him as a roommate.
He ain't gonna be paying bills.
Like, do you really get along?
I was gonna pick a
Well,
really
that's
good
if we
roommate.
got along.
you're never getting along with
You're
Chucky.
never getting along with it.
Chucky's
That's the
gonna
thing.
try to steal your body.
I'll just say
They
what's
just
up.
give him other bodies.
Charles
Just
Lee
keep him
Ray,
satisfied.
man. What are you gonna do? Charles Lee Ray.
You work it out, you know.
Yeah, but then he'd be doing all the work to keep Chucky happy. So I mean,
Yeah.
I'll just be
Oh,
his
well.
Chucky. Why not?
He's gonna go
Yeah,
after
but you could get him to fucking take care of people for you.
That's
hey,
true.
You know what? I got this.
You're
problem.
still
I'm
gonna
giving
die.
You these easy bodies for you.
But it's
take care of
okay.
this one for me.
It's okay. You're still
Well,
gonna
that's
die,
a
but it's
roommate,
okay.
but now you're talking about fighting. Now we're
No,
talking
you're-
about
you're still
fighting.
gonna-
I want an easy win.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's what
I can go like, hey Jason, what's up? No, that's
You
not
know what I
happening.
want to fight? Hey, listen, you know what I would want to fight an Ewok.
puppet
Just one fucking
Do they get a spear though?
No, it gets
Just
nothing.
bare hand?
Why don't you
I
just
think you take
hold
him.
this?
Nothing.
Because
I don't know.
Right.
Just kick the
Camera.
fucking
Yeah,
face.
That's
Might
not
fight
good
you.
for shows,
Pick
but
him.
No, yeah, well, they got
He
this
might-
tiny little chipmunk mouse. I mean,
He
I
might
can
grab
bust
a
that
hold of
in
his
all
leg
at
and-
once, you know.
hump
well,
it. And,
okay. Let's take out the element. If they're your roommate, they won't kill you.
Okay.
So, you were saying about Jason, he would just be standing outside like windows, just staring at you and shit. Like they do the intimidating stuff, but they just never kill you.
Like, you won't worry about him disturbing you. He ain't gonna say shit.
No,
so.
he ain't gonna say, him and Michael Myers. They're not gonna say shit. They're just gonna be really tall, goofy fuckers
What
staring
I
at you.
would like to see.
Can you imagine waking up, walking out in your kitchen, and them like cooking you an egg?
yeah.
Apron
he's
on.
I made breakfast.
He's a,
Let me cut that for you.
He's in his boxers on the couch playing video games.
And you come in, he does one of these.
Go on.
He's got like all these wrappers next to him.
But he's still got his mask on.
Oh, yeah.
Jamie Lee Curtis?
yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah, that would be a good. That would be
She's
a good
enormously
thing.
old.
They're like, oh man, Leatherface, you really got to
Why
wear
you want me
that
to
face
see this?
today. Like,
I can see her. She's old as
Okay, they're
shit.
still on Jamie Lee Curtis.
Yeah.
What in the hell?
I started something there. They're all gonna go home and jack
You're
off to her. Like, oh, I don't do that.
You're on.
No, no.
She's 74. Yes, really old.
So,
All right, let's see
74,
it.
yeah.
What did I jack off to?
You want to see it?
Let's see.
Oh my god.
Well, just look at the Activia commercials, bro.
A couple more beers on, hit it. Fuck it.
It's been a while, so
who
you
are
probably
you
won't
two
care.
Well,
picking
it's
for
been
your
like 2 years
roommates?
since I've been played, so goddamn, I got a sad boner.
Who are you picking for your roommate who's in the horror movies?
Yeah.
The horror movie roommate?
Horror movie. Yep.
Who you
Oh,
picking?
shit.
Horror movie.
The Blair Witch 2 fucking chick. The gothic chick in Blair Witch 2. You know what I'm talking about.
I'm not even gonna do that shit.
Does that count as a horror movie?
That doesn't count.
Yeah, that don't count.
She doesn't
She's
count
gotta
as
be
a
the killer.
character. She gets killed. That doesn't count as a.
Blair Witch.
No, not just any person
The
in
first
the
one was,
movie.
and
The
they made a second one
murderer.
as like a more
The
legit
reason the movie
It
exists.
sucked.
Alright,
Okay.
the Blair Witch, bitch. I would take the Blair Witch bitch.
Never even seen the Blair Witch.
What is it?
She's not real.
Watch it. Blair Witch 2, they're naked, you see hot titties and ginger.
But that's not the.
But those aren't the.
Those are not the Blair Witch.
He's saying the main
That
character.
do all the killing.
We
The
get
main
that it might be
character.
better, but that's not the game.
Oh,
The
yeah.
main character, not any character. The main character.
Oh, that one guy who got shot at the gas station.
Can't even use Jaws. That was a
Jaws
shark.
was a
That's
horror.
bullshit.
You're gonna
I'd take
be
Jaws.
okay. So your roommate's gonna be Jaws.
Are you living in the tank with Jaws? Like, are you using scuba equipment?
Dude, I'm so going to bed with Freddy Krueger, dude, because I can sleep and he's all up and ready to roll.
See, but the thing with Freddy Krueger is he was a chomo, so he's gonna be really creepy.
It's not really a child molester. I'm an old man, so what does it matter to me?
If you read the story,
Yeah, he's not gonna be
I'm an
after
old
you.
man.
He's like, oh, you're too old for me.
Good luck,
Bye.
bitch.
Yeah.
Good luck. Good luck. I'll sit here and sleep all night and shit ain't
I
gonna
don't
work.
think I want him invading.
You're the
my
only ones
dreams
that
at
touch
all,
people.
no.
Hey,
Good.
that's my bro. He can kill you guys. Just can't
what
kill
if
me.
he gets drunk with you one night and he talks you into some things?
What if he fingers you?
Yeah, that's.
What if Freddy got fingered?
There we go. What if Freddy Krueger
Freddy got fingered.
tries to prostate
Right.
you?
Well, he's gonna have to cut it all out.
Well, you're gonna have to kick him out, dude. Number one, kick him out.
You can't
Or-
stop him from doing
I
what
think
he's
it'll be
gotta
too
do.
late. I
Name's
think
on
it'd
the
be-
lease too.
Listen, but if you like it,
He's gonna finger me.
There's complications here.
We're making it technical here.
There's no getting out of this lease. It's
And he
a
co-signed
year
for
He's-
your car.
He's a
lease. It's a year lease. You gotta take the fingering, and it's gonna happen.
He's got rights, Nevin.
Wasn't a lease.
Fuck this guy.
And when he's
I don't
got
like
just
this
as much
guy
rights to
anymore.
that apartment as you do.
when he has to go to the neighbors and tell him he's a sex offender, you got to accompany him.
He's a
For
bitch.
moral support.
I know he's a bitch. He's a bitch. He's
Wow, we're
such
really
a
going
kid.
deep into this
Oh,
one.
yeah.
I'm the piece of shit that's gotta be with him. Fuck this guy.
Oh, next thing you know, you're in Fight Club.
See, shit just got real right there. I can't even enjoy this anymore because you guys all fucked it up.
Okay. Who hasn't?
I'm gonna
answered
pee.
yet?
I'm gonna go pee, and I'm gonna.
All right, you go pee.
You
You
go
go
pee.
pee.
They're up there.
It's
They're
so
up
bad. It's so bad.
He's got a
Okay,
serious
who hasn't answered yet? Who hasn't answered yet? You didn't answer yet, have you?
I'm still going Michael Myers.
Okay.
He's going to be the guy in there. He's going to pick up after himself. He's kind of autistic, so, I just got to make sure
That's just
shit.
gonna be entertaining as hell.
I've never
anyway.
actually watched the Halloween movies.
Well,
I watched
never?
first one, but it took me like over a year to finish it. I never watched any of the other ones.
Okay,
Oh, you just like fall asleep during the middle of it every time? So
Yeah.
you keep watching
if
reruns?
Only
you
like
want
3
my
tries
honest
to finally finish
opinion,
it.
watch Rob Zombie's remake of it.
I've
I
seen
heard
a
that.
little
Yeah,
bit of
that
that.
That
watched
one's
all
going
of
to
it.
keep your attention. Now, if you want to get deeper into it, I would go back and watch the old ones. But the story is so fucking weird about just the fact that he went on this murder spree, and then you can't kill him. He was just a kid. That's all he
Yeah.
was.
Yep.
That's it.
Yep.
And he gets his head chopped off. I mean, Friday the 13th is my favorite, but I just don't think Jason would pick up after himself. And then, if I brought somebody attractive home, he would kill him. It would complicate things,
He would definitely.
And they only Michael Myers only fucked with you if you
What?
fucked with his routine.
Maybe you can be like, hey, Jason, don't kill her until after I get done, humping her, and then, you can have.
No, because it always happened before that. No, it always happened right after.
Yep.
Right after the girl
Not
lost her
always.
virginity.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
After
Yeah, always
penetration, it did
Yep,
happen.
it
Oh,
did happen.
there you
Jason
go.
Goes to Hell, best scene is when he splits her in half.
Mm-hmm.
When she's riding a guy, they're in a tent. And he just shoves a stop sign through there.
I like
and
it
then
when he kills
splits her in
Kevin
half.
Bacon in the
It's like,
first
what
movie.
the fuck?
Well,
and the
when
guy's
Billy
sitting there
Jason
going,
does.
ah!
Let's not give that away.
So fucking great.
I don't watch any of these like old. Well, I mean, I have, and I just couldn't really get into them. But so I'm gonna have to go with a little bit newer, like
Okay.
horror character, whatever. But I've been a huge fan of Silent Hill. I'm gonna go with Pyramid Head.
Oh, he would be
Ooh,
badass.
that's-
He'd be scary as fuck, though.
He'd be scary as fuck.
Pyramid Head's gonna be my roommate.
Okay. Man, you better get some a big place.
Well,
That
because
motherfucker's not small.
he's gonna, first of all, wherever he goes, he's fucking the place up.
Yeah.
Okay, wherever he goes.
Not really. He's just
dragging
kind of
his
like walk.
butcher
Yeah, he's
knife
just walking
all the
around,
time.
just dragging his knife. I just give him like a little pen.
But
wherever
what do you
he
think
walks.
that's gonna
Little
be?
circle,
Yeah,
little racetrack.
circle, yeah, exactly.
What if you find a nice place that has some good wood floors and he's just dragging shit
Whoa,
around?
Oh, yep. And then, well, that's gonna be like like, no.
That's a deal breaker.
No,
Bless
no
you.
wood floors.
$20 fine.
What if you make him responsible for the security deposit? The
No.
full
Or you could
we
have
go.
slate floors, and
Well,
then he
he's
would
gonna
just
be-
be sharpening
there
his
you
knife.
go.
Oh, heck,
Now
you gotta
Tommy's
think,
thinking.
Yeah, okay,
There
I
you
like
go.
that, yeah.
Okay.
There you go. Imagine
And then,
having
then,
an
then I'll
alien.
invite Antifa over, whatever.
Fuck off, bro.
But could you imagine him like getting drunk and then he'd like fall forward into a wall and he'd just like straight through the
yeah.
wall?
And
Like,
he goes,
great, my security deposit, dick, thanks.
And he never sleeps.
He goes through a
keeps
bad-
going.
Yeah, and he'd just be walking around dragging that. You'd have to
leans
listen to it.
on
I got-
It
I
could
got
probably
fans.
become soothing.
Huh?
Probably could become soothing after a
Yeah,
while.
or yeah, like a fan, just
And then
yeah,
you go
that white
stay
noise
somewhere.
Just,
Yeah.
yeah.
Then you go stay
Or
somewhere.
you're
and you
gonna
don't
become
hear
Just
nothing.
insane.
put carpet down, it'd be all right, just Kevlar carpet or something.
Or
so we can't
70s
cut it,
70s.
What if the
Recycle.
Wolfman was your roommate? Would you have to get like the pet deposit, or does he
Oh,
count as a
yeah,
person?
If he piddles on the floor.
Oh, dude,
Yeah,
it'd be over.
You
You
can't
know it's
Watch
not gonna
out
be
for
a
that
Give
single
him a
pee-pee.
little doggy door or whatever,
Yeah,
Go
yeah.
outside to poop.
Well, that's what the Wolfman. He's gonna be shedding everywhere.
Yeah,
he's
you'd
gonna
have to
be
get like
pissed.
the lint rollers
Do
all
you
the time.
Pumpkinhead? He's technically a human, but
Pumpkinhead is underrated. I love
would you have
Pumpkinhead.
to
Yeah,
put
I
him
haven't
on a
seen that
leash
movie
when
in a
you
long
take him
time.
What
out?
about
or-
pumpkin pounding?
Huh?
I posted that the other day.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
I tagged Big Red in it.
Yep.
wow.
That took me by surprise.
Wow.
I've never been a fan of like gingers. I know.
They're
everybody
not
knows-
real.
They're not real.
They do
people.
not exist.
What does it?
Gingers. They're not real.
They're fake
Yeah.
race.
They don't have a soul, so they do not exist.
So the sex didn't count.
But
Huh?
So
honestly,
the
dude,
sex didn't count.
honestly, honestly,
Sorry.
Yeah.
they have the tightest, warmest, deepest vaginas.
What?
Why do you
By
say it
far.
like Morgan Freeman?
I just said it like Morgan Freeman. They have
Sounded
the
like
tightest,
it sounded like a
warmest,
documentary.
deepest
Breaking
vaginas
news.
out of
Okay.
every
Warmest,
female in
deepest.
the
So whenever Jacob comes to your
literal
gym, he'd be like,
race.
"Oh my God, look at that bar! It's going up and down by itself."
If you guys had to fight a vampire that is in the movies,
Yeah.
which vampire could you beat
It'd
up?
be
Edward Cullen.
Edward
I'd beat the
Cullen.
shit
I
out
would
of that
fuck
dude.
his bitch ass up,
You
dude.
guys jumped straight on the
Fuck yes,
Twilight.
dude. Yes,
I'm
he's a
going
pussy.
Brad Pitt back
I
in
say the
interview.
ones from
Oh,
Near Dark.
Interview of a vampire.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Which one?
Near Dark.
No.
You ever seen that movie?
What is it?
I'm throwing it out because it's an old movie.
Dude,
Oh.
I'd-
Near Dark. It's got like Bill
Near
Paxton
Dark,
in it.
Edward Cullen would
I know
have his
you're
ass
talking- I know
handed
you're
to
talking
him
about- I know you're talking about.
appropriately.
I think Dollman's in it. You remember the Dollman movies?
Yeah.
No.
Near Dark.
I don't
It
think
would
they
be
got
foul. He
superpowers
just
when they
glimmer in
move
the
fast.
sun and be like,
No,
"Ah,
So
my
you can.
ass."
There's better
choke
chance
him.
of
You
fighting
have-
him.
you
I go after the original. What do they call
I
him?
would rip his
He's
head
just-
off.
Nosferatu.
I would rip his
Yeah.
head off and cram
Old
up his
school one.
vampire
Oh,
ass.
How about, hey,
So
how
he
about
can
that
eat his own
Frick
vampire ass.
Fright Night?
Fright Night?
Oh,
That one?
That vampire. Do you even remember that? Fright Night was old as hell.
Well,
though.
like,
That
They
was
made a
like-
remake of
was it
that.
Lost
Yeah,
Boys,
not
whatever?
that
Was that
one.
what it
Yeah,
was?
Lost Boys had all the.
Come with us,
Yeah.
my
The
God.
Lost
Yeah.
Boys.
No, but that was Kiefer. That was
Yeah, Kiefer Sutherland.
Yeah,
And what they call him, the Brat Pack or whatever.
Yeah, back-
I remember the
What, was
music
the Frog
behind.
Boys too?
Yeah,
The Lost
Well,
Boys,
no,
dude.
the Lost
Yeah,
Boys
Lost Boys.
The
had
Lost Boys.
Frog
all those
Brothers.
Yeah, the Frog
younger-
Brothers. That's
yeah.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, had all those young actors in it that were always
Corey and
Corey.
Corey and Corey.
So the
What about that fucking
Outsiders and-
saxophone? Oh man. Oh fuck yeah. Oh, definitely. You gotta represent that. Dude, I love it. I love the old saxophone there. Especially in that fucking song. What the fuck is that song called? I don't fucking.
Shall not. You know that song, or maybe it's a different one.
That is when they're
Lost
at the
Boys.
bonfire.
Oh, you're
Yeah,
talking
yeah,
about
yeah.
the
Lost
long-haired
Boys.
guy out there singing and
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
Oh,
he's
jeez.
We need to know the
sax-
official
God
soundtrack.
damn it.
Dude, I don't know. We can't bring it up or we get pulled.
Who were the artists on the soundtrack to the Lost Boys?
Dude, that was like a harmonica song.
No.
Saxophone is up there like.
Oh man, I know it's right there.
What's the answer?
It asked me if I wanted to buy the soundtrack.
What's the name? What's
Oh
the
my
name?
I just
god,
wanna
it's gonna
see it.
fucking drive me nuts now because I know that fucking song.
Look here, bitch. I just want to see it.
I'll get. Hey,
He even like I don't know if you
We'll go
know
off
the
the-
band. I don't know if you know the band Gunship, but he like played on that one album Dark All Day or whatever, and oh, it's top notch. But god damn it, I can't remember. Like,
then yeah.
He's like a legit saxophone player or whatever. But
All right, here we go.
oh yes,
Good times, Lost in the Shadows. Don't let the sun go. I know that there was some.
I still
Doors in
believe.
this.
Is that it? That's
Yo,
a
Tim-
line. I
Tim
still
Capello.
believe.
Yeah. Yep.
I still, yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Wow.
Play it.
Roger
Play it.
Daltrey?
Play a
Cry,
play a
little
something.
sister. That's
no,
the one I
that
was
was
thinking
Daltrey
of.
from the Who.
Just play a little bit.
No, I was just saying another
Oh.
one on there.
Do-do-do-do-do.
Okay, we'll probably
That's
have
not
to.
that one.
We'll probably have to cut it off when we release this, but
Oh, now we're
Google
playing commercials. So now we got our own
There's like a
commercials.
fucking like 9-minute long loop of that song from Lost Boys or whatever, like on YouTube or whatever. It just
There's
goes
like
on
freaking
and on
loops
and
of
on.
every song.
Oh yeah.
Like 24 hours of this song.
This is deep. This is real deep.
What?
listen how dirty that
Some deep
saxophone
shit.
sounds.
What's your name? Star.
You're dancing like the 80s guys.
That is him.
All he needs is a piano tie.
Yeah.
Piano keyboard.
Oh yeah. Who's the original artist of that?
Tim Capello.
Castle. Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
that's
Why does it
great.
sound like the
That's it.
Ghostbusters theme?
That's beautiful.
Oh yeah.
It's all vampires right there.
Shit.
It's
So
so
those are the ones you're beating up, huh? And I looked up the one you talked about. Yeah, you could definitely kill that vampire.
You can always kill all those vampires.
Vampires.
They're not
For
real
sure.
vampires. They're just
Yeah.
Well, which of the monsters
Yeah.
could you not take out? You know, like
Oh.
the old, like the Mummy, the Frankenstein.
How did anybody ever kill the mummy?
Fire, wasn't it?
Was it?
rape.
No, it
I
was
thought
like a book
Frankenstein
or
was
something.
fire.
I thought the Mummy caught on fire too, but maybe I'm mistaken.
This is OG Mummy, right?
Yeah.
Which mummy are you talking about?
OG Mummy. Yeah, the OG.
Like old black and
Brendan
white.
Fraser
No,
mummy,
just like
or
the
Mummy?
idea
Yeah.
of
Mummy.
mummy, werewolf,
Not Billy Zane.
vampire.
Well, if you light them on fire, their toilet paper's gonna burn. That's
Ah,
just gone.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean they die.
That they burn.
If you burn the bones,
I don't ever
you
remember
burn
hearing
the
how to kill a mummy. Like
That
every
has
other one, you
something
can
to do with
tell.
an amulet or something.
Every
You
other
have to rape
one,
an amulet. What do you
they
gonna
know
do?
you know how to kill them, like silver bullets, stab them in the heart.
No, yeah, there's like not a known way of killing a mummy that's like well known. Uh oh, here goes,
Explosives. Fuck it.
blow it up. Yeah, but
How do you kill a mummy?
Total anal.
thank
butt
God
sex.
for
That's
Google.
not the right answer.
Thank
Cool.
God.
Full on. It's the only way to do it.
Oh, Dan,
You get a butt sex
really.
thing, mummy.
Sometimes you drive me up a wall. So I put, "How do you kill a mummy?" And then it kept going. So it said, "Total anal cool down."
So what's the result?
What happened?
It says,
We gotta know what happened here.
I didn't find anything for
another
how do
bag
you
of
kill a
random
mummy
Doritos.
total anal cooldown. Sorry about that.
Even Google's like, I have no idea. What the
Wow.
fuck is that?
How do you
You
kill a
stumped
mummy?
Google. Congratulations,
I don't
Dan.
even know what to do with your request.
You ever watch those videos if Google
Was a real person?
Yeah.
Oh my god, this is fucking hilarious.
Like the autocompletes and
Hey,
everything.
Google.
on it.
No, I like the
Sitting there
dude in
jacking
college.
off.
He's like, Asian girls. And the guy's like, yeah, big butts. He's like, damn it.
Asian girls and big butts.
Dude,
Good luck.
How go here? How what?
yeah. What the hell? There's just so many.
There's like
funny-
3 different ones that they've done.
Yeah.
Then they have the one with where it's the guy that usually plays Google, and then there's another guy that's like supposed to be Google Assistant or whatever.
Yeah.
And he's like,
Those were so good. Yeah, man, we had some skits planned for Dan. I don't know what the one for Owen was. I can't remember. But Dan, imagine this. Dan, he's inside a fire. He got a brace on, and he's always ducking shit.
I brought the brace.
You did? Yeah.
You told me to bring it.
Yeah, I know.
We also
We
told you
didn't
to
tell
be
you to
here
bring it
earlier.
late, motherfucker. Oh shit.
How late? Was it? Were we really that late?
Yeah.
It's at 4 o'clock. We got here at 4, like 8.
no, you
After
didn't.
what
I
we
got here at
agreed to.
4:10.
Either
You gotta read the
way,
thread.
we're doing like a news like skit. So like anchors. Hey, we take you live to Dan, and Dan's inside a fire, like he's not supposed to be, and he's just ducking and shit. And we're just trying to ask him how things are going, and we're keeping him there. And then it's like an ongoing thing. Hey, this is Dan. He's bringing you live from the asteroid storm. We sent him to the asteroids, and there'd be fucking asteroids colliding in the back. And he's like, "What are you doing over there?" But basically, that's the pretense of the whole.
Just chilling.
Owens
fine.
was,
This is
uh,
fine.
It's like a running
Oh, my
gag.
leg's on fire.
Why are we
right
doing this
now, but
then?
It's not that bad.
Owens
fine.
In
was
the middle.
he was gonna be in an NBA locker room and nobody would give him an interview,
Yeah.
so he was just like interviewing random people, like the guy who might have got someone a towel.
Towel guy.
Yeah, the towel guy. Yeah.
Janitor.
I was supposed to be the towel guy, right? Yeah,
we
I'm
were
the towel
gonna
guy. Yeah.
Interchange different people into it.
But we're
I'm not
just
quite
making
at
these little
professional
skits.
status yet,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna interview you.
Yeah.
I watched that one that you guys did, the floating head one.
Oh.
And as soon as you said Tannerite, I fucking lost it. He's like, what should I buy today? Tannerite. I'm like, fuck yes.
I didn't see that one.
It was
You have
very
to watch-
hard to have him behind my head
It was-
saying shit and not laugh, man.
Josh is like, they're using the green screen. Josh is like, oh, I'll get on Amazon. And then all of a sudden, you start hearing him talk, and then you see it, and it's just his head.
It's a
And he's like telling Josh what to order on Amazon. And then he's like, I think that guy at work's gay. And he's like,
It's like,
you should put it in an email. Hey, are you gay? No, I shouldn't say that.
Oh man.
But yeah, he's like, well, I'll just get on Amazon for a little bit. Well, what did I come on here? And he's like, Tannerite. And I was like, yeah, Tannerite.
Oh, how about that new
Close.
Drake album?
Let's go blow some shit up. Yeah, all right.
Oh shit. Yeah, it just got really funny. We were just bored. Man, just
Well,
started
yeah.
making these skits. They're so fun to do.
Yeah.
I don't know.
and a lot of them are just like, we do kind of map them out, but it's mostly like whatever we come up with.
Like,
We
I
just
want
try to
one-
come
I
up
want
with
one
a-
You
So
come up with
Zach.
a general concept
Yeah.
and then you kind of free ball it as you go.
Yeah, yeah,
Exactly.
you ad lib. Well, Zach gave
Yeah,
us
yeah.
COVID tips. That's one
Yeah.
of my big
I just
ones.
kind of think of it, then I just fucking just go with the
Yeah,
flow.
and that-
exactly.
that's
It helps
why
when you're at your gym
we
at
were
2
Yeah,
excited
you start
to
breaking
get
chairs and
that
shit.
straight up.
Yeah.
So we could actually we could do some things where we put something up here and we wanted Zach to like dance around and do one of his COVID dances
Oh,
and
yeah.
shit. But
Oh man, I have.
I'll bring the mask.
Why is that light out?
You
I
turned
turned it off
You turned
because
it off.
it puts a glow on this, so
Yeah.
it was
Oh, gotcha.
it was trying to autofocus.
Yeah.
No, I unplugged it.
Oh, you unplugged it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Why
but
do you
either
need
way.
to be shiny more?
He
Yeah,
wanted. He wanted.
I'm
his
the
skin
only
to be-
black person in here,
You
okay?
need to show off his
Alright.
bronzeness.
So what is it? You don't want me here because I'm black?
I got
I'm
Indian
used to-
bloodline.
You do look
Yeah.
really fucking black
Yeah,
on
one
there.
line.
You do.
It's not black.
No, like
But
you do. You
I'm
look.
saying I'm not as white as you, technically.
Huh?
I'm not as white as you
You
genetically.
look like the Rock's
Genetically.
He's definitely blacker than you.
Bullshit.
cousin. Damn. Yeah, but that. Yeah,
We got Elizabeth
we'll do those
Warren
skits.
over here.
We'll do them at some point.
1/100th.
I beat her.
Yeah. Oh, you're twice as white.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and we also have Tommy's thoughts. That we're
Yes,
gonna
that's
do.
another one.
What's
Tommy's
that?
thought- Okay. Okay, there's two different versions of this. The one that we thought of is we have a green screen. There's a fire crackling in the background. I have this old timey chair, one of those old timey grandma and grandpa chairs. I want you sitting in it. You're just smoking a cigar, and you're just pissed. But you're giving it to us in the most, what would we say? Like the most professional, respectful rant
Yeah.
ever.
Like a wealthy father of like a family. He doesn't want them to get all like a bad name for the family. You know, you're gonna be a little aggressive, but not too aggressive. You're gonna use words that we may not understand, but we know we should feel stupid because you use that word.
There's a gun on the table.
Yeah. And then my favorite though is the bartender.
Yes, that's
I think the bartender would be Tommy, and just him. Just he picks one thing, and he just goes off about it, whatever it may be. Let him just go, tell his opinion of it. But who knows what?
What do you mean? Like, ask him like.
Anything.
Well, the scene's open. He's wiping down the
Right,
counters
he's-
and
he's
stuff.
at-
and he's like,
Oh, I
closing
got you.
time.
yeah, and he's
It's closing
based-
time. He's
Yeah.
got a bar scene in the back. Whatever.
Going balls deep.
Whatever
Oh, yeah.
pissed him off that
Balls
day,
deep.
he goes in on it. You know, it could
That'd
have
be
been
good
like,
being a bartender because you got all kinds of stories then.
Yeah.
Got a lot of things that
There-
piss me off too. So
Yes.
yeah. Basically,
Perfect. That's the next one. There we go. Yeah.
like Tommy
Yeah,
said
set that up.
when we talked about it, like you know what grinds my gears from Family
Yeah.
Guy? Yeah.
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 That's pretty
we,
much, yeah.
we
like
think
a rant.
Tommy would be the perfect person to have that.
We need
You know what? Bust my balls.
What?
Blam.
I,
Then you
it's
just start
like
it
hanging
off.
out with Jim Belushi over
You
here.
just start it off, dude. You know what? Bust my balls. Blam. Then you just start going.
Well, all
And
I
it's
know
like
is
the
every
Red
time you
Green
started-
Show, only
I just
not
I
in
just wanna say,
Canada.
every time you started chanting balls deep, you were declining, sir. Don't be declining on me,
I'm
boy.
not declining.
Oh, what happened here? What just happened?
Screensaver.
Oh, we
That's
don't
what
have
happens
screensavers
when you're
here.
inactive.
Yeah.
That's what happens when things go balls deep.
Balls deep.
I feel like I'm out of focus. Again, is it because I'm black?
It's probably.
Probably
It
can't
is.
focus in
You're
on you.
black.
Well,
You are.
They probably just think
You're the blackest white person I've ever
probably-
met in my
I want
life.
reprimand right now. I just demand like.
they probably just assume that you're Zach's shadow.
Oh.
So
damn.
If you move the wall,
Like, we gotta call off the meeting for another 35 minutes. He's not leaving yet. He's not leaving.
why does this shadow keep moving different than the
Call
guy?
off the meeting.
We'll be on some
He doesn't
That's
know.
what happened. That's why when Black is it crashed. They couldn't comprehend the shadow versus Zach. Like, wait a minute, let's go.
This is proof that they're shadow people. Look at this podcast from Indiana.
You know what's funny?
I know the shadow's wearing a pink shirt.
I can go back on all of this and select that green screen and put some crazy shit behind you right now.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, yeah.
Like
So
two
even during
people
my
banging each other in
at
the
10,
butt.
50,
Whoa.
I
Blam.
can have some funny things.
Like, wow.
Right on.
I,
But yeah.
Just turn it pink.
Who's
and then
banging
it's just a floating
somebody
head.
behind Zach's head?
Yeah, floating
What's going on?
head, just
Do I
beastly
need to
arms
get, do I need to
floating.
get naked?
No, look at that. Well, he showed
Nipples.
his
We get
chest.
some-
I didn't show the nipples though.
Yeah.
You didn't
Oh,
do-
are nipples allowed on this program?
well, yours are.
all
Here-
I know is Gooch is on, so let's not show.
One
But
of the
yours are so brown they don't even show up. It doesn't matter.
I'll overlay. I'll
in
there. I'll put something else.
I'll turn them like neon green.
Like you're nearly black.
That'll tie into the
And
conspiracy.
Jeremiah's glowing in the dark.
How about this? How about when you
Two
see your
eyeballs.
nipples, I'll light them on fire. I'll do that. They will, or lightning bolts hit them.
And I'd be like, guys, it's really hot in here.
Yeah, I can add a lot of funny.
Fireworks start going off.
Oh, my God.
It's been fun. I mean, just coming up with the different ideas and then.
Oh yeah, this is
Being
just
able
a
to
big
throw stuff
experiment. We've
onto
been
it.
doing this
Yeah,
for
because
years.
it's
so-
grown so much. Just trying this, trying that,
Yeah.
seeing what's going on.
I know, it-
Plus, it's opened it up. I mean,
Dude,
to where-
just seeing people I haven't seen in years, for
that's
fuck's sake,
everything.
dude.
It's hey, what's up, man? Like, long time no see. Right.
Yes. You get-
Zachary. Zach.
This guy does not understand what a podcast.
Did you know I'm their very first
Naked.
guest?
Yeah, he's the very first guest. And this
Zach
is
was
what
the very-
There wasn't any video at that time, right?
No,
It was
no,
just
no,
audio.
it's
Just
audio.
audio.
Just audio.
All audio.
We did, and I just started. We started off of our military stories, which was
Yes.
those are great though.
But the one with you, whatever, and you're talking about fucking LeBass.
LeBass.
Oh my god, dude! I listened to that part like fucking like 3 or 4 times in a row. It's like a 15-minute part, dude. I laughed so fucking hard.
If you guys don't
Oh
know,
my
was it first episode maybe?
Yeah.
It might have been the first episode or whatever,
It's just
but
audio,
yes.
but it's a story about when I was in basic training and I knew
Oh
this
my
guy named
God.
LeBass. LeBass, if you ever see this, holy shit, you made a mark in history.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
But I
that
don't-
was definitely one of the best stories.
Yeah.
You listened to it?
Yeah.
Oh,
What
dude.
happened next? I forget what happened next. Like,
Well, okay, so yeah, he had the dummy, and then we had that fire drill, and he's running, and then he sees the damn drill sergeant on the stairs, and fucking forgets that he has the dummy.
LeBass! Or no, Fred, yeah, Fred.
We're waiting on his ass out there in front of the company, and he comes out with Fred, the fireman carry, give him CPR on the fucking ground, which is he's just a dummy. Funny as fucking thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then he didn't have to
Yeah,
carry
the way
it
you
anymore.
fucking told that story though, and it's just
Oh.
like everything that led up to. And you're talking about like how like he'd be like at chow, he had to like sit Fred next to him or whatever, and he'd give him his own fucking plate.
He
and
had to
shit.
carry his own plate and
He's
to
fucking-
dress Fred the same way.
Yeah, because you said like something like you were like for like watch duty or something. Like you went out and you like watched for like an hour or whatever. You come back in or whatever, and you're on the bottom bunk. He's on the bathroom type. You're like waking him up, like 2 fucking minutes go by. What the fuck? So you climb up there. I've been trying to wake Fred up the whole fucking time. LeBass, wake the fuck up! So he gets up and you go back to bed or whatever, and just watch him like he starts putting clothes on Fred. Like, what are you doing? Like, drill sergeant says whatever I wear, Fred wears too.
What the fuck?
Dude.
He's like,
Some of those
he's playing like
punishments that
house
fucking
with a
drill
little
sergeants
fucking
give you,
like
fucking
dummy or whatever,
retarded.
like you
Oh,
would
yeah.
with your little kid.
Oh, we had this short private. I mean, it was a mixed company at the time, but she was just stool height, I swear. Kept forgetting her
Midget
fucking
spaghetti.
weapon. Kept forgetting her gun everywhere.
Wait. This is in your
Basic.
platoon? There's a girl in your platoon?
It was at the time when we gathered for formations.
Yeah.
We actually had a mixed company.
Yeah.
Okay.
We didn't. There was no staying and all that. So everything was completely separate except for when you gathered.
Okay.
Anyway,
Right on.
kept forgetting her weapon, and everybody's got to pick up after her. You forget a weapon, that's big
Right.
deal. That's a
Yeah.
big fucking
Huge.
That's why
deal.
you're in the military. Have a weapon.
Yeah, just kept forgetting. So the drill sergeant, they have this demonstration M16 that for a whole platoon can show all the inner workings of an
Talking about the 7-foot fucking
this
long one,
fucking
right?
thing was 7 foot
Fucking
long.
ridiculous.
Hey, let me pull the bolt back. Look
Heavy
inside,
as shit,
dude.
too.
The dust cover was like the flap of a cereal box.
Right.
That's how crazy it was. Gives this shit to her. Now you have to fucking carry this.
Yeah, we had.
And
So this little midget's carrying around a fucking weapon twice her fucking size.
yeah, there's present arms. There's all these movements
Yeah.
you have to do,
Uh-huh.
and she can't do it. Now try to go to the chow hall with this fucking
And you-
weapon.
Got a low carry.
Can't.
Put the barrel down.
She's like Pyramid Head scraping it all together.
Yeah.
Usually
It's your
we
roommate.
hung our weapons on our bunks and we had them tied up and all that stuff and secured. She couldn't. She had to sleep with her fucking weapon. It was ridiculous. Well, we also had a profile platoons when you're hurt. You're fucked up, okay?
Mhm.
Most of them are in crutches, right?
Yeah.
But they talk a lot of shit because they think that some of them are like, I don't have to do this. I don't have to do that. They would forget their PC hat. You need to be dressed and everything like that. And so some of the drill sergeants will say, fuck you, grab your crutch, let's do some movements. Present arms with a crutch.
She's like standing on like 1 foot or some shit, doing this
Oh,
shit.
Yeah.
Drill sergeant would be
my
like, forward, march. Crutch step, crutch step, crutch step, crutch. Oh, there'd
Oh
be
my
people
God.
lagging and dying because some of them got club feet and whatnot.
They're gonna walk right.
Did you ever have the uniform switch? They call you down. You'd be in full uniform, and they'd be like, so the guys were on the 2nd level.
Yeah.
And they'd be like, all right, you're gonna go back upstairs, and you're gonna put on 1 green sock, 1 PT sock, PT shorts, green shirt. Just call off like random stupid shit. 1 boot, your flip flop on the other shoe. You have to get up. You'd have like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Go
Oh
up there,
my God.
and we had to lock our wall lockers.
Yeah.
so they didn't get tossed. So you'd have to like rip it out, take off all your shit, put on all this new shit, and it didn't match at all, right? So then they knew that. That's why they told you, because it was all in different drawers or hanging up differently. Then you'd have the reason they did is because after that people would forget to lock their wall lockers back up.
Oh
And if you've ever seen a picture, I mean, they go around the internet, like where you see the wall lockers tipped all the way down. It's like
Yeah.
fucking. They line them up like dominoes for that.
And they will tip. They
Because
will tip.
one dude at the very front forgets to lock his wall locker, do their boot kicking it, and it'll just go like this, bomb, 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 all the way down. But they do that so that they can toss your wall locker, and then they can find like people had like cell phones in there when I went through.
Whoa.
Fucking, yeah, it was bad.
Oh my God! Wow.
We had a little. I think I told this last time.
I think you may
A
have.
little Asian dude that didn't
60
speak
minutes.
any English.
Yes. Yeah. You told me.
Not bad at all.
I didn't know. I didn't hear that
He
one.
was, he had the first bunk, right? So, like the door was there. He had the first bunk. Spoke like 3 words. in
Jeremiah,
English.
if you want another one, grab one.
And we had a female commander at the time.
Go for
Yeah.
And she came in for
Thank
an
you.
inspection.
Oh, that's some good shit.
And when it doesn't matter what time, if they come in for an inspection, you have to stand up
it. Absolutely,
at
that's a
attention.
good one.
So this little Asian dude sleeps naked. The female officer comes in. She's the fucking captain. She's our commander. Attention! So everybody jumps out of their bunk, right, like this. Here's this little Asian dude, butt ass naked, speaks 3 words of English, and she's like, "What the fuck?" Da, da, da. And then my guy, the guy that was my bunk, he was from China too, but they were from different areas, so they
Yeah.
didn't talk the same.
Oh my God.
So she's yelling at him to translate, and he's like, "Dude, I don't know what he's saying." And she's like, "You're both from China." He's like, "That's the most racist shit I've ever heard."
Just let it
Someone
roll.
from like fucking England talking
Yeah.
to someone from like the the bayou or
So,
something, you know.
so he's trying to explain to the naked Asian dude because they won't let him get dressed, and he doesn't understand what he's doing is wrong. That he needs to get dressed, and so he's trying to talk to him, and he's like,
You gotta pantomime that shit. Oh my God.
How,
damn.
how did he get in there though?
because
Like,
Yeah.
we
yeah,
did where you could get your citizenship if you joined the army.
Oh,
Oh.
okay. That makes sense.
Really?
Because
They
I was
start
like,
doing that now?
how
Yeah,
did
I
he
knew like
pass
They
so
did it
many
when I
things?
went in. I don't
Really?
know. Yeah. I mean, you
Okay.
still had to take a test you still had to take your nationality test or
Yeah?
whatever
Yeah.
at the end of it, but it was 10 weeks.
I had a friend, Jose Torres. He tried so hard to get in the military so many times because he thought, if he joined the military, he'd be able to get his citizenship. They're like, no, fuck you.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm
rejected
sure there
it,
was
like-
probably a
Well, this is like way back,
Yeah.
like when we were like shortly like out of high school and
Mhm.
stuff, but
Yeah.
things must have changed since then.
Like JoJo or Jose Torres?
Jose
Jose
Torres.
Torres.
The little short guy.
Yeah, it works out.
Yeah.
Gym with me.
JoJo
Lucy
Torres?
is like brother or some shit,
No,
right?
that guy's alright.
Are you talking
Yeah.
about
I'm talking about
Landeros?
JoJo. Landeros. Okay,
I
it's
know what you're talking
Landeros.
about.
It's the Landeros.
No,
It was
no,
Landeros.
You're
Not
and
that.
you might be
He
thinking
looked
of
like
the
a guy
one
that
that's
would.
down.
Jose Torres. I think.
Down the road from
Torres, when he
Old
started
Full
the
House.
factory job, he had to go with like names that were
Yeah.
stolen.
See, it was.
Said one day, like,
Oh,
his
yeah.
paycheck was like short as fuck. He's like, "What the hell's going on?" He goes, "HR." He's like, "That's child support." He had to quit that job, go get a different one.
Yeah, he was paying child support for somebody else's kid because he had
Yeah,
somebody
what
else's
the
social
fuck?
security number. Yeah.
Oh.
I always prayed that would happen to me when they started taking it out. And I was
Yeah.
like, man, I wish somebody would just take my shit. They could pay.
I'm sure that one was receiving like double payments.
Yeah, I know.
Like-
But in this head at that moment,
Yeah.
that's what I was thinking.
Like my
Just
cousin's
think
wife,
of
she's
her mind
HR.
payments.
Said one day they had
That's all
like
I care
call a
about.
Spanish dude in, like, just so you know, you got the same exact name, address, security number as another employee of ours. Said he just got up, walked out. Never seen him again.
again.
Well played,
Yeah.
sir. Well played.
I gotta pee.
Oh. It's pee time for Jeremiah.
You know how you
Look at him squeezing between all of this gauntlet I made.
Squeezing in between everything.
you know how you said
Setup.
Get out of there, come
What was
on.
the setup? Was that mic? Was that mic?
what do you mean?
Boom arms, lights, cameras. What do you got? What's the setup?
What?
You got?
What are
Picture
you
in
trying to
picture.
analyze?
Well, we got
You trying to analyze all of it?
What are you analyzing?
Okay, this camera is hitting them.
Okay.
Okay. Then this camera on the laptop is hitting us.
Okay.
And then we got our own mic for the couch, and then they got that mic for the table.
So what is that mic though? Like what is hot mic.
That's
It's a dual miking
Blue?
That's a
situation.
Yeti. This is.
It has a name on it. It's just we covered it up. So
It's a covered up name.
it's called.
Balls deep.
The arms
Couch
came
brand?
with two different microphones.
Doesn't matter the name brands. It matters that they have 2 mics for
that
each
we
group.
started with.
But my
Well,
point, I
because
get
he
you a
wants
Sweetwater
to get.
discount. Whenever you get more shit, let me know.
Whoa, what?
Whoa, yeah, because I'll tell you what we're looking for.
No fucking
Soundboard.
All
No,
right.
we're actually looking for a soundboard
Mhm.
and better mics to go with that soundboard.
Yes.
So we can actually go into it, and everybody could have a mic, their
You
own
gonna be a
mic,
producer or what? I mean,
and then
I
they
know how to
could,
run
we could
that shit.
actually
Huh?
control a
Ran
lot
it
of
for
it.
5 years.
what?
Soundboard and everything around it.
Yeah. See,
And
that's another
we-
thing.
I can help
I like
save
the
you some
whole.
money.
I ran it for 5 years.
I know you're a
We
DJ,
would
right?
love that,
Mm-hmm.
but
We
time,
can use an
and you don't
engineer
have any.
because engineering at the same time as
That was
producing.
my nipple.
I
Very
know
fun.
it was. That's why
While
I touched
hosting.
it. Yeah.
I'm in.
Are you?
Balls deep.
Oh my God, you are balls deep.
I'm
I have
balls
a-
deep.
There's a.
I've been balls deep
I
as
have
the guy
a tree
here.
house out back.
You
Live
can
in
live
there,
there.
bro.
Come on. I'll get my
We're on
license back in 2 years.
Yeah.
We're gonna be good.
2
Hell yeah.
years?
2 years. 2 more years.
Christ, man.
It's been a long fucking time.
But you're here now.
Don't tell me about it.
We're in
I
a
know because I got a ride somehow.
queer ass Patriots hat.
Whoa.
What's that
Whoa.
about?
You a Tampa Bay fan now?
Yeah. Did you follow Brady down?
I'm not a sports
down
guy.
south?
I'm sorry, guys.
I love
I
Brady.
love
Already.
Sports is being gonna be
Oh.
dumb.
I love
as
Brady.
hell.
I do love Brady.
He's about to kneel for the anthem. You know he's gonna kneel, right?
If he kneels for the anthem,
No,
I
he's
won't
gonna
watch
kneel.
football anymore. I will not watch football at all.
He's gonna kneel.
Yeah, you will.
If the
You'll be
Patriots
like,
kneel,
I wish I
I
was
will not
there.
watch football.
I wish I was right under his butthole and I could lick it because I love Tom Brady.
I do love Tom Brady.
I like that Tom
I do love Tom
Brady's
Brady.
in the Florida humidity. It's already half wet when I get to it.
Could you smell it?
Owen's fired up now.
I am.
You talking
that was
shit.
A good burn.
Yeah.
But they got Gronk too,
So,
and Gurley.
Is Owen a Patriots fan?
No.
No,
Oh.
look.
I'm
Why
a
not?
Patriots
Hey,
He's a
fan.
Patriots fan.
Why not?
Okay.
Why
He's
not,
a
Owen?
Patriots fan and a Tom Brady raper.
Whoa.
I followed Tom Brady from Michigan to the
I
Patriots
bet you did.
back in
Panama.
2000.
Bet
Fucking
you
in
did.
2000.
So what happened now? Like, didn't he move to a different team?
Tampa
Now he's
Bay.
on Tampa
Yeah.
Bay.
Tampa Bay
Yeah.
Bucks.
So now, who are you a fan of?
It hurts a little bit, but I still love the Patriots. Regardless, it doesn't matter.
Did you like Cam Newton? Is what you're saying?
No, I don't. I don't
Love
fucking
him,
like
boy.
him whatsoever.
Why?
You see his hair.
Why don't you like him?
You see his stupid ass
What
hair?
about-
Yeah, are you trying to turn this into a racial situation here? 'Cause
what about
it's not
him
about him
I
being
feel
black.
offended here.
I don't care. He is not a Patriots
I don't
quarterback.
know, dude. He
is
seems like a
not.
cool guy. Why you gotta pick on him?
He's not a Patriots quarterback.
Receiver?
He's not a Patriots quarterback.
That is
Receiver?
horrible, dude. He's worked his ass off to get at that spot, and you just. ugh.
Oh, he's gonna suck.
He's fucking just
Oh, yeah.
stoking the
He
flames over
dresses
there.
in
isn't he?
different costumes every weekend.
He's about-
Everybody.
So what
It's
is going to happen
everything.
with football anyway? Are they going to go on with it? I mean, how is it going to work?
Yeah,
Well,
but
right now they're going
every
on
player's
with it.
allowed to opt out if they want.
Yep. Same like the NBA, all that stuff. But here's a fun thing.
So wait, you mean? What do you mean opt out? Like say
They can
fuck
just
this,
say, I'm
like-
not
You don't
playing
want to
the whole
play. You don't want to play.
Still
Okay,
get
so
paid.
how many?
Still
So
get paid.
What?
You get paid your guaranteed
Okay.
money. You don't
Yeah,
get
you
paid.
get
You don't get paid.
guaranteed not-
so they're just not going to have football
Most
then, huh?
guaranteed
No, they're
money
still
is
playing.
having
You just said they can opt out.
But they
$2 million.
cannot. Yeah, the players can
They
opt
don't want
out.
to be in
They
it.
may
They
not.
don't have to.
Hey,
They can just take off.
most
Anybody want any
times
more
your
Mountain
guaranteed
Dews,
money
drinks?
is paid in the
I'll take a
first
water.
year of your
Water?
Football's
contract.
paid the first year. So like if you
So your
Well,
guaranteed
what's
money is all in your
times?
first
Four
year.
times.
If
I'm
you-
good.
5
this
times,
is
all right.
your 3-year deal and you opt out, you're not getting much.
You're not getting anything. In fact.
So more than likely they're all going to be in there. It's like,
No.
what are they going to do with?
A majority of them have already opted out. 11,
Probably
like
already
7
have
players on the
money.
Patriots have opted out.
The dudes probably
yeah,
have
it's
paid.
gotten kind of nasty.
Okay, so then, like I said, like what's going to happen with football? Like, so
They're-
it's
they're
just
just
gonna
gonna-
half-ass the fucking thing then. Just
No,
They can't have
second
that.
string.
Well,
or
if
whatever,
if
just-
third string guys decide they want
Yeah.
to play, then I guess they get their shot.
Huh.
That's what the NBA did.
Now, what about the stands? Are they gonna? Okay, because I don't watch much sports, but I watch Formula One. In Formula One, they have like no fans in the stands.
That's
It's
how the
nothing.
NBA is right
So
now.
is that how
I
football's
don't.
gonna
I
be?
haven't heard about what football's
Anybody-
going to do.
I don't know.
Well,
And
NBA
Baseball-
Everything is going on.
Baseball has
NFL
fi-
already
Football
canceled
should
their
start like a
preseason,
month.
so it's already done.
Imagine it starts in like a month. So what in a month from now they're not gonna have fans. In a month from now,
Preseason already started.
NFL is
They
going to
canceled
start,
it.
but they're not going to have
There's no
fans in the
preseason.
stadium.
Listen, they
There's no
canceled.
preseason.
They canceled preseason
There's no preseason.
already.
Yeah.
So the fact that
And the
it's even going to
NBA
happen is
The NBA has like an
I don't
LED
watch NBA. I
screen.
don't
Yeah,
know.
I know, but for their fans, they have an LED screen. And
Digital
you can,
fans.
yeah, you can
I don't
get
watch
digital fans
any
on there.
sports.
No.
I do strongman. I don't even
Baseball,
watch
they
that
have
shit.
The cardboard cutouts.
Don't do that.
It's probably
It's like-
going to be something similar to these things.
Yeah, but doesn't baseball have fans because it's outside?
No,
No.
What?
baseball has
cardboard cutouts.
cardboard cutouts, and then
Probably virtual.
there's a couple people that are there that work there, but even the commentators aren't on site.
Cardboard cutouts.
You have to wear. a
Yeah,
mask
didn't you
in the
see
dugout.
somebody did Weekend at Bernie?
Yeah.
Somebody did the
Oh, dude,
Bernie
I was watching the Cubs
from
and
Weekend at
Brewers
Bernie's.
game,
They had him his
and at the
cardboard
end of the
cutout.
game,
Yeah, I've seen that.
there was fans that because you can do something where you spend money, you get your cardboard cutout, and then they have an app you can do to where you can cheer and do all that shit and boo. They were booing, and then one of the guys working there was grabbing the cardboard cutouts and like storming out like he was mad.
What the fuck?
I lost my shit watching those.
That's fucking
Dude,
funny.
it was so
Oh
funny.
my God.
Okay, I see where I see this going. Everybody's, I'd say maybe 5 years down the road, everybody's watching. People are watching comedy shows in VR right now. You guys know that shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, just having stand-up comedy shows, but everybody's in VR. You're actually sitting in the audience with other audience members.
Well, I mean, just like with
No.
any show, like most of your audience is
Can you
know,
touch
online
people?
or over TV anyway. So
Right.
I mean,
the UK, they just did their experiment with their first concert, and what they did is, when you bought your tickets, you got your own personal platform, and it was spaced 6 feet apart, and it was like angled to where even all the way in the back you could see the stage.
Was it gated? I think I saw a picture where it was like gated.
Yeah,
So, like,
there was
wayside
like
gates?
there was like a little wayside gate, but
Yeah.
I mean it's something that they're trying to, you know, because I bought tickets already to the Riot Fest for next year.
The riot fest.
And
Yes.
I actually spent. This is the first time I ever spent the extra money to get like the VIP package and being able to go to the bars and the extra shit. And we're wondering what that's going to be like, especially with it being in Chicago. Like, I'm
You'd be
scared.
lucky if that venue will still be there in a year.
Well, it's gonna be
right, yeah, no shit.
It'll
no
be
shit.
at one of those big parks, Douglas Park, I think.
Yeah.
It's going to be at. So, I don't know. Every other time I went there, it's been pretty cool, but people weren't trying to kill people and steal Teslas. How the fuck are you going to steal a Tesla?
I didn't see any Teslas come out. They
No,
tried to
none of
steal
it. But they tried to steal them.
That's how superior Tesla is.
I know.
I just think
Elon's-
that. So I was watching video of that, and they were running Audis through the buildings. Like, oh, you can afford an Audi to ram into this building so that other people can get in and loot. So you can afford an Audi, and you're telling me that you need to get in there and grab those Nikes because it's your reparations.
Oh, yeah.
What in the
right.
hell?
Yeah, an Audi,
They
man.
stole the Audi.
Oh.
They stole the Audi.
Oh yeah,
There you
They
go.
didn't steal shit.
They might have.
Okay, well,
You don't
still,
steal shit
you
that's
steal
not in
it.
your
Why would you?
neighborhood. You steal the
get
shit that's
into-
in your neighborhood.
it was a secondhand Audi. that
If you're
got
gonna steal
through.
Yeah,
something from your
it's on
neighborhood,
wheels.
it's gonna be a Pontiac
Right.
Grand Am, and that's
It
it.
was certified
No
pre-owned.
Audis. Like, oh, I had an Audi living down the
I bought
street.
this $12,000. Oh,
I grabbed her.
Drive my lawnmower that I just stole down the fucking street.
Yeah, steal something useful.
$48,000
That would be
later.
smart, but
I mowed her.
Yeah, like who's gonna
I
come
mowed
looking
her
for a
good.
lawnmower? Nobody.
no.
That'd be fucking smart to steal.
No.
Damn
I
right.
see
Like,
people
you know-
stealing Nerf guns. Just fucking Nerf guns.
Dude, one of my
Just
favorites is
nothing but Nerf guns in their
seeing the
fucking-
white nerd inside a Target stealing all the Star Wars Lego shit.
Yeah, I've seen that.
I was like, I'm not mad at that dude. Like, I'm mad at everybody else, but this guy's just like, well, I mean, I'm
Nobody
I'm
else
gonna go
wants
take
to
it.
run
Yeah.
the race, so I might as well take
Somebody had to grab it.
Fuck, Legos are expensive though.
Yeah, I know that Lego Death Star is like $200, man. That guy, everybody was just like, oh, they're stupid Legos, those stupid Legos. This guy's like,
I don't want it.
hell yeah, dude, I'm all about this.
Okay. Here we go.
Here we go.
Clockwise.
Yeah.
You're running in for this riot. Let's say
Yeah.
you just accidentally participated.
Mhm.
What's the first fucking thing that you steal? You're running in. You know you can get away with it, but you're It's only one type of item. You gotta get the hell out.
Tommy Kolb, you're up first.
Is it one item or as many as we can?
Well, the one item.
As many as
Just one?
You walk
No,
in,
no,
you see whatever you want, and you grab
Whatever
it.
you can carry.
That one item. You grab as much as you can and run out
of the
with
same
it.
item, whatever's
Yeah.
next is shit, whatever. You just you're going in, you're running in, and you're leaving. You're only got a minute.
Nintendo Switch games.
Oh, that's take it.
He's like, damn it, you're stealing from him now.
That's cool. That's cool. Probably after all the action figures.
Wait, what's
Right?
It'd be more like supermarket sweep for me. I'd be going for the food.
Yeah.
Right.
That's fat guy problems.
Some ribeyes.
You have a fat guy problem.
Yes,
man.
I do.
Holy shit.
Similar to him, like I was saying, like ribeye steaks or that kind
Oreo
of stuff.
cookies,
But
even, just-
well, if he's stealing all that stuff, I'm gonna go for the alcohol. I mean, I'm an
Right,
alcoholic.
ooh,
I'm
yeah.
going for the alcohol.
We can combine 40
Go for the
for it.
booze.
There we go. All right.
There
You
you go.
steal the food, I'll steal the alcohol. We'll combine forces.
Owen.
We're gonna drop it together with Tommy. We got
Video games.
video
beer.
games, alcohol, and food. Everything's tied up. We're good. Yes.
Well, what about Owen
I'm
here?
gonna take some Newport 100s, like 20 cartons of cigarettes.
He did
Newports. You can get 20 in a minute.
I want to see
Just
Owen
take 'em.
running out with
Yeah.
20 cartons.
Well, that many, you're going to smoke them way quicker.
Or sell.
Or
them.
You're gonna smoke
Yeah.
all
A little
of
quicker,
them
a
quickly.
little quicker, a little quicker.
You are going to sell them, though. You are going to probably
Alright.
piece them out on the corner.
All right, so I'm gonna get the 50 caliber Desert Eagle in one hand,
Whoa! He went to.
and the sawed-off shotgun in the other hand.
If you can get inside
Unlimited
the gun
rounds,
store.
of course.
Well,
Unfucking limited rounds.
He's put in the cheat code.
How you stealing that?
That's if the owner lets you get through
Dude,
the
that's
door
what I'm getting.
first.
That's what I'm going for.
Okay,
I
that's
went for
high-
what I
high
wanted.
risk- that's
I
high risk,
got
high
what I
reward.
wanted.
I guess
High
I thought I was
risk, high
thinking
reward.
Kroger, but you know.
I am not going to Kroger. I'm going to.
Yeah, but you're going into loot. What's the least guarded is probably the fucking M&Ms. The most guarded is
It's
goddamn-
the Dragonfly shotgun shells.
whatever
dude.
the guy is
Blam.
holding on to the
Boof.
the judge. He's got
Everybody's
the
on
judge
fire.
in his hand at the counter at
I'm shooting shotgun shells that turn people on
in
fire
the camping
out of the
supplies.
handgun.
Well, I guess he's got it. He's got the guns. All right. So.
Oh, you can get guns at Walmart.
Not those guns.
Hey, they're still rifles.
What
They
about
work on the
Josh here?
same.
What about
Well,
Josh
first
here?
off, is this just like a real store, or is this a store that has anything you could possibly want?
It's a Walmart, Costco, whatever. It's got everything in it.
It's got-
Okay.
At a good.
It's got guns. It's got midget
You
porn.
can get
it's
food
got
and
fucking-
porn.
I bet I got Walmart's got
One of those
underground
sex
place.
dolls in it.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
one of those. Yep.
Okay. That was more towards Owen.
Well,
He
there's
was-
Priscilla's also in this. I didn't know this was going on. Otherwise, I would
Change
have
my
gotten
answer.
some other shit. I would have got a lot of other shit.
Fucking Zach thinking outside the box here.
I could get a gun and a fucking whatever else I want that is in a porn shop, for Christ's sake.
He's
That's
putting a lot of
easy.
thought in this. He's
Well,
like,
I'm
you know
thinking-
what? I've
well,
been
because
here, been there, done that.
I was like, really wanting a bit steal whiskey or something, but you already said alcohol, so
well,
now I gotta
guess-
change
I
it
guess I'm
up.
going for the beer because that's my main thing. If you want to steal the whiskey, I'll let you have that. You know?
okay. Well,
Just
yeah,
go
that
for
would be
toilet
what I
paper.
would grab if I. Oh, what'd you say?
You'll put
Toilet paper.
Whiskey and toilet paper. All right.
Okay,
yeah.
okay. I mean,
Got
they're
DP, we're good.
they're in the same aisle at my Walmart, so I mean, I
Hey,
think I
there
can
you
pull
go.
this off.
I think he wins.
Supermarket sweep. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, that's like a.
All right,
So I'm gonna say the whiskey.
I got the shotguns. Got pistols. He's got the whiskey. He's got the beer. What else are you bringing
I mean,
to the table?
he's
Is anybody bringing
fine.
anything else to the table? Because there's really
Video
Zach's got
games.
food.
Zach's got food. We got
Video
we
games.
brought
Video
food.
games, entertainment.
We let him do the robbing first, and he protects us.
Who has the bitches?
I don't.
The bitches.
In a looting situation, you don't need them.
We're not looting bitches. We're
No,
just
we're
getting
looting this store.
Yeah, who cares?
Recruit the bitches
Okay.
while you're looting.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think
Recruit while looting
fucking
bitches.
These
He's like,
bitches
"Wait, hold
you're
on,
talking
you
about have
my next
barcodes.
rape victim. Come with me.
Jeez.
You need to bring your titty bar ass over here.
We are not designed for riots. We're not gonna be designed.
Well, Devin, what are you taking?
What?
What are you getting?
What do you bring
These
to
are
the
the action
ballgame?
figures.
I was thinking action figures, man. You know, if you go to the electronics section like a Walmart, it has like those like Freddy Krueger's and Michael Myers action figures from the movies. We're gonna steal the shit out of them.
He's gonna be sitting there in a pile of like Legos building shit and bitching at me for walking through it. Like, oh, you messed with my fucking.
Or you won't see him for a week, and then you come back and he'll have this freaking house built out of Legos. Like,
I'd still
This
Go
is
ahead.
Incredible.
still all the playhouse
Malcolm in
balls.
the Middle when they built the Lego City.
Still all the playhouse balls.
That's such a great show.
I've been playing Limp Bizkit for a week, you motherfuckers.
and then instead of a minefield, it'll just be
Dude,
Legos
it's
randomly
the
tossed
thing
out
where
there.
You gotta go
Right,
back.
yeah, no one's walking through there.
There's a chocolate starfish and the hot dog
Fuck
flavor.
you, you're not ever getting to my house.
You'll understand. You'll
That's an old
understand.
album. Fuck that album.
That's so
It's all about the chocolate starfish and the hot dog flavor water.
Man, here's some funny shit. Just looking on Facebook at your guys' stuff that you say every day. Fuck me. Thank you guys.
That's some, you guys do the reason I'm on Facebook. Jeremy,
Let's
I
go.
blocked you for like a minute because your shit was too insane.
Pictures of my shit one day.
You were on block for 4 years. And I'm like, my daughter scrolled through this shit. I'm like, God, it's just.
Yeah, I
We're
know.
back.
Well, it doesn't matter anyway because I get banned all the time anyway. So I've literally had like 10 different Facebooks. So if you had me,
I never knew who Life's Icon was. I was like, who is this motherfucker that knows everybody I know?
No, see, here's what happened. Like when I went by my own name, I would get banned. Like Facebook knew me. I had quite a reputation.
Leader.
So right, exactly. So fucking Zach and Anthony Atwood, Tony Atwood would be like, "Oh, I never get banned for this shit." Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
So I actually changed my fucking alias to like a fucking alias I used to like a first-person shooter game called Soldier Fortune 2. I'm like, they ain't gonna fucking know me under this name. Only in my, whoever I add is gonna know who I am just by my profile picture. So as soon as I fucking create a false fucking bullshit name, fucking Zach starts getting banned, fucking Anthony Atwood starts getting, everybody else starts getting banned. I'm like, yeah, fuck you, motherfuckers. So yeah,
And it was always like right after they were bragging about not getting banned.
Remember I had 2 30-day bans this
Yeah.
year.
Like, Atwood would be like, I post the same shit and I don't get banned. Then all of a sudden, like, you don't see anything.
Right.
And then all of a sudden, he's like, hey guys, I'm back. I got banned. Literally for posting the same thing Jeremiah did.
I said men are gross and that's hate speech.
I got banned for the one-third
What's
right.
up with that?
I'm not allowed to say men are gross.
Yes, I did get banned for that. The 1/3 Reich. Yeah, like the little midget Hitler.
Dude, I lost my mind on that, dude. I laughed so hard I almost died. I literally almost died.
That was fucking funny.
That one killed me.
So now, like, what I do...
Like, I got banned for this 3 months ago, and I've been banned for 90 days. What the fuck? I've never been banned in my life. I need this shit. Like, I posted the same damn thing, never got banned. I'm like, what? What?
You're
What
not
the
doing
fuck?
enough of it, I guess.
I posted some fucking random fucked up shit that I should have got banned for. Never got banned. Never got banned. I posted what you posted
Yeah.
because it was fucking funny as fuck.
I
Never.
get banned.
Not
He
even a
does it.
word.
I know,
Not
I
even
know.
a word about it.
Right.
I'm like, oh, okay.
That's how all these other guys were too, until I changed my name to some bullshit alias, and then I'm like, haha, I'm playing under the radar. And then they all started getting banned. I did.
Got you,
But
bitches.
then they found me again, so I've had to make fucking 3 different new like aliens.
I can't believe some of the time where you wouldn't get banned, and it was way fucking worse than what you would usually say, and you're still going. I'm like, whoa, he's on a roll. He's
It's
got
the
a kill
elementary
streak.
shit that gets you banned, not
Yeah.
the fucking graphic stuff.
Yeah, it was
Right.
like, dude, he's on kill streak right now, and fucking
About-
Facebook ain't saying shit.
I got a warning when I commented like women are weirdos on your thing. They
Yeah,
fucking like,
yeah.
you're gonna be
What the
banned,
fuck?
but I disputed it and they let me back on.
Wow.
What was that about
Dude,
women watching
hey.
guys poop or some shit?
You gotta block all the Facebook fact checkers. You
It was a.
fact check block that
I think it was a
shit.
question
Yeah,
about
it helps.
Get rid of it.
women that watch guys poop when they have the door open, like have a
I can't
conversation
remember.
with them, and you were like, "Women are weirdos," and then you took a screenshot and sent it to me. Look, they're hitting me up. I'm gonna get banned.
I'm gonna get banned because of you.
You know what? I
You
feel
did
like,
this to me.
with all of us, the way we talking right now, it's like this. There's this common underlining thing. Stop being so fucking offended,
Yeah.
please.
Oh, yeah.
Jeez, it's
Quit being douche whistle
Come
fuck
on.
stackers.
It's just like Jeremiah was talking about at his work. the black guys that called him up there, and
Right.
you had a
Right.
racial discussion with them, but it was funny. Both sides found
Right.
it humorous.
Right. Facebook would ban that.
But that's the thing.
Offended by
these
that.
these
Facebook
places
would
that
ban
are
it.
rioting and doing all this, appropriation shit
Right.
are democratic areas, right? And they just can't handle it. It's not the average American. The average American can
Oh,
laugh.
it's definitely a small
Do-
group.
Do you and your wife make
facts.
jokes with each other about race?
No, it's the facts.
Superior Melanin. That's my favorite go-to.
Yeah. Does she
She
laugh?
talks about
Is
child
your
molesters.
wife-
I talk about Superior Melanin, and we fucking kind of
Yeah.
bounce.
Oh, so your wife is black? Yeah.
Black as fuck.
She's right on.
Black as
Is
fuck.
she superior Melanin or
Right on,
wrong?
No, that was the.
She not superior.
Was that the Nick Cannon quote?
Yeah.
Nick Cannon.
Fuck
Yeah.
that guy, dude.
Superior Melanin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
So
that's
we
why
can always pull that out.
white people can.
Yes. In a jokingly way. Be like, I wish I had this superior melanin. I wish I knew the answers better because of my melanin.
Dude,
But mine's not superior, so.
I'll tell you this: I've had 2 black roommates, and the funniest nights we've ever had was sitting around just making jokes about each other and how we live, how he does something, how I do something, how he lifted weights. He would go every time he would lift up, he'd go every time. So if I heard that, I knew what the fuck he was doing. But then you would see a girl come out of there, and you'd be like, "Dude, do you lift weights in front of them? Like, what the fuck's going on?" He's like, "Yeah, kinda." And it was funny to me. And they were white girls that enjoyed him. You know, it didn't bug me. My stepdaughter, she's half black. And me and her have funny ass jokes about things. Like, I'll be like, "Hey, you want chicken tonight?" She'll be like, "Why? Because I'm black?" I laugh. She's 10 years old. She finds
Why?
it
Because I'm
funny.
black?
We had
Yeah.
the storm.
Yes!
We had the storm like 3 days ago.
Yeah.
I was like, hey, y'all want to go do some white people shit and go stand outside in the fucking storm and look at the clouds? I'm like, no. I'm like,
I want to fucking go die in the
no.
basement.
I'm
Fuck
like,
you.
You can find me outside. That's where I'm going to be for the next 20 minutes.
That's right. And that shit's funny.
Right, yeah,
but like,
exactly.
it's like you see, if you turn on the news today, if you do any of that stuff,
Yeah.
you're not shown what actual life is, and
Right.
what it's funny.
No, like,
It's
ever since I
hilarious.
started getting, well, like I said, I'm not like, as dark as I used to be. Like before the coronavirus, I was like probably 2 shades darker, and I make racial jokes all the time. Like, oh yeah, ever since I got fucking tan, I get pulled over all the time. Or whatever. I know the cops don't fucking.
I'm gonna
care,
call
but
you
it's
Nick
just,
Knock now, dude.
and I'm
You
like,
just
I'm
bought
slowly
that
been
one.
like, because like some of the black guys I work with, they would say stuff or whatever. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm really craving some fucking fried chicken right now, It's just shit
Me
like
too.
that,
Yes!
I'm like, hell yeah, brother, join the fucking brotherhood.
You
or
see
whatever,
that thing on
Fucking
on
Eddie's
Facebook?
Mexican ass went tanning because of you.
What's that?
Eddie went tanning because of you.
Oh, what?
Eddie Salas?
No, different Eddie.
Oh, Eddie Aguanaga,
Yeah.
Guatemala.
I'm like, why the
whatever
fuck you look dark? He's like, I've been tanning because of Jeremiah.
Because Jeremiah destroys me in darkness.
I'm trying to catch up.
Right.
Yeah, I mean,
Well, like I said, there's that one black guy. His name is
Shit.
Lucas. He's like, we were like, well, me and then like 2 other black guys giving him shit. Like, you're not doing a very good job being black. What the fuck, man?
Yeah.
So he's like, I'm gonna have to fucking start staying outside more often.
You
or
see
whatever,
that
so.
that video on
What the
Facebook? It was
fuck?
like this Chinese guy or Korean guy,
Oh,
and he goes, "Watch, I'm American." And he goes, "Can I get a credit card?" I was like,
Yes, yes.
Oh my
Somebody-
god! I
He's
laughed
like,
so
"Oh."
hard.
I'm a Rondai.
Yeah.
I'm Rondai. Can I get a credit card? Can I have Big Mac?
My boss, he's
what the fuck?
he's mixed, and
Uh,
anytime that the alarm goes off at the warehouse, the boss has got to go down there. Well, he's the boss. He goes down there, and the last time when the cops had to write out a report, they put that he's white. He's a little darker than you, just a
Yeah.
little bit. So now he jokes around and he goes, "Look, I
Yeah,
carry
dark.
this in my car, so if I ever get pulled over, I can just show the cops I'm white. So I don't know what's going on here." He's like, "I could get loans now." He's like, I was so happy. He's like, "I'm voting Trump.
Finally got
Make
me some-
America great."
Finally got me some of that white privilege.
If,
Yeah.
if I could
Hell
get this
yeah.
guy on this show, he would be your guys' favorite fucking guest.
oh, it's
He is a
fucking
satanic worshiper. Like,
Oh,
no,
okay.
just listen.
Okay, carry
He-
on.
he-
Balls deep.
Oh,
That's
oh,
really balls
yeah,
deep.
It's
okay.
really fucking funny though because he follows like the actual how it was started and shit, not this bullshit that they claim on Satanism. But He went to some college in New York. I forget what it was, but he studied under a bunch of different guys. And his mom, she was a professor out at UCLA back in the 70s. And she has some fucking crazy ass stories. But anyways, the shit that he's gone through, his dad left him when he was like 2, and then came back like last year, showed up out of the blue with a birthday cake on his birthday. We're all working. He just walks in, and I go, you need any help, sir? And he's like, no, I'm here to see, you know a Robert McNeil? I was like, yeah, he's my boss. So I go and get him, and he walks around the corner and goes, Dad? I'm in the middle of this, and I'm looking at them both, and I go, this is awkward. So I learned.
I'm going to be involved.
Dude, and it's funny, because his view on life is like, you know, you don't fuck with me, I won't fuck with you, and just live your life. I don't care.
He's what do they call it? Not a Satanist, but a Luciferian.
Yes.
Luciferian.
Yes.
Saturnus.
So he also has this whole idea he's going to retire at 65 and go into hardcore drugs because he's waited his whole life. And he figures that when he's at the end of his life, he might as well enjoy it. So he's like, oh, I'm going to live my best life. I hear that phrase 20 times a day. He's like, I'm going to be in my wheelchair just shooting up some heroin, maybe in my underwear, maybe not. He completely disagrees with marriage. He's actually the black version of you without starting a cult back in middle school.
I love the fuck.
He had a band.
Yes.
He toured. He like, I mean, the dude's like, he's one of the coolest people, but he'll never get on this shit because he's like, I don't want my face out there. But as long
Maybe
as
he's
I'm
in witness
Is he black?
protection.
Just put a black
he's mixed.
mask over his face.
No, he won't even go for that. I've tried.
Nig,
I just
Do the audio.
Yeah,
He won't even do that. I told him we can do the voice changing shit. I said we won't even say your name.
Yeah, we
We
got.
can make you be Robert Stack for a
Dude,
night.
he talked about this one time. He's been someone's date raped his drink. You know, put the roofies in it,
Yeah.
and he
been roofied 5 times.
he got saved by
This is even funny.
his lesbian drummer in the band. Saved him. Like, she noticed that once he took the drink, and like a little bit later he was acting all weird. So he said he woke up on a beach, like with his head like this, looking over, and all he seen was his drummer just banging the way on some chick wearing a strap on this fucking public
Goddamn!
beach. He said that's what I woke up to, and he
Yes!
was like, what the fuck happened to me last night?
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, it was
You've been date raped, you said? Well, let's hear this story. Well,
Twice,
twice Dan Lehman's
Let's,
been date raped.
let's hear the best one.
It wasn't even my fault, dude. I was with this.
It's
All right.
never the person who gets slipped.
Here's
in
the deal.
face fault.
I was with this girl who was.
Wait, you're a man, so everything's your fault, you know.
That nothing to do with me.
Whatever they
This
want,
is
so,
a
you know.
safe space.
I drank her drink.
It's a safe space.
Oh,
in
it's
your
a
mind.
safe space, so we're allowed to. Okay.
Whoa! Will you quit doing that?
That's not a very safe space.
I drank her drink, dude. That was it. That was all I did.
The drink you gave her?
No.
Wait,
I didn't even buy it.
Back up.
There's no bad feelings at that
Yeah,
point.
let's back up. Okay, so explain the night.
All right, yeah.
All right, I was
First of all, where were you at?
There
Where
you
did
go.
this take place?
double D's.
Okay.
Double D's? Okay.
Right there in Goshen.
Not surprised.
Double D's in Goshen.
That place.
I never really went there because
Yeah.
it was just a bad place to go.
Right on.
Whatever. So I walk in and I met Shelly and a couple other friends there. And Shelly was smoking hot. I mean, this girl was like a 12 on a 10 scale.
Right on.
That's what you think about in pornos when everything's perfect and shit shouldn't work out correctly at all.
Oh, yeah. Oops, daddy.
Bang. That's the one. Well, anyway, we go there. We're hanging out. We're playing darts. We're having a good time.
Yep.
I buy a beer, and me and her are splitting drinks because we lived together at the time. This was like fucking probably 12 years ago.
Wait. So you're living with the smoking hot girl?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
She goes up and buys a drink. Next thing I know, I wake up fucking 9 hours later. I don't remember shit. I have no idea what's going on, what the fuck happened. I get a call from her. She's in South Bend, which is 25.5 miles away.
Yeah.
Saying I puked all over the inside of my car. I woke up at somebody's house. I have no idea where I'm at. I don't know what's going on. Well, I went back to bed thinking this was just some bullshit. I wake up naked as fuck. All the faucets in the bathroom are running because I started the shower, I started the bathroom faucet, I started everything. And I went to bed.
Yeah.
And I don't remember shit, dude. I don't remember nothing.
Yeah,
I remember going home. I remember having a beer
Yeah.
and half of her drink. And then I remember nothing after that. She's like, oh my God, I just woke up. There's puke all over the inside of my car. Everything's fucked up.
Holy shit.
I'm sitting in somebody's driveway and I don't know where I'm at. I'm like,
Somebody slipped her a Mickey.
Somebody slipped her a Mickey and Mickey'd me as
drank it?
well. And it was
I
pretty
know.
fucking awful. It was the worst night of my life. I woke up naked. In fact, she woke me up. And I was naked in my damn bed.
That would have made this like a really good experience.
She's like, why? She's like, why in the fuck
You know?
is all the water in the bathroom running? And why are you naked in your bedroom? I have no fucking idea. I don't know what happened last night. I don't know what's going on.
That's fucked up, man.
This is the first I know of anything.
Would it be some shit if there was a...
And that was a roofie, dude. I remember shit, dude.
Would it be some shit if there was a cup of chocolate pudding next to you?
I would have ate the chocolate pudding.
Yeah. You would know Cosby had...
I would have caused me
Oh,
that.
you want some jam pudding, do you? Oh, I got some pudding for you, baby.
pudding right
I was struck again.
Dude, could you so some mouthful
I will
of
say
pudding?
this about Cosby, that he's a baller, dude.
Because when you go and a judge tells you you're gonna see jail the rest of your life, and you come out and you see cameras and you start doing Cosby dances, going
Smile, it's birthday.
Get the fuck
Oh,
out of here,
yeah.
you gangster!
Going back, going
Oh
out
my
of the
god!
Gonna get me some children and make some pudding. Gonna make some pudding. Fuck.
Damn. Well, shit, guys. I think we should do what y'all's daddies didn't do and wrap it up.
What? We're just getting fucking started. God damn. I mean, it's 8
My
o'clock.
dad's
It's
lucky
8
he didn't
o'clock,
wrap it
yeah. I know,
up.
8 o'clock, some people might need to leave.
He's
but
lucky.
There's so much more to
He's
talk
fucking
about.
lucky he didn't.
Damn,
Well,
hey, this was fun as hell.
This
I had a
was great.
fucking
This was
time.
There we go,
the
meat.
Under
Yeah.
the
Well,
Influence
you only been eating the whole
podcast
fucking
time.
supercast.
That's a snack.
It's all about being balls deep.
We're done. We're not on.
No, we're on.
Oh, we're still
on
recording.
still.
We're on. It's all about being balls deep. Yes, I did
Balls
it. I
deep.
made it.
What do you mean you made it?
I got it in there. I got it all the way in. and
You
it's,
said it
nobody
like
can
900
stop it.
times the podcast.
I put it in twice.
You
now.
said it like
You throw the
45
smells outside.
times. 46 times.
Don't sniff
I'm gonna
it.
count. You know what?
I don't
You're
have
getting
time
a
to
balls
move.
deep
That's what
timer
I'm-
on this
what the fuck
We were
motherfucker.
so balls deep.
Oh, my
You're getting a balls deep timer.
Some of us get balls deep quicker than the others.
Some do. Some do.
Hey, I
I know
appreciate
that's
it, guys.
bullshit.
Hell
I know
yeah.
that's
Yes,
bullshit.
thank you
He
for
like
joining
sent me
us.
his dick, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm just making fun."
Yeah.
Wow.
Like it goes crazy on eBay, man. Like people are paying like $80 fucking for it and shit.
I'm gonna have to bug you. I need a drink.
Oh yeah. What do you need? There's a Mountain Dew. There's Sunkist or water.
Mountain Dew works.
All right.
Just fucking comes in here and shows up empty-handed. Goddamn.
Just starts demanding shit.
I
I want this, and I.
I said I was gonna go to the gas station, but I don't want to be too late.
Oh no. I got you some num nums, Zach. Don't worry.
Thank you.
The light ones.
I wasn't expecting steak or lobster or anything, but
And I have that other light. We should put it up there, but I. put
I
it
think
up
this
before.
will do good.
All right.
But
Is
that-
there a
Yeah,
bathroom
look at
down
that.
here?
pick a corner.
You got piss?
Yeah, just
There's
just
an
go outside.
that's
Yeah,
what I
just go outside anywhere.
That's
Long
what
as-
I love about
Oh, you
the
don't need to
country.
scoot out. I
Put it on my back.
Just watch out. Hey, watch out what watches you. One time I was pissing out here. Deer. Fucking just.
Stare, making eye contact.
I'll helicopter.
I'm like,
Are you marking my territory? I already marked this territory, damn it. No,
that
no,
look
come
better
back and shit and piss on it.
for you guys?
What's that?
It looks better for you guys.
Yeah, it does. It still wants to do an autofocus, and that's what OBS Labs wants to do, because sometimes it's a piece of shit. However, there's this cable, this cord I don't like where it's at.
Right here.
It's slicing Tommy's entwined, face entwined. Oh, okay. What is this? That's why I had these lights. That's why I have studio lights. Hope you fall. Break your damn neck.
Make a hell.
Oh, I said that out loud? Oh, shit.
Make a hell of a show, though.
Yeah, it would. Maybe on Fail Army, we'll be getting together and co-hosting it.
Oh, that's better.
I look like I'm in the damn dark. Look at me. Look at all of us. We're
Yeah,
fucking
because
shadow men.
you got the fucking black light in.
Because you told me to take this out. Anyway, this is how we set things up.
Just screaming,
We
yelling.
just
at each
argue like a
other.
fucking
Like a married
couple.
couple.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, it's your fault.
What's funny is he's the power bottom.
Fucking know how to make it work.
I know how to make it work. Let's just.
You got a list of things to talk about today?
What's that?
You got a list of things to talk about, or
Yeah, you have a list of things to talk
or
about.
we just
too.
pull shit out of our ass?
You
Like
pull
you?
shit out of your ass.
This is
I
our
got a
super
lot.
show.
This is a super
You
show.
got
This,
another bandana? Or something?
yeah, just keep bandanas around.
Let's talk about coronavirus because
Oh,
that's
yeah,
just
let's
so
talk about
popular.
All right.
I'm all
Zach
about
got
Hey,
it. He
Oh,
died.
yeah.
He came
Hey.
back.
Right.
What's so funny is you're. Well, watch that. Oh, you're good.
Oh,
I get the nuts again.
fucked up the studio.
No, you're good. You're good.
No, you're
Hey,
not. Don't,
you're,
don't let him go by.
Your coronavirus tips and tricks
Yeah.
made me fucking laugh so hard.
Oh, I got more coming.
Oh, you got more coming?
Mm-hmm.
Well, this is not how it was on here.
There's gonna be some nudity involved.
Was it or was it like hit up there with that nail?
Yeah, it was. No, I actually had it through here, so I didn't want to.
Oh, yeah.
Did you see that meme that they said, "Winter's coming, coronavirus, new one," and they came with ear
Oh,
covers?
Oh, for winter? Yeah.
yeah. Oh, it's so tight.
Just push harder.
Oh.
Spit on it.
Spit. Yeah, I was just about to say spit on it.
All right. All right, just be mindful.
Like, no act.
If you feel like you're gonna incriminate yourself, let us know. That way we can put it on blast.
I am
I mean,
definitely
that
used
way-
to doing that.
that way we can get rid of it for you. Say, oh, I remember breaking into this bank when I was a kid. I mean,
So
Shit.
if something like that happens, like how do you stop that from going on air?
oh,
They'll cut it out later.
we are not gonna go live.
Well, I
This
know
is-
that.
Yeah, if we go live,
Are you gonna
you're
like
gonna
go through
bring
and
your
edit
dick
the whole
out, and we're gonna
thing?
be
Well, this
fucking
will
get
be
hit by
like
it.
what's going on right now.
Yeah.
Will be like an extra thing. So if we
Gotcha.
say anything in this setting,
Before
we
the
can
scenes.
easily go and take it out. Are we doing a live Twitch?
We don't have to if you don't want to.
If
it's
we
all
do a
up to
live
them.
Twitch-
I don't care either way.
As
It's
long
up
as
to
you
them.
don't show your taint again. That's the only time we've been kicked off. So as long as that doesn't happen, I assume it will be okay.
I get banned from everything.
I was
in
gonna
my
say, I don't
life.
think I was on
And
that one.
No, he was
No, I get banned
He
from
was
like
not.
everything,
He
and like
was not.
they've been having this stuff going on for a while. They don't have any issues, and then just because they end up being associated with me, they get banned.
Oh,
Basically,
it was so funny because we thought we were going for
I just
like
showed like a little bit of
3.5
ass.
hours.
That's it.
No.
3.5 hours we thought we were going
Yeah.
after you got us kicked off. The rest of it was like nothing.
Just
Real-
static.
What actually the best joke
Oh,
that I love the greatest?
Yeah.
What I want to do is a countdown timer. So how many times Jeremiah shits on the podcast and no one knows about it?
Dude, as soon as he did it on the first one that he was on, and I was on there, like he started walking, I was like, I know where he's starting. Like, and I'm sure if you watch it, I'm just like,
Well, you can't
and you
really
guys
see
are just
anything.
talking, and I'm like, he's so taking shit, and these guys don't even realize it.
Nailing it.
Because he's standing up, and then all of a sudden you see him slouch down. I was like, oh,
We're just
I know what
rolling
he's doing.
Yeah.
Pooping.
So yeah, I think we're only waiting on Dan and Owen.
Yeah.
But we
Where
just
are they
been,
gonna sit
we just
at?
been rolling.
I'm
We just
back
been
here
rolling
on the couch.
starting.
We
This
got
is
two cameras going.
this
We
is
got
just
this
how we're
camera
going.
facing the couch,
Oh, gotcha.
and then
Gotcha.
that camera facing you guys.
we had a third one, but there was some the driver issue I was having. I didn't want to deal with it at the time. But yeah.
I want to kind of soften the line or something.
Oh, he wants that ambiance. It's not gonna get that
What?
Sexual injury.
I can give you some idiots.
Dude, I don't want it. I don't want it at the moment. At the moment, I do want one of these.
You do want it later.
It's on reserve. Where's these forks at?
And in the middle of this, both of them catch fire. From
Right.
Oh shit!
Oh yeah. Actually, those are LED. They don't get hot except for at the very top where it's tight at.
Hey, can you pop that up so we can see it? Cheap.
Oh, I thought you meant my dick for a second.
That too.
Too dark.
I don't know.
That'll be. As long as we get. Yeah, that's fine. Don't make yourself uncomfortable.
Alright, I gotta advertise for you.
Advertise
Everybody hold your soup or your koozies this way.
I can only hold it like this. Cause
Yeah.
This is
Oh, we
difficult.
had so
I'm
many
in like
skits.
weird
We had-
part. Like it's like looking in a mirror and within another mirror. So it's like completely fast backwards.
That's why we'll turn it off because you'll get distracted.
Yeah.
It'll just be like,
You'll start looking at yourself.
is that what I look like?
Yeah, you start looking at yourself.
Are
like,
you gonna talk in that voice again?
Like I did in the
Or is it Ken
infomercial.
Koozie?
Howard Sinclair here.
I kidnapped. I mean, invited a lot more people. Yeah. We had a skit
Okay,
from Dan
they-
and Owen.
They said 10 minutes, and that was 15 minutes ago. So
So.
I guess they'll just
5 minutes.
come into the middle of it.
Oh yeah, like I said, we've just been rolling. Not
Maybe
just
they
for
meant
fun.
maybe they
rolling,
meant they
but
were gonna be like leaving their house in 10 minutes.
I hope not.
I didn't hear
All
a
I know is
thump.
just let it. Yeah. Well, I don't think
Is
I
that
have anything.
is that your
to be
mom
thumping
or
up
not?
there.
Your wife?
Let's see. No, they went to. She went to go take the kids shopping and whatnot.
Was the door closing then? Because I thought I heard a thump. It
Oh,
was
I have a
like-
dog.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's got one of those things.
Maybe it was like a door closing or something. Oh no, it's pretty solid because I was trying to scoot around.
No, there's a huge. I think there is a bathroom back there, actually.
Oh, there's a pole right behind. That's why I couldn't get through. There's like nothing else except the pole
Yeah.
right behind your butthole, so it intentionally presses my wiener in your butthole. I hope you like that.
Big round hard things behind me.
That's the way I like it.
Great stuff. No, we shouldn't have to worry about it because I have my wife / hostess. She's gonna direct traffic,
Mm-hmm.
make sure that all the security guards get where they need to go. But yeah,
Your wife didn't do a very good job directing traffic. I drove by and I'm like, because your house doesn't have one of those green signs. I was like looking for the numbers and stuff. I'm like, okay, there's one. I know I'm getting close. And I look and there's just a girl sitting up on the thing. Didn't even pay me no attention. So I'm like, I stopped and I looked. I'm like, wait, well, there's a number. Oh, wait, I think that's the one. And she just completely ignored me.
Then again, he didn't get the picture of the house either
No.
in the group chat. So I sent a picture of the house that way you'd be able to find your fucking latitude and longitude.
Yeah.
But I guess
No, I just
you didn't
needed.
get
I
it.
just
It's all
needed.
good.
I could have found that eventually anyway.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, my maps was like, turn right on 900 and your destination will be on the right. So like your neighbor's house kind of looks like yours. So I'm like slowing down, about ready to pull in. I'm like, oh, that's an old dude on the porch.
I actually pulled in there for a second.
Yeah. I was like, this kind of looks like the house. And then I was like, oh, that's old dude. Never mind.
Yeah, a number of the mailboxes are faded.
Yeah. No, there is no number on ours. We just got that
Well, I
brand
mean,
new
his is
mailbox.
faded. It looked like a 37.
Yeah,
I should.
you're not meant to find the place is what it really was. You're not really
well, at
looking.
least it's like on a 900 instead of like this EMS crap
I hate
that's all
that.
around.
Hate that. When I used to work MediaCom, you would like 23L EMS lane, and I'm like, what is
What the
that?
fuck does that mean?
Yeah, do I have to go
EMS
underground?
lane.
What the
It's like
fuck?
all the freaking houses around here that are on the lake.
Yeah, they have all these weird EMS addresses and stuff.
That's stupid.
Yeah. Oh,
I find that completely.
I don't like Elkhart either.
Elkhart is a different beast.
Elkhart is one way, like a lot of one ways. And there's
Yeah.
like a really
There's a lot of fucking roundabouts.
Yeah.
There are. I hate roundabouts too. My
Roundabouts?
wife
I
loves
actually
them.
like those now.
Oh, shut your mouths.
It's a little bit.
I don't mind them. It's the other drivers that I can't stand.
No, fuck a roundabout.
Because like nobody fucking understands how to.
Yeah.
That's how it is four-way. Just you're fucking go. I'll sit there and just give them death
Yeah.
stare.
Yeah, it's like you got there before me, bro.
Like,
Go.
come on. It's like,
Yeah.
no, fuck you.
Yeah, it's like, you got there first, fucking go
It
first.
is- yeah,
Fucking-
it's-
And then when
First
four people
come,
roll
first
up at the
serve.
same time, dude, you might as well just fucking
Yeah.
throw your hands up.
Just
and be
fucking
like,
take your
I'm
keys
done.
out. Be
Yeah,
like,
like,
I'm done
when I try
driving.
to, if I see like 4 people or like several people rolling up, I'll either like try to slow down so it takes me like an extra 2 seconds to get there,
Yeah.
or speed up. You know, one of the two.
That still blows their minds though. In Elkhart, I do the exact same thing you're talking about, and those people will still sit there and just stare at you and wait for you to get
I
up.
had that happen
And,
the
thanks
other
for joining us.
Right, yeah. We're having a party in the middle of the
Yeah, because
You're
what is
the
it? The person on the
fourth.
right goes first, so
Yeah.
you're like, well, he goes first.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
person's like, well,
No,
he
that
goes
guy goes.
What's that going on there? Someone peeked.
Those are called kids. They're okay.
Those are other than like aliens.
They don't bite. When are you gonna procreate?
Never. I want to
Never?
get that shit snipped. I've
Really?
done it, yeah, but I want to. See, when I was younger, I wanted to have like, you know, like a teenager. You I grew up in a big family, so I'm like, you know,
Yeah,
I
you
want to be like the cool parent, and where my parents fucked up, I want to do what's right or whatever. So I'm like, I want to have a big family, like ideally 3 girls, 3 boys. And then I got a little bit older, it was like 2 boys, 2 girls. And then it was like maybe 1 boy, 1 girl. And then it was like maybe 1 kid, and I was right about 25 age. I'm like, if I don't
No.
have a kid by the time I'm 30, fuck that. Because I don't want to be fucking 50 or 60 years old and have a house full of, you know, teenagers and hormonally compromised children or whatever,
You're
you
not
know?
gonna have the patience
Yeah.
for it. You're gonna be.
I want to be
old.
thinking about retirement, not, I got to save up, you know, or set aside, you know, $7,000 to buy my 16-year-old kid a new, or, you know, a vehicle or something.
To the point where
Fuck
like
that
I'm just
shit.
gonna fake my own death. You know, you're like fucking insurance claim, whatever. But dude,
Well,
I
get
just
it.
I don't
I
want
get
to
it.
deal. I don't want to deal with kids like this.
If we get Biden
either-
and Kamala 10 years from now, we should not have any vehicles whatsoever. That'll be the great part of the new society we have.
What are you talking about?
That-
I don't lost
What
me
the
too. I just
actual
Okay,
know I'm
co-
smiling.
What are you saying?
Kamala Harris, one of her goals is in 10 years to not have any type of vehicles on the
What
road.
does it have to do with kids though? You lost me there. You just,
Nothing.
You wouldn't have to save up and buy a car. is what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
there's so much more to like dealing with kids than that does.
I know.
Well, I know,
You're using
but
that as an example.
I was just trying to be humorous.
I got you.
Sorry for trying to bring comedy into the comedy show. It was triggering. I was trying to poke the bear, you know. Maybe I'd get somebody going.
Blowjob and Kamala.
Nobody went though.
I don't know.
Nobody
Oh,
jumped.
basically just sucked and fucking
Everybody
went to
just
the top.
looked at me like I
okay.
was
Is that how you
retarded.
do it?
Well, she did.
It
Retarded.
happens.
Yeah.
So with a white man, that's
Also,
what everybody's
like with
pissed.
kids, you
Oh,
know.
because she's black.
Well,
It's
black
a
and
whole,
Indian or whatever.
First of all, the world sucks.
But yeah, that's what it is. She was like a nobody, and then she married this old white dude and
bullshit involved.
progressed faster.
True.
than she should
I
have.
thought maybe she got busted for prostitution. I didn't care to look into it.
Well, you know, she smoked weed with Tupac back in like 1981 or whatever.
Weed's horrible.
Or was listening to Tupac
When she smoked
Exactly.
when she smoked weed in college, and she was in college in like 1982.
I understand
CD
completely.
didn't drop.
Completely.
Wanna
I have
cracker?
3 girls.
Sure.
A 10-year-old stepdaughter, and then twin 9-year-olds. So,
Yeah.
oh, shotguns, fucking, I'm gonna have them. Yeah, it's rough. I'm almost hoping they all decide they want to be lesbians. You know, just like, I'm like,
Oh
okay.
no, that's probably worse. But
Well, I guess in
Especially
some
if they get with one of those girls that looks like a dude anyway.
some of those ways, it's just
Or for all you know, in today's society, it could,
it could
be a dude.
right?
yeah.
right.
But think about it. Think about yourself.
You can tell them apart.
When you were 16, 15, and the thoughts you had, do you want any type of boy around your daughter?
No.
Exactly.
I got 2 girls.
Exactly.
Well,
Just-
just doesn't want some lesbian rubbing up all over
Yeah.
him either. So
Well,
I mean,
Well, they'll discover that later in life.
God, dude. He's gonna.
holy shit.
Okay,
Yep, that's a little cramped.
you two latecomers,
Yeah.
you guys got the
We
no.
didn't come late.
You guys got couch duties. You got couch duties.
Oh, hey.
Watch all that
What is
cork
this?
shit.
Water. Take that.
Purified?
Yeah,
Whoa.
This was going to be in my garage.
You're
But
good.
it was going to be hot as fuck. I
Right.
didn't want that.
Especially with all of us, getting all hot and steamy in there together.
Yeah, it will. Yeah, and at least this has AC.
I'm with it being
Right.
like 93 degrees outside.
Okay.
You want
So
all
you want
that.
to check
Hold
the
on, let me
man's
set my pants up.
camera again so
Yeah.
they're in the picture?
Sure thing. Okay, so you're
So
gonna
we got
have
Josh, we got Dan in there. We can't see Owen.
Owen's
very
gonna
well.
have to sit on Dan's lap.
Back. Go back.
You gotta go
Get
deeper.
comfortable.
You gotta go
Just-
deeper.
There you go.
Okay, so we have a mic in front of Dan's forehead.
That's good.
Stick it right in his mouth, actually.
Aw.
Stick it right in his. Yeah,
Put it right in his
Put it
crotch.
deep.
Do not grab it and jerk it. Just slightly move it over if you have something to say.
Okay.
Lean forward.
That's what I always
It'll
tell
pick
her.
you up. We have two
It'll
of them.
pick you
We'll
up,
pick you
but
up.
like if there's like a direct question. or
Every time I tell her that, she doesn't listen though. She just rips it off.
Okay.
What? Whoa, what? What are you
Situation.
talking about? Your
You don't mind,
prophylactic?
buddy.
I don't have any prophylactics.
Damn.
All right.
Never
You guys-
used one.
You guys need drinks?
Oh, I got well, you got your beers and stuff that you brought, and you just deposited them and left them.
I didn't know what the setup was going to be.
You need to drop and go.
I
What the
might
heck?
have to go grab a couple of them.
Well, I can get them for you.
Yeah,
I'm
just
just
let
closer
someone
to the
know
damn
if you
door.
guys are thirsty.
Plus, it's my own. It's my
Someone
place.
on the
So
end.
Which way do I need
Is
to
there a
go?
Being
bottle
a
in there now?
good, being a good host.
yeah.
It's right up in
We have a
my
bottle.
anus. Oh yeah.
Like a bottle, sir.
Put it right in the pants.
I will. Oh yeah, and if this cat. If you see a cat.
Dude, you know,
Big fat
a lot of these guys I haven't seen
Yeah.
since high school, actually. I haven't seen Zachariel, well, other than on Facebook. I haven't seen you in like 8 years.
Okay, so there's.
Yeah, last time, Zach, I saw you till the kill, man. That's the last time I saw you.
That's quite a few years ago.
I've never seen you since.
Jeremiah, I haven't seen you since high school ever, dude. You sound like Dolph Lundgren, dude. Yes.
Here, just take the whole damn thing.
Oh, that's good shit right there.
Hey, Dan.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I'm all right for now. I don't think.
Never went to the
I
Marshmallow
want
Festival and
that.
saw Jeremiah walking around everywhere without a shirt on.
Everywhere.
Fuck yeah. Oh, I got this hard to wear clothes.
It's driving 5 miles an hour behind him while he was on a bike.
No.
We need 5.
That's the
Oh,
most
we're
impressive.
Exchanging money.
I wasn't driving that slow, Josh. That's
Well,
no favors.
in town you had to. Oh.
Sweet.
All right. It looks like everybody.
Gonna go into my stash
Everybody's
fund.
kosher.
Let's
That's all about the paid it.
let's get a hard opening
The hell's it? Oh.
and just
Soft
let
opening.
let everybody know.
Oh yeah. Oh, we'll have to go on the round table here. Oh,
No.
my God.
Hard opening for the show, not introducing everybody. Anybody who's watching us knows who everybody is.
Okay. So what kind of hard opening you want?
Hi, this is Under the Influence podcast. We got a podcast going on.
We've been opening the show for 20 minutes. That's how it. That's how it is.
Yeah, but okay.